Who is Dream Doll?
He involved
her.
He slept with her.
Yeah.
He said that he slept with
He
her.
said she slept with her for free. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. So then,
matter of fact,
respond to this nigga, bro, like and make a diss track. He definitely hit.
Yeah, he probably did hit.
no, she said she confirmed it.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then what is we talking about?
And let's see
what she said. What she said, he was trying to have a threesome with her and another dude.
Yeah, with her and another dude. I know. I heard about this. I see.
I'm just trying to break the tension. I'm just trying to break the tension.
Bro, she about to get about this whole.
No, I was playing. I was just trying to break the tension.
Not a bad icebreaker.
Danae, just a disclaimer. That nigga Ali is wild.
No, but we definitely want to know though.
Yo, come on.
Facts.
No, I don't kiss and tell.
Okay.
All right, but
do you fucking tell? We talking about bodies.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you guys?
This nigga Corey.
Yo, Corey
He's been in here for like 3 minutes.
No, but the thing is, Corey was just giving me a fucking lecture.
Well, my son.
He was giving me a lecture on like club shit. Like what I did in the club.
Your life is different, bro. My life ain't your life, Cass.
That's true.
Wait, what are you talking about? You got a girl. I'm telling your girl. Matt, give me a number.
Yo.
Nah, Matt, give me her number.
Oh God.
Hey, I didn't get your ass fucked up, nigga.
Wait, Corey, you just pretty much act like you ain't give a fuck.
What's up with these anime characters right here?
Oh shit.
Well,
damn.
Danae, I told you that these is the homies from the anime community.
This nigga mad.
She's like, who's these
Matt,
fuck niggas?
Did you tell her anything about us?
Yeah, like she's like, who is like why they got anime characters?
Bro, yes, I told her.
Nah, this nigga mad out of pocket.
Danae, didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
what did he tell you about us?
Yeah, what you tell you about?
He just said you guys are on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
He really broke it down.
I mean, I didn't fucking tell. I don't feel like I got to give a spiel about y'all niggas because I don't fuck with y'all niggas like that.
If you get,
we about to eject this nigga, yo. Get this nigga out.
Yo, Brago, can you just fucking?
Yeah, this nigga got kicked. This nigga.
Just give us a topic or something, dog.
He said, "Give us a." Well, first, how are you guys? We didn't ask that.
Hey, we doing good, man.
Tired.
So
it is
wait, Brago, can
it's
we
cold
really,
as fuck in Chirac.
Brago, can we start this stream off right though, nigga? Can we start the podcast like, nigga? Can you give an introduction?
Why?
Because
we don't do that.
Because we don't have we don't have a typical cast.
We introduce like halfway through.
Yeah, that's what happens.
We don't. Wait. What do you mean we don't have a?
This podcast is scuffed as fuck, dog. There's no fucking like. What's
structure.
The word? Yeah, structure there.
All right, whatever. So, anyways, man.
It just
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, man. Everything is good. Yeah. Everything is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sipping on this wine.
Tell us about that restaurant job or that bartending job and why you quit.
I didn't quit.
Wait.
You said, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, I said I'm sick of this shit. It's not for me, but I don't mean I'm
Hire
gonna
some
quit.
help.
Wait, bartending job?
Yeah, I'm bartending now.
I saw his
I'm
Twitter.
bartending again.
Oh, he's on Twitter? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm bartending again.
Oh, you see, sick of it? Why?
Cause
nigga, not sick of working.
Yeah, it's just working. Period. It's not even like I mean, bro.
Everybody not sick
like,
of working.
My last job that I had, bro. I probably made more money than I ever made in my life, bro. But that didn't.
You had to go
Why the
steal
fuck you steal
boxes?
boxes to lose your fucking job?
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Like that's crazy. Just saying,
oh my god.
I always gotta have to fuck up good things.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
I guess.
That's
but
why I
yeah,
ruined the reverie with his drama.
Wait,
what?
Nah.
That's why Matt ruined the reverie with his drama.
Oh yeah, facts. Yo,
where's everybody from?
I'm from Chirac.
Yeah.
Like, where was I born or where was I raised? Like,
no, like where do you
at?
live?
Where do you
where
currently
am I right
reside?
now?
That nigga live in Utah, bro.
Thanks for.
I mean, damn, Corey.
Yeah,
Corey, just introduce us. Introduce us, Corey.
He's really the thing.
We're
about to give you a blood.
I think that we should definitely do that because I mean, like we need to set some type of chemistry. So me and Corey in Texas, we in Dallas.
I mean, all right. So Ali, where you from?
I'm in the rough streets of the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yo, that shit not even believable, dog. 801.
That's the
You
area
can't say,
code.
you can't say rough streets of Salt Lake.
Bro, let's move
Bro,
past
these
it. Let's
streets
move
be
past this
rough as
nigga.
shit,
Let's
dog.
move past this nigga. Let's move past this nigga.
Why?
Who's next?
Quietly.
Oh, I'm from the East Coast.
What? You gotta get better.
Quietly,
than
like,
that.
we don't know where she from. She trying to find out where I live at. Come on, G. I'm with it.
I'm from Cali, Sacramento.
Sacramento. Wait, who else?
So you're addicted to marijuana?
No, I stopped on New Year's.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna.
Oh,
so,
shit. Wait.
Oh, it's been about a month, so you should be
Okay.
smoking again soon.
Why you stopped though?
I just felt like I needed a clear head.
Wait, that
I
obstructed.
was like, weed don't make me.
Wait, you felt
She ain't
like
trying to go down the rabbit hole.
Wait, you felt like smoking like obstructed your thinking? Like what?
Well, because when I work, I feel like, because I throw concerts and stuff, so I feel like it makes me slower when I'm working.
You're a promoter?
And yeah.
Okay. So it makes you slower.
So I wanted to, I noticed like when I smoke, I am a little slower, and I just wanted to be like on point when I'm working. So
Oh yeah, fuck that, dude. If you smoke and you're trying to do something productive, you're fucking insane.
Bro, my pops literally go to work high every day.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you can-
You
crazy.
can do it.
What
You
does he
can
do?
it.
What does he
It
do?
really depends what you're doing. If you
Wait,
like,
what does he
It do
do?
get like that.
Nah, I mean well, there's two things. First off, is how long you've been doing it and like how it affects you. Because some people,
Oh, yeah, that nigga's a
some
druggie.
people like literally do everything high. Like, oh man, I need to get high if I need
He
to
do
this.
everything high.
Yeah,
Like he's a functioning addict.
Yeah.
Didn't Future say he didn't want to tell people he wasn't on lean like that because he was scared how people would judge his music?
Yeah, how people would
Yeah.
react.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
thing
I
is,
think
if you didn't tell nobody, I mean, if he did tell everybody would say, "Oh man,
The
this
music's- that's
gonna
why it's
sound
trash
so
now."
good," because
Yeah.
because once he off the drugs. But the fact that he ain't tell nobody and niggas still bumping it,
our
You feel
niggas still
me?
bumping it.
That nigga
No.
voice just sound like he always.
I
on
mean, I
something
was
anyway,
bumping
though.
it. I was rocking the beat
No,
for
no,
it.
okay. So
I didn't really like his
people
last
are still
album that
bumping
much.
Future's music, but it's not leaving the impact it used to.
Yeah. It's not like
I
hitting like
think
it
that
used
shit
to.
Yeah,
will
but
come
I
with
mean,
the
like,
future
is
being, you know?
dude, nobody's leaving the impact that used to. I
Drake
mean, not
is.
even. No,
No.
he's not. Get the
No.
fuck out of here.
Yes, he is.
I don't know if Drake
Damn,
is
she
using
was
the
quick
impact
as
that he
fuck to say
used
no.
to.
Yes, he is.
I mean,
No,
Drake is still impactful,
No, I agree
but
with
he's
you.
not.
I'm agreeing with you. Like, it's hard to keep that. Like, you know how Wiz was hot for a moment? It's hard to keep that.
I mean, you're
Drake
right. You're
real
right.
hot.
You're right. Because I
I
mean,
mean,
'cause
Drake is still the most popular artist.
That's
But
what
he's
I'm
not
saying.
as popular as he used to be. I don't think.
he's more popular than he's ever been.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
more
know,
popular.
maybe.
He's just not making like the music doesn't equal the popular. It's
Well,
it's like the more popular
Okay,
he
no,
got.
so they're retaining their
Well-
popularity, but in terms of like how impactful their music isn't the same unless it's like
As far as
Kendrick
numbers or
or-
just like culture.
no, just as far as just like changing the culture.
I don't know. I feel like
How-
you can
how do
combine
we-
both, like
I mean,
numbers and
Future's
culture.
music
Like
is
Lil
impactful
Wayne and
too.
Drake's era when they were together. Like I don't feel like Drake is at that level anymore. But maybe
feel
I'm
like
wrong,
he's
I don't know.
past
Don't
that.
trust these toes. I mean, how could you not be inspired?
Drake hit his peak and nothing was the same.
his
That's when
his
Drake
musical
was
peak,
the-
not not
that-
as a pop
yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, I agree.
Like
Well,
his,
actually,
his music peak, I think, is between.
As far as
I
like
think
a
it's
full
between
body of
Nothing-
work, you saying?
No. I think it's between Nothing Was the Same
And
and
If
If
You
You're
Read This
Reading
Is
This Is Too Late.
Okay,
that's
yeah.
when
So
he-
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Hold up, hold up.
okay.
His Take Care was his most sold album. So I don't know why you
More
said
than-
that.
No. But listen,
But
this is the
he's-
thing.
You
This
talking
is
about
the thing.
first week?
Album
Well, I'm
sales,
talking about Brago.
Album sales,
You talking about
album
first week?
sales do
Wasn't I
not-
think
album
views
sales don't
beat Take Care
translate.
first week?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
But
maybe
take
this is
care,
just total, but-
Take Care is regarded as Drake's like
Classic.
one.
It's had the
classic
most
that
lasting
he has.
impact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's definitely had the most lasting impact.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
that's what I'm
think
saying.
about the
I don't see.
generation that the people are in.
I don't see how you can say that like Scorpion is like as like popular as Take
We
Care.
had a
Like,
whole
there's just
fucking
No,
challenge around.
It's,
We're not- we're not saying that.
it's more popular, but it doesn't last the
I
same.
don't think it is. But
It doesn't have
Bro,
the same musical
Froob,
longevity.
it's sold, or he had a number one on that. He didn't have a number one on Take Care, nigga. The facts are the facts.
He had multiple number
If you
ones
have,
on Scorpion.
if you have a number one,
Yeah.
bro, you're more popular,
yeah.
I don't know. He did have a number one on Take Care,
think-
but
nigga.
What was the
No,
number
he
one?
didn't. What was number one?
No, I don't think he did actually.
It wasn't.
I don't
it wasn't
think-
Crew
I
Love.
don't- I don't think
It
Headlines
wasn't
ever went
Crew
number
Love.
one.
It wasn't Crew Love, and it wasn't Take Care. Those are the only singles that he had from that, and it wasn't Marvin's Room.
I think Headlines probably peaked the most, but I think on Scorpion was I think God's Plan and what's it?
In My Feelings.
In My
God's
Feelings.
Plan
In My
and
Feelings.
My Feelings were both #1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
But I'm talking
multiple.
about for Future as far as like his impact. Like when Future drops an album, you hear it everywhere for like a month
A week,
at least.
2 weeks.
You just hear like certain songs. I
A
don't.
week.
Nah,
It's not high. It's not high retention.
I mean,
but
Mask
it
Off was
slaps.
pretty big for a while.
It
but-
slaps.
Yeah,
for
that's
a
what I'm
week,
saying.
though.
But now it's just not the same.
And ain't no
Yeah.
dirty
I
Sprite.
just think his last album wasn't that good. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't listen to it. I plan
I
to,
felt
but
like
I didn't listen to it.
this album that he just dropped is straight.
I mean, he just put out a collab album with Juice WRLD that was fucking fire. But I mean, it
I
wasn't that
didn't think
popular.
it was
but
fire at all.
Nah, that shit was not fire at
I
all.
don't think that was fire.
Like, see, that's
actually
what
didn't
this
hear that
this
shit.
where I say that Froob's like his
Uh-oh, here goes
his
the uncalled
like
description.
like Froob's his taste in music is like good sometimes and then it's bad, because how you gonna say that this nigga last album was bad, bro? Like that shit, I think that
I
his
think
last
that one
album.
hard
no,
to
it
do.
wasn't
His-
bad.
his
It just
last
wasn't like
album-
really good. Like I don't know. Like I didn't.
Bro,
didn't
the last
re-listen to
album
it.
that he just dropped, The Wizard, bro, that was probably his best album that he dropped since like Dirty Sprite 2.
I think it's better than the Juice WRLD album.
I would have to look.
Bro, if you
Yo,
look at
hold
all
on,
the,
but the thing is you agree that certain albums you have to listen to like more than once, right? Like,
Yes,
that is
every
definitely an
album I
album
listen to
you
more
have to
than
listen
once.
to multiple times, because I agree. I thought that Future Juice WRLD album was like so trash when I first listened to it, but I'm like such a Juice WRLD fan that I re-listened to it and it like grew on me like hardcore.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
let's find out more about it, I guess. Danai, what music you listen to?
I listen to everything, honestly, because it's not really like the music. Well, no, it's not really like the artist. It's if the music is good. So I I like Drake. I like Nicki. I like Post Malone. But I
Nicki's
also
trash.
like,
So
like the
Nicki's
group
trash?
Fifth Harmony. So
Fifth Harmony.
it's
Who's
really
that?
whatever.
Yo, the 4 girls?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've heard of them, but I don't exactly know who they
No,
are.
Yeah.
they talented, but like I haven't like just like got into them
They got
like that.
the only song that I know is they got the who's the fake Chris Brown lookalike guy?
Damn,
Will
I
Dickey?
don't know.
Yo, chill.
No, no. He got like tattoos on his neck and everything too.
Wow.
He's not Alex Valentine. He is a broke.
No, I
he is
said
a
Ty
bootleg-
Dolla Sign.
Alex Valentine.
no.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. No, not Ty Dolla Signs. It's fucking.
I don't know.
some
I
other
looked up
shit,
Fifth
bro.
Harmony and their most played song
I
is
think
some song with Ty Dolla Sign. So.
Yeah, that's a good song. Well, it was like their main hit song.
Yeah, I've never listened to
I
Fifth
don't know.
Harmony.
I heard that song. The only song. I've
Wow,
heard
this
from
music
Fifth
video
Harmony
is so
worth it.
trash. They're objectifying men. I can't take this.
Danae got a wide variety of like music that she listened to, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Bro,
I
it's
was
actually
surprised. I was surprised as hell whenever you was like, yeah, I like 21 Savage. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Dude, it's actually so wild to me when I like look up this fucking group or band, whatever you want to call them, and like all of their songs have like 100 million plus views, 2 billion views. I've never even heard of these people before.
Well, somebody
Oh,
was
man.
saying that there's another side
Yeah,
to
there's
like,
definitely thirsty teenagers.
it's pop, bro.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had like they were amongst like the teenage
Yo,
like group.
did anyone see the Fire Festival special? Documentary?
Yes, bro.
No, we haven't
Hilarious.
got that part in
It
the
was
archive.
actually hilarious.
Bro, I just watched it like right before we got on, and
Bro.
my mind is blown.
What is the Fire Festival?
It's the end of the
Fire Festival-
Wano arc.
So, okay, so the Fire Festival, bro. It was this Ja Rule and this white dude, they had
Let's
this
get Ja Rule
idea.
on the
They was
phone.
like,
Where the fuck is Ja Rule?
yeah, so they had this idea. They was like, you know how like Coachella is? They was like, well, we can do Coachella, but we can do this shit on an island and then charge way more money for this shit. So they had like all these promos come out. Like they spent like millions and millions of dollars on like advertisement. They had like models come out. It was like in
They had
Bahamas.
Bella
whatever.
Hadid, Chanel Iman.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
She
so they was
crazy.
They
throwing
talking
out-
about some damn.
Yeah, they had
throwing
like
out
the
all
like the
these-
top 10 supermodels in the promo
Yeah.
show. That shit was
and
insane.
then they even had like Kylie Jenner like tweeting and shit.
They paid her
like, so, like,
$250,000 to do that.
Bro, tell me this shit didn't flop.
No, so
Bro,
here's the thing.
if-
Well, Corey, before that,
Oh, it's flop.
before
It's
that,
flop.
before that, the Fire Festival, the idea was to create an app in which you could book artists a lot easier just through the
Yeah.
app, right? So they said to promote this app, they want to create this festival to kind of bring more attention to it. And so
And then it
they
went downhill.
went to the Bahamas and they got Pablo Escobar's old island, right? To throw this festival. And with the promo shoots and all the models and all that shit, they sold out all their tickets. But then they said they bought the island, but they didn't. So then the owner of the island, he saw that they were promoting it as like, oh, Pablo Escobar's old island. He was trying he was trying to get away from that. So he's like, fuck it, y'all can use my island no more. So now
so then they had to
find a new island to do this shit, but they didn't tell the people that bought the tickets.
So and then they got captured by a cartel.
During this time, they're doing all this promo. They got the website jumping. Niggas are buying tickets, and then they promising people
villas,
all this shit they haven't even established. Like they like, yo, like y'all can stay in these villas that we got.
Yeah,
y'all can do like this yacht brunch.
Yep, and
all this shit.
They selling.
You got me fucked up if you think I'm staying at Pablo Escobar's island.
Bro, they're selling the wristbands, which you can put money on that you can use anywhere on the island.
Bro, people are like spending like $10,000 plus for this shit.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't really feel bad because it's like, yeah, nigga, y'all niggas.
Well, the thing is, they thought they would be partying.
I mean, you should still feel bad. Yeah,
you thought they would be. They thought they would be partying with like the supermodels and shit. That's what they thought.
Yeah.
Because Kylie Jenner posted it. She was like $250,000. She posted saying that she like, yo, check out the Fire Festival.
Corey just some evil nigga, bro. He don't feel bad.
Nah, bro.
It's certain portions of like the event that I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But like, as far as like you knew who really suffered. Like it wasn't no.
I ain't paying 10 racks to go to Boo Boo for the Fool Island.
Well, the idea was that it was like Coachella on an island.
It was Coachella in the Bahamas, bro.
You should have seen that shit coming a mile away, though.
No, the thing is, and then
because all you see is new advertisements. You seeing like bitches.
Bruh, I would never trust something like that. A festival that never happened before is you can't do no research or see anything. You can't.
This
look
is the first one. This is the first one ever.
They don't have internet. Come on, son.
And then they had like they were saying that like good music was headlining and all this shit. Like
they put the whole good music, so that's everything.
bro, like good music.
Bro, speaking of that, did y'all see that? Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to change the subject.
Yeah, but the thing is, they were saying they booked artists that they didn't, and at the end of the day, I guess the day before the shit was supposed to go down because they ended up like putting like small tents.
Yeah,
for like people to stay in.
Like, and these were like tents from like
for
Katrina.
for like relief. It was like relief tents, and they put those up. And then the day before the event happened, it was like a thunderstorm. So when people pulled up, everything was wet.
It was thousands
nowhere
of
to
people
stay.
Flying in, bro.
Yeah.
And like it was nowhere for them to stay. Niggas bought villas and shit. They didn't even have villas.
They have nowhere to stay.
And then at one point in time, like, bro, they didn't have no food. They didn't have.
They get their money back?
Hell no.
No, bro.
They get the money back.
Oh, we gotta go to
because the dude was scamming the entire time.
The dude was scamming.
Bro. But the craziest part is that after he got caught, right? Well, he got caught. Well, the thing is, before that, people on the island helped out to like build up all this structure and shit. They just left without paying anybody on the island.
Yeah, they didn't pay. So
wait. Is Ja Rule a part of this or not?
He is, bro. He was the partner in
second-hand man.
Bro, he was the right-hand man of this nigga. All the promos.
Who's the main guy though?
The main guy is like Billy something.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna say Ja Rule is really the right-hand man in this scheme? Like
okay, wait. The most craziest thing in this, by the true right-hand man, was the nigga that he told because they needed water, right?
That shit was wild.
They needed water for the festival, and like to clear the water, it was like $175,000 to clear it. But at this point, they broke. They don't have no more money. So he told his mans
he said, you gotta take one for the team.
To take one for the team and go down to customs and suck the dick of the customs like supervisor. To get the water.
And that nigga was about to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, he said he was ready to do it. He said, he said he was ready to do it. Yeah.
But he was gay.
The right-hand man was he was gay.
He gay.
He was gay, but like the fact, bro, like if you working for a business, bro, and the nigga's like, yo, we need water. I need you to go suck some dick for some water. Yeah. Like, nigga, what?
How much money?
I mean, so if your boss told you that he needs you to go bust some chick down for some water, you're not gonna do it?
That's facts, Mike.
No.
He's like, well, you put it that way.
I need you a shit right now.
Like this, bro. Ja Rule was a part of this shit, right? 45 days before, 45 days before the event, bro, they still hadn't even started building the stage, bro.
They didn't.
As an artist, nobody ain't come to like sound check.
Nothing.
As an artist, bro, that should be a red flag. The stage wasn't.
Well, a lot of the artists pulled out because they didn't get paid. Like up until a week before the event, they weren't paid.
This shit reminds me of like the Fousey Tube thing, like earlier in the summer.
The Drake Fest
when he did that. Yeah, Drake Fest when he said he's gonna get Drake to perform and shit, and then my man in a crop top telling people, "It's a new me, it's a new day."
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Fousey.
Man, this shit sound like some bullshit.
Nah, I mean, it was crazy.
Speaking of scamming for tents because it was too many people on the island.
Yeah.
Niggas had to scrounge for tents, water, food, and then they all had to they couldn't get back.
They
home.
chartered
They
flights for people to get there, but they didn't charter anybody back, so people were stuck down there for weeks.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, speaking of scamming, did you guys see that that kid that did business with A Boogie for sneakers, like expose his ass or expose his like best friend? Or
No,
whatever?
I saw the story, but I didn't click on it. What happened?
Basically, what happened was like back in May of 2018, so about like a year ago from now, A Boogie's like homie. So this guy sells shoes. You know how a lot of people nowadays, like the kids, their grind is they buy shit for less and then sell it for more. Basically, like they play in the market, flipping the shit. Yeah. And so this guy apparently I don't know how exactly old he is. He looks young as shit because I think he's in high school because some of the text said, "Oh, I'm in school" or whatever like that. And so A Boogie's like right hand man or whatever, like best friend, basically contacted the guy and he's like, "Yo, can you get A Boogie and his mom like this amount of shoes, like $10,000 worth of shoes?" Like apparently the guy said that he was just doing this shit as a favor. Like he charged him $10,000, but he could have sold like all the shoes. Like these were like Supreme shoes, Yeezy, Air Boost, like all these fucking shoes, like Jordans. Apparently he could have sold them for like $30K. Yeah, apparently he could have like sold them for like $30K, but he was giving Boogie a hood, basically like a discount so he can kind of get his name out there. Like it's kind of like when people say you got to like spend money to make money.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
So he got finessed.
Basically he got finessed. And it was
so he's an idiot.
No, he's not an idiot. I mean, like the thing is, like he's probably gonna make more money by exposing A Boogie than if the business would just go straight up.
So what happened?
So he gets the shoes for him. It's $10,000 worth of shoes. He pulls up to the house. He says the best friend's there. He's like, "Yo, let's go to the studio." They spent and they just leave the car. He goes into the best friend's car and they drive to the studio. So the car with all the shoes are in the other car. He goes to the studio. They chill for apparently a day. The dude says, "I was getting bad vibes off this." He's like, "I'm just gonna go back." And apparently they didn't let him go back. And then he leaves and all the shoes is basically taken.
No, so they robbed his ass very much.
Yeah, they basically robbed him, and then apparently A Boogie doesn't know about this shit, and it goes back to the whole thing of fucking celebrities taking advantage of people and getting away with it.
Why would they want to take him to the fucking studio? That's shitty as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Well, because he's like, he's just like, "Yo, come chill with us," all this other shit and stuff.
Yeah, so he thinks he got to be good with these.
Yeah,
niggas.
but then again, but it's also
I'll be like, nah, let's take care of the transaction first. But
I know, but I'm saying how sketchy. He's probably maybe a senior or
17, 18.
He didn't have an actual adult with him.
No, because he just be doing this
himself.
Dog.
He's probably I mean,
no, but I'm saying if I'm going,
he had done business. He had done business with previous celebrities. Everything gone fine.
Bro, that don't matter.
It's bro, no, come on, a big name like A Boogie. Who the fuck is gonna
Bro, if you're a kid, I'm not letting my kid do any transactions, especially worth that much by himself.
Yeah, but don't think about it if you're the dad and it's your kid. Think about if you were 17 or 18. You're probably gonna go there what the fuck?
17 or 18.
Yeah, and he
if I was 17 or 18, I'm about to go meet up with some grown ass men by myself.
No,
this shit sounds stupid as hell.
No, but here's the thing, bro. Even more so, I'm not leaving all that shit until you give me my money. If you're not we can fuck around and chill and do all that after I get my money.
Yeah, where my money at, bro?
Where my money at? That's what I came for. I ain't trying to chill with y'all niggas.
Pretty much, he just got Jade earlier in the transaction versus later.
That's crazy, bro.
In the Twitter thread, he talked about getting his money all the fucking he kept on asking for his money, and the dude kept on saying, "Yeah, I got you." Just
is he white?
Yeah.
Bro.
Damn, that may be it then.
So I was like, he wasn't a nigga, bro.
He got finesse.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said at the beginning, bro, he got finessed.
I mean, that's the thing.
I think the reason he was so gullible. I think the reason he was so gullible was because the way that A Boogie's best friend got his number, the dude that sells the shoes, was from someone he did business with prior, and so you already like have a good rapport, like so you got like basically you got someone vouching for you.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So that's why it's like that, Matt.
That don't make no damn sense. Sure.
No, I mean, no, I'm saying it makes sense why he was so trusting of the situation, but like,
no, it doesn't, Corey.
The thing is, you don't leave your shit. You just
you don't leave your shit. Like at the. I'm not saying okay. Let me rephrase that. It doesn't make sense because I was like, no, nigga, where my money? But I can see why he was thinking the way he was thinking.
He got too comfortable.
Right, cool.
He assumed
we're gonna keep my money at your house. Cool.
He assumed he assumed the celebrity was his friend. Shit. That's what he's trying to get in good.
But also at the same time, like you said, like when you're dealing with someone like fucking A Boogie, it's like you're not thinking like, oh, this guy's gonna scam me or anything like that. Like I don't know, like
nigga, you should be thinking about that.
He wears a hoodie 24/7.
Bro, you should be thinking like a nigga gonna finesse you no matter what situation.
Okay, then you call the police and 6ix9ine his ass.
No, nigga, because the police can't do nothing.
Because they don't have any proof.
What do you mean?
They don't have any proof of it.
Bro, because they don't got no proof.
All he gonna say is like, why do
y'all niggas think that you not let me be very careful here.
Go ahead, Junior, go ahead.
Why do people think that you can just call the police, bro, and think the police is just gonna figure shit out?
Wait, what? If you have $10,000 worth of shoes and someone steals them from you, you can call the police. Like, what does that even mean?
What are they gonna do?
Thank you.
They're gonna write on their notepad what happened, and then that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Put it like this, bro. The cops come, and he's like, "Yo, they stole my shoes." Okay, who stole your shoes? Shoot, I don't know. Oh, well, I was at the studio with him too. I don't know who stole his shoes. Like that's it,
bro. Exactly. Like nigga, you just because you call the cops and you say, "Oh yeah, they stole $10,000 worth of shit from me," nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, who stole it? How do you know that they stole it,
bro? There's a video of A Boogie posted on his Insta with him wearing the shoes. Dog.
I mean, yeah, they can find some evidence.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys think like cops are like these fucking 30 IQ people. Like, oh, this guy said he doesn't know what's going on. There's no issue about that.
It's not that they don't know.
You guys think the cops don't have any other way to investigate it by just asking the people like, oh, we don't know anything about it.
No, but the thing is,
okay, well, our job's done here. Guess you can't get your $10,000 back.
No, proof.
It's not that they don't know what's going on. It's that they can't do shit.
How can you prove that the shoes that A Boogie has on in the video were the shoes that got the shoes that were allegedly stolen?
Dude,
how?
I don't know exactly how the
nigga,
criminal proceedings go, but it's pretty easy to set up a case where you say, okay, I went here with $10,000 worth of shoes and now it's gone. Go investigate it and fucking look at that shit.
Bro, anybody could, what I'm saying, Froob, is that nothing is conclusive to say that, oh, yeah, this nigga got him from me.
Okay, Matt, if I rob you and I steal your watch, there's no way you can get it back from me. If you contact police?
Not through the cops, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the thing is, so Froob, are you saying you should at least report it? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, the guy on Twitter said he's if A Boogie don't pay him in like a certain amount of time, I don't remember exactly. I think he said like a month or some shit, that he's gonna take some legal action.
He should have been done that.
He should have been done that.
That nigga's he ain't got no case, bro.
But nah, Froob, I've been in situations, or I've seen situations which like as far as shit being stolen, you call the cops. And it's like they go through procedures, but then it's just like nothing ever comes from it. You follow up, and it's just like
thank you.
And it ends up being like
okay, but it depends. Like okay, like
our report.
Yeah.
Okay, it depends. But like, what was stolen though? Like if like someone stole like $20 from you, obviously maybe
no. It's significant enough for me to report it to the cops.
But if it's like someone steals 10,000 from you, they're not gonna just fucking like file a report and just give it up. Like I don't know.
It's just tracked, my guy.
Bro, unless there's really some proof, like
I think you should. I think for 10K, you definitely should file a report.
I think there's definitely enough proof. If you look at the Twitter thread, there's definitely enough proof for some shit to happen. But I think it's like more to the point where it's gotten to like it fucks up A Boogie's reputation. You know what I mean?
Bro, don't know, bro, because the same people like for his reputation to be messed up, bro. No, not of a nigga that got finessed from doing some stupid shit. Like niggas is gonna be laughing at him.
I don't know.
No, you should actually look at the Twitter thread. It's not people. It's like all of it is like supportive tweets. It's like, yo, we gonna get you your money back. Yo, A Boogie is fucked up. All this.
Did
other
he
shit.
get it back?
I haven't looked.
I feel like shit is kind of changing on Twitter now. Like as far as
last
people,
time I checked is like, go ahead.
As far as people like are moving away from like laughing at situations and trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Fire Festival, everybody was killing that Billy dude. Everybody was killing him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Billy,
the dude that scammed the people at the Fire Festival shit. Everybody was saying, yo, you fucked up for that. And even though he was like finessing his investors, finessing everybody, where I feel like
that nigga had he got 25 million from investors.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he said what? He said a company was gonna make like 30 million, something made like 60,000 or some shit. Shit was fucking insane. But it's just I remember somebody asked a question like, do you think he would have gotten away with that if he was black?
Hell nah. They would have, as soon as that nigga landed in the States, the FBI would have been right there.
But the thing is, he had a company before. He had a credit card company.
And he
scammed them too. So he was scamming like his entire life, pretty much. But before we brought up the 6ix9ine shit, y'all heard about him?
Oh boy.
What is it? 47 years.
Red ass.
Before that, Master Jada's got in.
What you said, man?
Do you expect him to really go down for what 40 years or whatever?
47. I'm trying to think. Are they doing that to be like as a joke?
Brago, don't be one of these guys, bro.
I mean, it was a pretty big coincidence. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, what's that about? 47 years?
I mean,
well, no, because like, yeah, he's 22 of 47 adds up to 6ix9ine. Like, you would get out of 69. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
God,
that's pretty like.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so it's just. I mean, okay. So first off, they said 6ix9ine is snitching on people, and that he's gonna try to get a deal. But right now, he's facing 47 years in prison. Now,
that's a minimum of 47.
What's crazy?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If he snitches, like, what can you knock that down to? Really,
depends on what they get.
Yeah.
What are you giving up?
You probably knock it down by half. You could probably knock
My thing,
even then at that point.
My thing is, okay, what the fuck did you do in like 9 months to face 47 years in prison?
I mean, dude, he was in like a bunch of shootings, like 3 different shootings.
Okay, bro, it's a lot.
Bro, how many shootings?
It's a lot of
niggas are selling drugs.
Brago, it's a lot of things that it's a lot of things that he was doing, bro.
Wait, there was a
Rico, bro. He has a Rico against him, bro. That like nigga, that's like the worst federal offense that you can get.
Basically he just funded like a criminal organization.
Exactly.
How fucking stupid are you though?
You remember Paid in Full, bro? That they got hit with a Rico.
Dog, 47
Might
years.
just get hit with the Rico.
What? Paid in Full?
Yeah, you remember Paid in Full?
Yeah, with Mitch.
Yeah, with Mitch. Like they got hit with a Rico.
Shit.
That's
Power. They tried to hit him with a Rico.
Yeah, they tried to hit him with a Rico as well.
I mean, yeah, but it's like they said that he paid for the shooting at the Chief Keef thing.
He paid the shooter.
I'm like, bro.
I didn't know he was actually doing that.
I didn't think. I thought he would at least have somebody doing that shit for him. Not you.
No, look. This is.
I thought he was just trolling.
Well, yeah, because that's what racketeering is, right? Because they get like a bunch of people. So like, racketeering was made for like mobsters back in the day, right? Because like fucking Al Capone, you could never get to Al Capone, right? Because he always had henchmen do shit for him. So like they would come up with the racketeering charge, so you could charge everyone in the fucking mob for like what he did. So like that's what's going on. Like 6ix9ine's hiring all these people to him, and then they pretty much just like connected all the dots, and everyone that's involved, like the 9 or 10 people that were involved with it, they're all getting fucked for the same shit.
Look up what Rico is. It's like the racketeering. Fuck. I forget what the I is, but conspiracy. Yeah, he should know.
Racketeering, influence, and corrupt organizations.
Yeah, there you go. Racketeering organizations. That's the key word. The O.
Yeah, so 6ix9ine is going down for all that shit. They say that Shotty has been charged as well. The dude that was over.
The other Treyway nigga.
Yeah, he got charged. Yeah. And they say this nigga is going to snitch. So, I didn't expect 6ix9ine. I didn't think he was actually doing the shit like Danai said. I thought he was fucking trolling, and of course, he was getting shot at because of that shit. I know he was like behind the entire organization.
Well, Brago, you got to look at it like this, right? You got to look at it like this. Who has the most money in the organization?
It's Treyway.
He does.
No, who?
Who the fuck is Treyway, dog?
It's a movement.
No, hold on.
Treyway is a gang.
No,
it's a record. It's a record company.
When I heard 6ix9ine when he was on the Breakfast Club, and they asked him what the fuck was Treyway, he's like, it's just a saying. He's like, oh, I just say Treyway.
No,
bro, he was doing that
because
he was in an interview, nigga. He did the interview to cover up. Because he said, bro,
the second interview was different from the first one, a lot different.
Exactly, it was way different, and the nigga even said that he felt like he was gonna get caught up by the feds in the interview.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Treyway is just it's just a set of Bloods in New York, like 9 Treys.
But the thing is with him,
all right,
but they said that Treyway and those dudes, his old boys, they were trying to kill him. They're trying to put a hit out on him because
I think that's just okay. Then that just makes him. That's just him trying to exclude himself, or basically like
exactly. And then, bro, I think it was like
I don't know if that's true though, because.
I think it was a week after that Breakfast Club interview, bro. He got locked up. Yeah. Like, nigga, it was literally like right after that Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah, that's because like the police like actually had like credible shit that like they were actually trying to kill him. Yeah,
okay.
So like the police literally said that they took him in for his own safety because they thought like he was actually in danger.
Really? Because like if say we did some shit and like this podcast group did some shit. And we were all homies, but then say some shit like, "Froob, you killed somebody." I'm gonna try to distance myself from you. So that's what I feel.
Well, the thing is, if you don't snitch on Froob, you're just as liable. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you can't distance yourself after.
You can't.
You can't.
No, this is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. The system is designed to get you to flip.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why they jack
conspiracy. Up the charges and you can't distance yourself after the fact because
this is what I'm saying.
Because you know about it.
Yeah.
But if you didn't tell,
what I'm saying, 6ix9ine is trying to charge. By him saying that they're trying to kill him, this is him trying to distance himself. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying
him trying.
Right, no. The thing is, you can, but bro, everything already happened though. Like you were there for all that other shit,
bro. It already happened. That's what
but the thing is, they can use that as evidence against you because they're trying to kill you because you know all that shit. Right?
Exactly.
Why are they trying to kill you, 6ix9ine?
I don't know.
Well, we got this these text messages saying that you were going to pay for a hit here. Got all this shit.
Doesn't he have a video of it? Didn't he do it?
He made a video about this shit. Like,
do you guys know, like when this shit was happening? Because I feel like he would be more inclined not to do this. Like the more famous he got.
No,
it was like
bro.
in the middle
Listen.
of his.
Yeah, I think it's while he was famous.
Hang on a second, because this is the same thing with like Tupac, right? Tupac took steps backward whenever he got more famous.
Yeah.
After he got more famous, he started affiliating himself. He's not the new Tupac at all. He started.
That's XX.
Nah, that's Troy. Yeah.
That's the best.
He started affiliating. He started affiliating himself more with gangs and stuff. Whenever he didn't even need to do that. Like nobody ever questioned, Tupac's authenticity.
Well, so then he got shot, and then he started feeling like he needed protection.
Yes, he started feeling like he needed protection. So then, but the thing is like whenever he moved to the West Coast, when he got linked up with like Digital Underground and all of them niggas, that's when he was like really on that blood shit. Like he was just infatuated with like being in the hood.
I feel like a lot of artists
like
do
doing
that,
all of
though.
that stuff.
You attach yourself to like niggas.
Chris Brown.
Think of an artist. Drake.
Drake.
Everybody does that.
Drake.
Every artist kind of attaches himself like to like another like more established organization where it's like, all right, if you fuck with this person, then you fucking with like this other organization.
Bro, but 6ix9ine is crazy though, because I think it was like not even 2 years before he became famous. Like he was throwing up like C's, you know what I'm saying? Like he was supposedly like a Crip and all that.
I mean, I think he's honestly just a kid that got famous off some shit, and then he just got caught up in. He thought it was a movie. He thought the shit he was doing was like.
It was.
I think he was ignorant, bro. 6ix9ine is not
the
nigga that
knows exactly what he was
I don't
doing.
think so.
I pretty much think I think he knew exactly what he was pretty much just he was surrounding himself around people that were fucking crazy because he wanted that like clout. Like that was whole 6ix9ine's thing. It's like the fucking crazy dude with the rainbow hair, and that was his entire selling point.
But he ended up getting dragged into doing some real stuff.
He thought all right, I put these niggas around me, I don't ever gotta do shit.
Bro, this is another thing about 6ix9ine too. So if you look at it, like, bro, he has the most money. They don't really got like money like that. So like, look at the Breakfast Club interview. This nigga didn't even know where his money was going to because
the second
the second one. So look, after he started doing all of this stupid stuff.
Yeah,
with the booking, with the security that
they were fucking him over.
That he thought that they were fucking him over. The thing is that he had to get all this protection because of the way that he was portraying himself on Instagram.
Well, not just security. He talked about the booking as well.
Him over,
yeah, as far as the booking,
bro. Okay, look.
I thought he said Shotty was taking his money.
Well, Shotty's the man over Trey.
But Shotty was Shotty was like his manager. Though.
Shotty was always with him.
Exactly.
It'd be your own man's.
No, but the thing is like he just didn't know where his money was going because he wasn't
going to Shotty.
He didn't have like a pulse as far as like, yo, so
he trusted
I'm hiring all the security. I think that he rightfully trusted them, but
why.
he just had look. The thing is that he tried to portray himself as a gangster. He tried to portray himself as like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna talk all this shit. But then whenever people really started giving that nigga that issue, then he had to retort to the Treyway niggas. Like, hey, y'all gotta protect me. Y'all gotta do this. Y'all gotta do that.
Ties.
So the thing is that they charge him. They know.
But he was a marketing genius, if you think about it.
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it's genius if it ends you up like in 47 years.
In 47 years minimum.
It's like
Feds.
Because we thought because you know what?
But even like even before that though, with the rainbow hair and the big ass 6ix9ine on his face, like he knew that would get him attention.
I think you know what? He went too far.
100%. I mean, obviously.
You know when I knew this nigga was fucked? When it was like, all right, bro. When he went to Chicago. And he went. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, say
he walked outside for 3 minutes and walked
even
back in the
still,
car.
bro. Why even take that risk? Like, what's the point of that shit? That was stupid as hell to me. So after that,
in the second interview, he even said he was like, yeah, and I got the fuck up out of there.
this world that we live in, bro. Is attention. Attention is more valuable to some people than money.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how like.
Well, the thing is because now you can monetize that.
You can.
True. So it's like a lot of people are like, all right, let me get some attention so I can monetize that attention.
Bro, it doesn't matter if people are hating on you or if people are loving you, bro. It's the matter of if people are clicking on your shit.
Yeah. Clicks kind of.
But there's no such thing as bad attention when it comes
bad
to
publicity.
Hollywood.
There isn't.
I mean, it depends.
All publicity is.
It depends.
It just depends how you.
It
handle
depends because
like
say you're a fucking like artist, right? And you get all this attention for like 6ix9ine was getting all this attention for this negative shit. It's kind of fucking with your money. Where they even talked about like he's like, man, security is fucking crazy, and he couldn't as far as like getting he was banned from the Barclays.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like
it affects you.
I mean,
I don't know though.
Yeah.
Like you can't really think of it like that.
He couldn't do Yams Fest.
Yes, you
couldn't
can.
do Yams Fest. You can think about it like that, Fruit.
No, you guys won't even let me fucking talk.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Can y'all
The
let
reason
white
why
man
I'm saying
talk?
that is because what I'm saying, like what she said, he's a marketing genius, right? So y'all are like looking at all the minuses, but if he never did any of that shit in the first place, he'd be in some dumpster somewhere with 6ix9ine tatted on his face.
No.
This is 6ix9ine tatted.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Yes, he's a marketing genius in the fact of like getting the attention, but the antics, what the antics bring is not worth it because the thing is like, yeah, you portray yourself to be a gangster, you portray yourself to be this and that. Well, niggas gonna try you on that shit, and niggas not gonna really care about trying you on that shit because they really with that. So if you're performing at the Barclays Center and then you got niggas all in the front row that bought tickets just to try you, no, bro,
it's not worth it for the
That's
Barclays.
not good.
I don't know. The whole thing, with 6ix9ine was that he was in the fucking when he was like on his hot spree. He was in the news every fucking week on some dumb shit, and that's what like propelled him to the point where he was at, where he was in the news all the fucking time. So pretty much everyone knew about 6ix9ine at that point, and like obviously a lot of the stuff he did was negative in the sense that it fucked up with his show money and shit like that. But it was boosting his I mean
his public
like,
profile
fan base.
got
It was crazy.
It was boosting his notoriety, and it was boosting that. But that's what I'm saying. That bro, literally.
But
well, what's the point? It only lasted like a year or two.
I rarely heard anybody speak positively on his name
about his
music. He did too much.
Yeah, I know. You know, because when he was doing that shit, everybody's like, "Oh, he's just trolling." Nobody thought it was like real. Nobody thought it was legit. So, but
it was all attention.
But for him to be doing that shit, actually funding this shit, it's come on, gangster. Dog. Come on.
He was really about that. He was really about the shit.
He was with the shit.
He went so far to prove that he was about that shit. That he was really funding niggas' money when he didn't have to.
He didn't have to.
Oh yeah,
because they gonna do it for you because you the money. You didn't.
Well, yeah, that's
you didn't have to. You don't have to say anything. They gonna do it because they want to keep that money going.
The thing is, when you're like a little broke ass kid and you end up getting all that fucking money and it's going so well for you, you kind of get this ego to the point where it's like, I'm not gonna get fucking caught. Yeah, I'm
like I said, he thought it was a movie.
Do whatever you want. Yeah,
but he obviously wasn't no real gangster if he's putting hits out on camera.
Exactly.
But he didn't think it was, he thought it was a
I don't think he thought it would really get him in trouble like that.
He didn't think it would like go that far. He's like, oh, I'm just fucking around. It's because they said like 6ix9ine on camera and off camera is a different person. Like, so now, do you guys believe that kidnapping story?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I think I do.
What kidnapping story?
Where he got kidnapped and lost all his jewelry and all that shit, and he wouldn't talk to the cops about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought he did talk to the cops about it.
No, they say he was like leaving out details and shit.
I thought they ended up getting footage, but we never, like the public never.
No, the public.
Saw it.
Yeah, the public never saw
it. He was made to look like he snitched, but in the interview he said he didn't say nothing.
Didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was the beginning of it. It's like maybe they were questioning if he did say something. So they was like, nah, we can't trust this nigga. But I saw something else where they said that they wiretapped his girlfriend's phone. And they saw that she was talking to like some of his crew, and then she was actually smashing some of his crew.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Why would they put that out?
I don't know. They're trying to break him, bro. Because if you tell 6ix9ine that, oh well, by the way, your girl was fucking with Shotty while you was fucking with him.
He gonna be like,
fuck all them niggas, yo. I got everything on everybody. That's what they try to do. They put that shit out just for him to snitch.
Bro, that nigga's a bitch, bro.
Fucked.
Like, yeah, he like look, he's fucked either way, because even if you get off, as soon as you get out, niggas is gonna kill you.
And he's not gonna have any money by the time he goes.
Wait, hold on, Matt. You think people are gonna hold a 47-year-old grudge?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, nigga.
That's pretty wild, dog.
No, wait.
47 years is kind of crazy.
You're really gonna be mad at 47
Ali,
years.
Ali, bro. It's not the niggas that's going to
prison.
Ali, have you heard of the street code, bro? Like, and I'm not even being funny.
Ain't heard the street.
There was look, there was
the 801 Utah.
There was an FBI.
Shout out my 801.
Look, there was an FBI informant during the 80s. He snitched on all of these niggas. All of these niggas got hella niggas locked up, things like that. Bro, he was on the run and he was doing, living his life. He got caught up in the wrong situation, got put in jail when he was like 80 years old. I can't remember the nigga's name, but
you talking about the white guy?
Bill Cosby?
No.
White guy that just got killed in jail, even though he was like 80 years old.
Yeah, and he was like 80 years old. That nigga was an FBI informant, bro. They beat that nigga's ass with a fucking lock in a socket.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit, but
because he was a snitch. Because he people recognized him.
Snitch, though.
No, bro, but look,
That's
this is the matter.
This
is look, bro. The nigga was 90. He was like 90 years old, bro. Like, and like any real or any normal person, you would be like, man, bro, that nigga's 90. Just let that nigga live. But because because he was a snitch, they killed him.
Yeah,
so
bro, like let's take it a step further, bro. That's not.
But they killed him in prison, though.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, to take it a step further, bro. It's not just prison, nigga. Like, what about the families of the niggas that went to prison? Nigga, somebody's gonna get you.
Oh, they're all getting raw dogged.
Wait, we said. Oh wait, no. This is 6ix9ine.
I mean, at the end of the day, fucking getting beaten to death with a hammer.
Another thing is 6ix9ine is spending like
staying in prison your entire life.
6ix9ine is spending crazy money to protect his mom because apparently they all know where she lives, so he got security like 24/7.
And his child too. Like he's not gonna have no money when he gets out. He said he only had like what 2 or 3 million.
Bro, remember like a month or 2 months ago what he did? Million. 2 months ago he did some stupid shit where he bought his new girlfriend like a range or some shit.
Remember a range,
yeah, bro. So my point, Ali, you can't undermine a 47-year grudge because I wasn't even saying that. If the nigga snitches, he's not gonna have 47 years. The nigga might have 20, but that's not gonna stop niggas from wanting to kill his ass because all of this stuff that's happening right now, it's gonna stop. Like the lives that these niggas were living. What, bro?
The difference between that white guy that was like 80 years old and the like 6ix9ine is that 6ix9ine is like famous. Like, so say he doesn't do 47, say he gets like, because he snitched, he gets half. So he gets what? So he gets what? Like 23.5, right? He gets 20.
Okay.
Let's just say 23 years. He gets 23 years. Is 23 years times past. Not you're saying that people are still going to have a grudge, but even if you have a grudge and you try to go after him, you don't think he's got protection?
Not at that point.
Not at that
He's gonna
point.
Come on.
I don't think anybody.
So y'all think that went.
And then nigga, it's not even about
nobody's gonna be fucking with
bro.
him, bro.
Nobody's gonna be fucking with the.
Yeah, he's not DMX. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm saying like you don't think like FBI, police, nobody's gonna try to protect this guy.
No,
let him go out.
No.
It happens all the time,
bro. The FBI
like
does
who?
Not protect. Bro,
why would they protect him?
The FBI does not protect.
Because they know.
No, they already got what they wanted. They already got what they wanted.
Bro, listen.
They got.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
the FBI does not protect you after you've served your course for them.
Yeah, I'm saying the reason the FBI would. No. The reason the FBI would protect you is because it's in this like snitch clause, dog.
No, it's
like
not.
You snitch.
No, it's not.
You're talking about if
why wouldn't 6ix9ine?
That's if they don't know that. That's if they don't know you snitched. So you're talking about like protective custody?
Yes.
Where they like relocate you and shit? You think they're gonna relocate 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
No, all those tattoos.
Bro,
on his
he's
face,
like so noticeable that it would have to be like.
Nah, man,
just like
he's like a public figure. You can't like do that. Like,
just give him a tint like shader. Like
I think
you could do it, but
I think what they got to do.
Tattoos on his face.
He got to get out ahead of it and be like, nah, I ain't snitching.
Bro, they don't care to do that for him.
You'd lose.
They're trying to extort.
Years of your life.
Trying to extort this nigga, bro. The cops are trying to pin this nigga down.
Yeah. And they got him.
You
they
would
don't
lose.
Care about that.
What are you asking?
I mean,
they do have a history of like if like back in the day, whenever mobsters used to snitch, like they would like put them in protective custody, but like they're not gonna do that with 6ix9ine because he's too noticeable. They're not gonna take a chance.
Did they? When I was watching American Gangster, they gave him protection afterwards, even though, and he was a big fucking name, Frank Brown or what's his name, Frank something. Is it
you also have to think
Frank Lucas.
He said Frank Brown.
You also have to realize like it depends like the level. Like okay, like what the thing that Matt brought up, like he was like some snitch for like the mob or some shit. Like that's like a way different level than like snitching for some random crew. You know what I mean? Like
for some niggas, for some
blood crew.
So like, I think they'd recommend him not go back to New York.
Like if I'm snitching on El Chapo, you better believe.
But honestly, with all the fuck shit 6ix9ine did, right? Houston is out of there. LA is out of there. Chicago's out of there.
Nah, take him back to where you live, brother. Get his ass to Costa Rica, my G.
Yeah, the thing is, his career is not gonna pop off the same even if he comes out, right? Say he gets, at
that point.
No. I'm saying say he gets 2 years, right? 2 years.
2?
I'm just saying. Just say he gets 2 years.
Oh, that would be terrible for him.
Right? He comes back, bro. That shit is still fresh, and niggas not gonna believe shit you saying.
Okay, okay.
But most of his crowd is white people anyway, so they don't care.
Yo, you know what would be the wildest shit? Yo, imagine if this happens. Imagine this guy gets 2 years, right? He comes out and he just starts bragging about the fact that he's a snitch.
He's like, yeah, they were gonna give me life. What you want me to do?
People that make music
what if he
don't
starts
care that
trolling
if he
about being a
snitches, though.
snitch and fucking?
They don't-
Oh
they
man.
Well, the
don't
thing
care
is,
about that.
my thing was that he was testing like he said he's testing everybody's gangster. Like he went at Nipsey, he went at Game, he went at everybody. Yeah.
But the reason why he went at all of these people was because okay, so look, as small as the world is, and as small as the world is, bro, he knew that he wasn't gonna run. He knew he wasn't gonna run into these people.
What?
He knew he wasn't gonna run into these people.
Yo, you know,
and he knew that he was gonna get a certain amount of bro. It's all attention. That's all it is.
Well, you know what I was looking. I was like, damn. I hope they don't get this nigga academics. Because he was he was real close to 6ix9ine. I'm like, what if 6ix9ine be like, well, I told Axe some of this shit.
I feel like
show him the DMs.
That situation helped Academics' career as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, messing with 6ix9ine, yeah.
6ix9ine made Academics. It's not. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Now. Relax.
I think he did.
Let's not forget 2 years.
I've never heard of Academics until 6ix9ine.
Right. That made him more mainstream.
Academics used to have a YouTube channel called The War in Chirac that had 1 million subscribers on it. That shit was
the thing is, I would say it made him more mainstream, right?
Yeah.
But Academics had already been established online as far as people knew who the fuck he was online. But mainstream, as far as getting a complex show and the shit he's doing now,
so he has a
that's
show
like giving
because
Fruba
of
a show.
6ix9ine.
Like it's so fake.
Why?
I think he just wanted to throw a fucking random shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say like what?
I don't think he's trying to make an actual now.
Let's set a precedence, right? Like it's a difference between mainstream and just being on. Okay, so 6ix9ine helped Academics and just as much as Academics helped 6ix9ine.
They both helped each other. Yeah,
because Academics was reporting on 6ix9ine like every fucking day.
Yeah,
every day
on his YouTube. Yeah, so that
man, you saw 6ix9ine and Academics like swimming together. You saw that shit was like true love.
Where he touched his leg and all that shit. That's what I'm saying. Where it's like, if I'm Academics, I'm worried as fuck. Because what I'm saying is like, if they were as close as they tried to portray, he'd be like, yo, you remember that time? Like. You're telling your boy like little shit that happened.
You know, he did on Soulja Boy's interview, Academics did say he was close to him and that he advised him not to do a lot of things. So you gotta have a point.
So I'm like,
but can you be complacent in a crime just because you knew what happened? I don't know like how that shit works.
Yes, you can.
I feel like
why you didn't go to the cops?
I feel like he wouldn't tell Academics, man. Like if you're doing a serious crime like that, the only people that you're like letting know
I don't think
this
he
shit
thought
is
it was
happening
that
is
serious.
the people that are involved.
I don't think he thought it was that serious.
You're putting a hit on someone. You don't think that's serious?
I don't think he thought it was that serious. Bro, he recorded it.
You're talking about the same, bro, Ali. You're talking about the same nigga that's doing all of this shit for attention, bro. Come on, man. You giving this nigga way
I'm
too
not
much
gonna lie.
Yeah, but like, what about like the wives of like
difference
murderers
between
and shit
getting
like that? Like, they
attention
don't
and
ever get
talking
like
behind.
shit for that, do they? Like,
I think yeah, they do.
Do they?
If you knew,
I mean, I don't fucking know,
bro.
I've never heard of that before.
If you know about the crime.
If you know about the crime,
bro,
you get accomplished.
Listen,
that's what it is.
Yeah, you get accomplished, bro. Froob, if me and you, listen, if I pick you up, nigga, and or if you pick me up and you go drive me to a nigga crib and I go pop that nigga,
okay, that's way
kill
different.
This nigga.
That's way different.
No, nigga, that's not different. That's the
no,
same
because
wait. Okay, wait.
The academics. Let me give you an analogy. This is an analogy. If you fucking did that, and then you talk to me and you're like, "Yo, Froob, I just killed this dude," blah blah blah, fucking like 3 hours ago, blah 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 blah. Like that's
okay. Here's the thing.
Academics was never in any of this shit.
Wait, why the fuck would you get in trouble for that? You have no
because you didn't tell the police.
Because you didn't tell the police, nigga.
You get in trouble for that.
Let me relate.
I believe you can, but I don't know. Honestly, don't know with that.
Let me relate it to Academics and 6ix9ine real quick. So Academics is on record saying that he told 6ix9ine, I don't think you should do that, bro. I don't think you should do this. So we've literally seen Academics 6ix9ine chilling in the studio with all these Treyway niggas and shit, just chilling, you know, so on and so forth. So yeah, for one, guilty by association. For two, if let's say, you know, they all having a conversation, they like, oh yeah, let's let's make the call to do that hit on Chief Keef. I heard that nigga in Times Square right now.
Yeah.
Academics could be right there. Hey, bro, I don't think you should do that, man. Like, Chief Keef ain't somebody to mess with. That could come back to you. Not even on the sense of like, hey, bro, I don't think you should do that because you're going to get caught up. It's the simple fact that Academics was around and he knew some of the things that were happening. Yeah. Now, so that's how he could get caught up.
Yo, if that's really his friend, and say, yo,
yeah,
he
wasn't,
he's not a
is
part of
like,
it at all.
Another thing is like, maybe that's possible that they could press charges for that, but at the same time, it's like, are the police really going to waste their time?
They don't
and,
want
like,
academics
like that.
That's not somebody they want.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Like, they're not.
Academics.
You don't think Ack in the streets?
Nah, I don't think they really worry about
police.
I don't think they worry about
police
Lil Ack.
wasting their time, Fruit. What? That's wild.
Yeah, I don't think they worry about Lil Ack. I think they did, but I mean, it's just unfortunate because I think about the Bobby Shmurda situation. Bobby got what, 7 years?
Bobby almost
7 or 9. I don't remember.
Bobby took a plea. That nigga was gonna get life.
Well, the thing is, they say he was gonna get
20 years or something like that.
They say he would have gotten a shorter sentence if he talked about snitched on his boy.
Yeah.
But then they split it. Where it's like, all right, you getting 7, he gets 7.
Yeah.
Which is like, you gotta, hey man.
Wait, so if Bobby would have snitched, he would have gotten nothing.
He would have got out a lot earlier.
He would.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a situation where like he got 5 and Rowdy got 9 and they like did it to 7?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't
something
even
like that.
fucking
Something like that. Where he didn't.
They split the years up together, like even.
Where that's like after you get out, you like that's my nigga for real.
Yo, I'm about to say, yeah, that's my man for life.
Yeah, that is some real shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I'm doing like 2 extra years for you.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah, that you my nigga. But nah,
yo, Bobby Shmurda better not put out some trash music when he gets out. That's what I'm saying.
Bobby Shmurda the only dude to get away with being gone for so long and still have this much amount of what's called clout.
No, Gucci man. There's free Gucci for years before
Gucci was putting out music. Gucci was putting out music.
But that was already re-recorded music though.
But here's the thing.
Waka Flocka said that he was in the jail cell with his iPhone, sending people voice memos of him rapping.
I mean,
that's how he made all that.
Wasn't Bobby Shmurda? It's not. Yeah, it's not gonna be the same quality.
Bobby Shmurda put one thing on that 6ix9ine track. Come on, fam. That's not the same as putting out albums.
No, but he probably had old shit. That's old shit.
When I'm telling
bro, there's no way he had a recording studio in jail, dog.
No, he had voice memos.
Voice memos to
the voice memos not gonna.
It's not gonna sound like that. We heard how Bobby Shmurda sounded.
But
I don't think
run that shit back. Run that shit back.
Bro, he had a pop filter.
I know, it was crazy. I was like, they put that on the track. Like, I bet.
Yeah, man, he had a home.
But the thing is,
what the fuck you mean pop filter?
I mean, when people go to jail for that long, it's like the music ain't gonna be the same. Like you're a different person.
Yeah, he's gonna be better. He got time to think about it.
Has that ever happened when somebody went to jail and the music
50 Cent?
I mean, Gucci Mane literally did get better. I mean, realistically.
Gucci is not the same as he used to be, bro.
What?
He's not the same.
That song with him and Bruno Mars is fire.
No, but it's not photo shoot.
That's disrespectful.
That's how you know.
Bro, Gucci Mane shit used to.
In the Biggie movie, he said when he went into jail, that's when he started really improving.
How long did he go to jail?
I don't want to hear this shit from you, dog. I know you're not listening to fucking Big Cat LaFleur. Why are you fucking hyping up Gucci Mane?
Bro, I used to listen to Gucci all the fucking time back in the day.
Yeah, you crazy. Every black person used to listen to Gucci.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not black. He's from fucking Honduras or something.
You know how long I've been
Yo, why do I go to a different Spanish like fucking country every time? That's fucking wild.
Next thing you know, he's gonna
bro,
be like,
you telling me Gucci's slapping the same today as he did back in the day?
No, he's not.
He's not, bro. He's not.
I mean, he's a different Gucci. Right
That's what I'm saying. Gucci's all positive. You know what I'm saying? And
Gucci is a clone. Gucci is slapping harder, dog.
No, he's not.
No, he is not, bro.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's doing pop features now.
Yeah, he
I
did.
feel like
Hey man, them shits be
You
hitting.
think? Oh, you think?
16,
like,
17, bro.
Y'all was fucking with
preference. Like his music is objectively better now, but like he used to be like.
He used to slap back in the day.
Yeah. He used to just put fucking ignorant trap music out.
You think Gucci's doing a song with Jake?
You
think Gucci's doing a song with Jake Paul before going to jail?
He has a song with Jake Paul?
Yeah.
What the?
That's what I'm saying. That's a different.
Get
person.
cultured, Master J. Get cultured.
So that's what I'm saying. With if you go to jail for that long, bro, it's just I don't know if your music's gonna be the same.
You're a clone.
Like Bobby Shmurda, I think it's like a lot of
people.
Wait,
Brago, what do you think these people are doing in like prison? You think they have like just so much on their fucking plate that they have nothing to do?
No, but I'm saying
get some fucking
you
pen,
change.
get a paper,
You
and
change.
write that shit down.
No, but you change though. It's like you go to jail and it's like
you
there
gotta
for so
trend
long.
with the music that's out at the time. Also,
you change, bro. It's like the person
it's because if you stop your momentum, it's harder to get it back because no one really cares about you. So like when you get locked up, it's cool to be like, oh, free Boosie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when they get out, nobody
Yo,
really
free Boosie.
cares.
Even Boosie shit ain't slapping this.
Free Kodak.
Boosie was that nigga, and his
Kodak
shit-
ain't get better when he got out.
Yeah, but
How long
Boosie's
was
different.
Kodak
No
in
one actually
jail?
cares about Boosie besides people
I don't know
who live in
You said
exactly.
nobody cared about Boosie.
I'm
You
about
are
to say, whoa.
Yo,
I'm about
why
to
do you
say-
guys cut me off before I can finish? God damn, every
Once you
time.
start, you can't
I don't
stop.
like white
Nobody
people.
cares
You're in a
about
street
Boosie
full of black
besides
people. We
dudes
can't be
that
saying
live in
blasphemous.
The
Virginia.
only
Like,
person, his momentum kind of continued was Lil Wayne, but then it continued because he had Drake and like Nicki.
Oh
But
my
he
god.
fell off.
But he
after
fell
yeah, I
off
forgot.
after. He fell off like heavy after.
Okay. I think
forgot he
what
even went to
we're
jail.
Let's relax with the
I
Lil
think what
Wayne
we
business
should.
here.
I think
Well,
we
what
should
about
say-
T.I.?
T.I.
I
fell
think
off
we
too.
should say is that niggas.
Did he go to jail
niggas
after
don't-
Paper Trail?
I don't know. Does he have Hustle Gang now? He does a lot of stuff.
You know T.I. just dropped an album. Did you listen to it?
No, you didn't.
Kodak got bigger after he went to jail.
How long was he in jail?
I've been said Kodak. This guy keeps saying how long.
Yeah,
like
how
it
long?
matters.
It matters.
It don't matter how
Kodak
long.
got fatter whenever
He
went
got
to
fat
jail,
as
bro.
fuck.
Yeah, that is crazy to be honest.
Bro, I think that there's levels to it. Like, so Kodak was able to keep his momentum because Kodak, for one, is a newer artist. He's a younger artist,
And he wasn't in there for that
so,
long.
He wasn't there for
yeah,
that
he
long.
wasn't in
It
there
was
for
like
that
a year
long.
or something.
And the thing
Like,
is,
yeah.
the music hadn't shifted yet. Music,
Right.
Yeah.
When you're talking about somebody
Mill
like
got bigger,
Boo-
right?
When no,
He did get big.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Yes, he did.
Meek is
Yes, he
Meek
did.
is
Mill
kind
had
of
a
different.
resurgence.
Meek is
Yeah,
kind of
I
different
guess he was,
because
like,
he had
political.
I would
like
say, yeah, it helped Meek
it helped
Mill
Meek because Meek had like a message behind the shit he was doing.
Yeah, there was
as
like
well.
the whole political
right,
thing
and then
behind it, so.
I think the shit with the judge and all that shit, it kind of made people look at Meek like, damn, this nigga's just fucking, they're fucking him over. Like he
Before
shouldn't
Meek
be
Mill, before Meek Mill went in, everyone was just talking about, or they knew Meek Mill because, like, you know,
No.
with the
He got shit
Drake
on.
diss.
He was getting shit on.
Yeah, exactly.
like-
Then when he comes back, it's like something else where it's like, oh, you know, this guy got fucked over. Now
Yeah, it's
he's
like
out.
prison reform. Jay-Z's behind him. Michael Rubin's behind him. So it's like
Yeah,
he
every-
was able to
I think
change
when-
the narrative
everybody
when
was
he
rooting
got
for
out.
Meek. And then Drake came. Yo, when he was in jail, Drake was like, yo, free Meek. Drake said
Yeah.
that shit at a
Drake is
concert.
a freaking groupie.
You put too much stake behind Drake.
I mean, that's the
But
nigga.
we'll move on.
Hey,
That's a nigga.
Danae, say that one more time.
I said Drake is a groupie.
So is
Damn,
Brago.
whoa.
Yeah, I don't
That
agree.
champagne
I
poppy you
agree.
talking
I
about.
don't agree.
I agree.
Why do you agree?
Because he a hoe. That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't even
Well,
agree.
he's kind of a groupie for all the. He's a groupie for
You're
all
just
the new
agreeing
artists, bro.
because he. Oh my
He's a
god.
groupie for all the new artists. He always tags along behind
You think
them.
he tags
and then, like, he steals
along?
their stuff.
You think
He
he's a
tags along,
tagging
or they
along?
tag along with
Yeah,
him.
he's like
He
a.
tags along.
Example.
I can give a lot of examples. Okay, so first off,
Tell me you tag along.
first off,
You don't tag along if you got the best fucking verse on the track.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
I don't think
Blueface!
tag-
Did he
I
say
don't- I
Blueface
don't
is just
think
about to make a
tag
new
along-
song with him?
I don't think tag along is the right thing. Drake has his finger on.
He capitalizes on the wave.
He embraces the youth is what he does.
He capitalizes on the wave.
I mean, that's like a really charitable way.
But Kanye does the same fucking thing.
Like a true Drake.
Is Kanye a groupie?
Brago, if you say,
Yeah.
He does the same
Kanye
fucking
don't-
thing.
No,
Drake is a
he
lot
doesn't.
worse.
He doesn't do it like Drake does.
Bro, Kanye did that with
no,
Travis
Kanye-
Scott. He did that with fucking Designer.
Kanye puts
no,
them.
listen,
Kanye
listen,
puts them
nigga.
on.
Drake
freaking
put
payroll,
people
bro.
on.
No, he puts them on
Bro,
payroll. He
listen.
puts them on good music, and they.
Hold on,
Drake
hold
is
on,
so
hold on.
popular.
Stop. Please. Okay, Kanye is way fucking different, right? Okay, so Kanye made Father Stretch My Hands. He put up Designer and shit like that.
And then he signed him.
he puts on artists and shit like that. There's
Drake
a way
tried to sign
different
Weeknd.
thing between.
Drake tried to sign
There's
Bryson
a way
Tiller.
difference between that and like saying, okay, I'm gonna fucking.
He signed McConan.
Make a song with Skepta.
That's the only
and
person he signed, and then
every
he
single
screwed
one
him
of my
over.
signed
songs.
Party.
Say,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He
whoa,
turned
whoa,
McConan
Drake-
gay.
Drake also
What?
took
He signed
A$AP
Party.
Drake-
He tried to sign The
Nah, but he
Weeknd.
took he
Yo.
took ASAP Rocky, Kendrick, and 2 Chainz
Yo,
on that
wait,
first tour. That was
but-
all their first like.
Yo,
He
he
took
them
Meek
on
on
that
his
tour.
first tour.
Yo,
Wait, hold
wait
on.
a second. Wait a
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
I
come on.
didn't even get to finish my point, but he like takes styles
that's
and shit like
trash.
that, and he'll like ride with that style for like a year or whatever, and then just switch to the next one. Like,
Yo,
what
can we
style?
let Corey talk? He hasn't said shit in a while.
Yeah, Corey, what you saying, dog?
is Corey even here? What?
This thing went to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say he hasn't talked in a long
Corey
ass
went
time.
to
That nigga,
sleep.
That nigga Corey.
Didn't this nigga say he took Benadryl?
Corey's sleep, bro.
This nigga sleep, dog.
I
Matt
guarantee
B,
you Corey's
tap
sleep.
your mans, bro. I know y'all in the same room.
No, we're not.
Tap your hands.
That nigga Corey is definitely asleep. I can tell you that because he's
He's
sleep.
knocked out. He's knocked out.
Anywho though, but so how Drake rides waves, bro. If y'all remember when Kodak first came out,
Y'all niggas can't hear me?
No, now we can.
Why you unmute your mic and
like,
say
nigga,
y'all
I'm
can't
here.
hear me? Like,
Drake is
I thought it was
the
unmuted, my
wave.
fault.
bro. Y'all niggas keep interrupting me, hoe ass niggas.
What were you saying?
I mean,
dog?
that's Corey's
Dog,
fault.
say your
Blame
shit.
him.
You keep fucking trying to set it up. Say your shit.
Yeah, I do. So look, you remember when Kodak came out with Skirt Skirt?
skirt.
Right.
Is that really the name of the
So
song?
Girl,
Drake,
I'm done with
Drake uses his popularity. He uses his popularity and
You talking about when he was dancing to it?
Hang on, Brago.
Bro, that's so trash. All right, go ahead.
Man, you be taking your sweet ass time, dog.
Just hang
Bro,
on.
he talks slow. Let him go.
Bro, the
He
nigga uses his popularity to help him with his like wave ride. And so yeah, he was on the plane and he was dancing to Kodak's
He
Skirt
fuck
Skirt.
with the song.
So he puts
That's such a light-skinned way to mess with my
Brago,
song.
I'm trying to give your nigga credit at the same time, bro. Relax.
It's a backhanded compliment. I feel it coming. I feel it coming.
No,
But go ahead.
nigga, no, it's not, bro. It's not a backhanded compliment. I'm just saying.
You act like Drake is perfect. There's gonna be.
I
some
never said he's
time-
perfect.
Like,
Baby
Brago.
daddy.
Well, maybe he
Not
is.
bro.
defended
So
Drake.
look,
Come on now.
look,
You
nigga,
be in the stand.
look,
You stand in this, man.
the nigga,
All right, I
nigga
apologize.
puts niggas. He puts people on. He puts people on,
Yeah.
but at the same time, while he's putting them on, he like uses their whole style.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's confident.
And then he stays relevant.
Yes, and he stays relevant
While they get on. That's a fair trade-off.
Yes, but that's what I'm
that's
saying.
smart.
The difference between him and Kanye is like he just makes songs with these artists. He doesn't like take their style and like run with it for a few months and then like leave it.
I don't know.
There was some between
You
him
said,
and
hold on,
Kanye.
Kid
Cuddy
Kanye
got something to
definitely
say
get
about
that
that.
to
Sci High
Like-
got something to say about that.
Like as soon as
Yeah,
fucking
bro,
British rap
Fruit.
starting to pop off, he
Kanye
just jumped on a
definitely
fucking
did that
Travis
to
Scott
Kanye.
got something to say about that.
Froob, you're tripping because that nigga Kanye
Is the
literally-
biggest biter.
Yeah, he literally
Bro,
used
niggas literally-
Kid Cudi. He used Kid Cudi to write the whole fucking 808s and Heartbreak, bro, and
But
didn't give
He
that
used
nigga no
Travis
credit.
sound
That's-
too.
Yeah.
That's different. He's more. That's all his artists.
Let's
and he-
relax with the Kanye slander. What the fuck is
Bro,
going
but
on
Quan,
here?
you know we don't fuck with
nigga,
Kanye.
I love
Okay,
Kanye's
we know we
music,
don't
but
fuck
like
with
that
Kanye.
shit
We don't fuck
Kanye
with
always
Kanye.
always says this though. He's all more
Y'all
about
niggas
the
keep
music
talking
than
over
about
one another.
Yo, Matt, you ain't saying shit. Get your shit
No,
out.
I said y'all
You're-
niggas keep. I said y'all niggas keep talking over one another. I wasn't talking just now.
That's what I'm
Why
saying.
you
That's what I'm
acting
saying.
like
We started
this?
talking over everybody after you were talking. You weren't getting the shit out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, get your shit
Get your
out.
shit off.
Bro, I wasn't trying to get nothing out. I'm just saying, like, niggas was talking over one another.
All right,
You
I
trying to
appreciate
take it
it.
in?
Yo.
This nigga's gay, bro. This nigga.
No, but I mean, I think Kanye. The thing is, all right. I know, quite. I understand the Kanye slander. Right now, honestly, nobody fucking with Kanye. I saw something that said Kanye is actually trying to sue Jay, a Rockefeller.
Hasn't he already done that?
He need to leave that nigga alone.
No, it's a new one. He said he should have gotten
Nah,
more
he's my
credit
guy.
on
Oh, for royalties.
on the Blueprint.
Yeah, he should
Yeah,
get some
because
more
he,
royalties.
yeah,
Why not?
because that nigga
My man
produced
eat.
everything. No, yeah, that's
Bro,
cool.
but it's just like Jay-Z's supposed to be your brother, right?
It don't
Isn't
matter.
that
That nigga want his money.
Wait. Your brother
They
can't
not
fuck
cool
you
no
over?
more.
no,
Yeah, your brother can't fuck
no,
you
but
over?
he even said that Jay-Z gave him
Dog.
like money when he was when he needed it.
When he was trying to start that bit,
Yeah.
he gave him like
20
like
millions.
millions.
Well, would it change your opinion if he sues Rockefeller and not Jay-Z directly?
That's
Yeah.
the
That's the
same
same
nigga.
thing.
Same thing.
That's
They're
like
one and the
saying, man,
same.
would it change your opinion if the nigga if he sued Dreamville instead of J. Cole?
It's the same.
I'm just saying, like,
It's
if I want
money.
if I want my credits, I'm suing BDA. I ain't suing Brago himself.
But bro, why don't you?
That
Yeah,
nigga-
at least
Brago
they
is
agree.
BDA.
But Master
BDA.
J, instead of that, just come talk to me, dog.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying.
You a hoe.
I want my money. Talking doesn't get money.
He just stays in the chat. We all know
That's
that.
what I'm saying. It's like I just feel like
Wow.
that, especially right now, Kanye and the press and everything surrounded him. It's just like, come on, Kanye. Like it just doesn't get any more worse than the shit he's
Man,
doing.
he just be acting like a little bitch.
It's just
But
weird.
I don't think
Yeah, did
Kanye
you-
cares.
Yo, Corey, you kind of
you-
take your shirt off, my guy. You something kind of
That's cool, bro. That's cool. I
Did
like
you see
Kanye,
what- did you
like,
see
but,
what
like,
Designer
that nigga be
said?
acting
What
like a
designer
little
say?
Designer. I mean, this is
Designer
really.
can talk.
Wow.
Zada said he's gonna
He basically said everybody says he's a genius, but he thinks Kanye is really crazy because like nobody's behind his music.
No, Kanye is really smart though. Like
I think he's a musical genius. I don't know about
he's a musical no, I think overall he's even like the supporting Trump stuff. If you really listen to what he's saying, it all makes sense.
Tread lightly.
Man, this is your girls?
Nigga, let her talk, bro.
If you really listen to what he's saying, he makes sense a lot, but how he comes off, it comes off bad. So that's
you know why it comes off bad? It comes off as promotion. Self-promotion, where it's like he's saying shit that's gonna benefit him in the long run.
It's definitely
I agree with her and I don't at the same time. What I will say is that that nigga, so when he talks, when he says whatever he says, he shouldn't have to go back on Twitter to clarify what he meant. So perfect example is that slavery comment.
Yes.
Right? The perfect example right there. So yes, the nigga is smart, but his execution is terrible, and he doesn't think about things before he says them.
Just saying shit off the cuff.
Whenever we say people are smart,
was that free thinking?
he lives in the moment, right? So like during the TMZ thing, they put the nigga on the spot and they like, yeah, Kanye, so so on and so forth. And then they took a little sound bite of what he said, and then they tried to make it seem like that was all that he said. And then so he goes back on Twitter and then he's like, oh well, this is what I was saying. And it's like, bro, if you're speaking about something like that, granted, TMZ should be held accountable as well because they just grabbed one little thing that he said.
But we know that's what.
But I think that's you can't blame TMZ though. Like TMZ is doing what TMZ does.
You can.
Yeah, TMZ's that fault.
Why?
They've been doing that for 20 plus years.
He said something stupid.
Bro, that's no. Listen.
But he didn't. If you really were listening to what he was actually saying, he wasn't saying slavery is a choice. He's saying basically staying a mental slave, that is a choice.
He said it in an incomplete sentence, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing that I don't like about Kanye.
Well, people took what he literally said and they didn't try to read into it, whatever.
Why should I?
That's why. Well, what do you mean?
Explain
why should I?
better.
Obviously, that's dumb, Brago.
What do you mean?
Better
because if we were talking about Drake, you'd be agreeing with me right now.
Probably, but we're not talking about Drake.
Yeah, okay, but what I'm trying to say is obviously when Kanye says slavery is a choice, right? For you to think that he was trying to say that black people willingly put themselves into slavery and that it's their fault for being slaves, you actually have to be the biggest fucking retard on the entire planet to think that's what he was trying to say.
What was he trying to say?
That's what the entire planet thought that's what he was trying to say.
Disrespectful.
Well, I mean, no, but that's what I'm saying. Everyone on the planet thought he was trying to say, oh, black people are we should be blaming black people for
after that. The thing is, the reason why people didn't question it and people just ran with it is because of the Trump shit. And how he's aligned himself.
I know, yeah, that's exactly
what I'm saying.
Why,
but I feel like he should explain himself better, especially with this microscope on him. That's on
him.
I'm
not going to disagree with you, but
from all the shit that I hear, what Kanye says about Trump, I don't think he was giving a legit reason of why he follows Trump. The reason he supports, every time I hear him say something, he says the reason that he supports Trump is because he can, and people aren't going to put him in a box.
No, in the Charlemagne interview, he said he supports Trump because Trump is like him.
Yeah,
he's
breaking. So this is
he's breaking
This is my problem, bro. Kanye is so bro. He's made himself like a hermit when it comes to the general public, bro. So if you have your views, bro, you have your views. If I decide not to rock with him, whatever. But my thing is, bro, like this one man's views is oppressing a big group of people, your people to be exact. You know what I mean? And if you can't. Especially when you have a platform like that, bro, when so many people look up to you, when so many people care about what you have to say, bro, you can't be that selfish just to do it for whatever the fuck you're doing it for. I feel like everybody was
he's saying just because he has a big fan base, he doesn't have to think the way people will be satisfied with.
Which is fine. He has that. Because
I think he has a social responsibility, though.
I was I feel that at the end of the day, he is a human. So why are we holding him more accountable?
No, because
I think like Brago said, he has a bigger responsibility, bro, and he knows that. I feel like he piggybacks on what he says. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm a god and I'm this, I'm that," and now he's like, oh, well, why does my opinion matter more than other people's? Like, nigga,
I don't think it's like that. Because look at it from this perspective. If you said something crazy on Twitter, we would all check you. But if you had 500 people just like us that would check you anytime you say something, like, you're gonna have to have some sort of social responsibility where you have to kind of like say it correctly the first time. Otherwise, you're gonna get checked every time.
Yeah,
I
feel like he's being ignorant to that fact.
I think even now,
my biggest thing is like, don't support this man when you've admitted yourself that you've been closed out and you're not really as aware of the social issues that's going on.
They asked him about Trump's policies. He said, "I don't know shit about it."
I don't know exactly. So I'm saying, yeah. That's
Floyd Mayweather supports Trump as well.
Oh, Floyd been canceled.
I don't fuck with that nigga
Floyd
either.
Been canceled.
Yeah, I was like, I don't fuck with that nigga.
Yeah, right. And I bet if he fought right now, all the black people would.
I'm not a Floyd fan.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say I
don't like Floyd.
If he's fighting McGregor again,
come on, stop it.
If he fight
McGregor, the only person that stands Floyd is
no. The thing is, no, you're right. No, you're right. We will watch it. And the thing is with Kanye, people listen to Push's album. People listen to Cudi's album. People listen to fucking Nas's album. Because
man, nigga, it's the same thing as the NFL. It's the same, bro. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Kaepernick shit, bro. Everybody
Kaepernick.
like, yeah. Everybody like, man, cancel. Everybody like, man,
Kaepernick.
cancel the fucking NFL. Cancel the NFL. Do this.
It's
do
hard
that.
to do that.
Nigga, everybody gonna be watching a motherfucking game tomorrow, bro.
Oh, not me.
Everybody.
I'm just going for the chips and
I'm
dip.
gonna watch it.
Facts.
I'm gonna watch it.
Exactly.
But but the thing is,
That's a rarity.
No, but Matt,
I'm taking a knee the whole time it's on.
I've taken small
like,
steps. I'm not gonna like take a huge step. So the first step was that I'm not playing fantasy on NFL.com no more.
Right.
Oh my fucking!
You see what I'm saying?
Baby
steps.
First of all, you said that you weren't gonna play fantasy football at all. I hit you up like a week later. You're like, yeah, let's
Change
get
my
this
mind.
shit going.
Didn't you play it last year?
We played it this year too.
We had streams.
I changed my mind. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't changed shit, bro. You
Listen,
still subscribe to the Sunday Ticket. You still watch every goddamn game.
The Sunday Ticket. I didn't pay like the NFL for that.
But you paid for it.
You're endorsing them because you have to watch.
I got the hookup.
Stats, right?
You see the way he like hesitated and like made sure he said it right.
No, but I got the hookup.
It's okay, but you're
in a way, that's canceling the NFL. I'm not paying the NFL for that shit. I'm getting it like.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you watching it?
The way to boycott is you got to pirate that shit.
Yeah, nigga, are you watching it though?
Yeah,
are you?
Yeah, exactly. That's not the same thing.
Like, I don't have a problem with you watching the NFL, but just be like 100% real. Like this Colin Kaepernick shit, like Matt said, no one's gonna give a fuck.
No, a lot of people do give a. No, the thing is, you can't watch the NFL.
Niggas give a fuck, but they still gonna watch it.
No, you watch it, but you can affect it in different ways. I feel like telling somebody to just stop watching something they've been watching for like decades is difficult. You gotta like.
Are you really trying to see like if you're really trying to see change? You're trying to see shit.
Bro, you think, bro? Okay, so all right, so you say all right.
Oh no, R. Kelly, my man.
So the thing is,
you're telling. There's Master J with his black supremacy.
Wait, Ali, you don't think the players as well should have some like
bro? Every black player in the NFL, in my personal opinion, that didn't get behind.
They didn't get behind Cap.
They're questionable.
And the thing is, some of them.
No, wait. Let me hold the fuck up. Hold up. Listen, the majority of players in the NFL are what?
Black.
Exactly. So if every black motherfucker in the NFL came together and said, "Yo, we not finna play another game until Kaepernick is on the team."
Like what? Make a union?
Nigga, hang on until he's on the team. I guarantee you these fucking owners would be, bro, if you got a whole bunch of white people, Mexican people, whatever, white, Hispanic, these niggas that ain't as athletic as the black folks, niggas gonna be like, damn, these games is boring as fuck.
They got some white dudes.
No, here's the thing.
Hang on. Wait. They got white people that play. They got white people that are athletic. But on an average level, your black person is more athletic than a white person. That's fact. Like we know that.
Burkhead. No,
you said you don't know that.
Look, we know that.
Why
we know that for certain.
This? Like this is if you took all the black people out of the NFL, it would definitely be less athletic. I don't know why this is like
exactly. I don't know why that's a thing. So look, this is the thing, bro. If they did that shit and then they were like, yo, we not finna play until Cap is a quarterback on the team,
bro.
Or at least until he's a backup on the team, right?
The reason why I say
NFL,
that's a lot though,
sacrificing my paycheck for for something.
Matt, that's a lot to ask of these players.
And bro, it's not a lot to ask for because look,
you tell them not to get
thing.
paid.
Nigga, this the thing. This the thing, bro. Back in the day, whenever the niggas boycotted the fucking buses and shit, do you think that like I bet you some niggas was probably like, yeah, bro. No, nigga, it is the same thing, bro. It's bro.
Here's the thing.
It's the same.
The last time they tried that, they brought in replacement players, bro. And then everybody folded.
I felt like at least if nobody should have did it, his teammates should have did it with him.
Why? Exactly.
At least, okay, what you mean why?
Look, it's different. It's different to ask someone that's not making that much money to form a union.
Bro, what does it matter how much money that you're making?
You got to support your family.
How many jobs do you know that you can just go out in the street if you're an NFL player and you don't have no degree, nothing, and you could just make the same amount of money? How many jobs?
It's bigger than money, bro. Fuck the money.
That's easy to say when you're not in that position.
What Ale is trying to say is that it's easy for you to say that when you don't
because
make
you're not making
money.
Okay, exactly, bro. Matt. If you were making like millions of dollars, if you're making millions of dollars, Matt, if you're making millions of dollars playing in the NFL right now, you're willing to give that shit up and to go to like a minimum wage job, just like
go bartend.
Bro, they're not, bro. They're not saying. I'm not saying that these niggas, bro. Listen. If these niggas sit out, it's not like they not gonna get paid. Look at this nigga Le'Veon Bell. He's still getting fucking paid.
That's
what
a
you
special
saying?
Situation.
Bro, are you serious, Brago?
Special situation. Yeah.
Brago,
wait.
Is a
wait. He didn't get paid.
What we're talking about is a nigga sitting
He didn't
out.
get paid.
He didn't get paid this year.
No, he didn't get paid as much as he would have got paid.
No, he didn't pay at all. So his entire he didn't sign the 10-year at all. The franchise tag, he made none of that money.
Bro, he ain't paid.
Bro, the thing is, it's endorsements.
Bro, it's easy.
He made money off endorsements, but it doesn't matter.
Nigga, you said he didn't get paid.
Yeah, I'm talking about his NFL contract, the fucking job he has.
Bro, okay, and what I'm saying is it's not just about money, nigga. It's not just about the money that the NFL gives you.
Not everyone has endorsement money though. You're trying to get every.
We gonna have the endorsement niggas saying, "Yo, let's do it," because they getting endorsement money. Then all the other niggas that's like on 1-year contracts for like $1 million. Like, hold on, dog.
Like the other 20 people on the team.
Hold on, bro.
Okay, look,
bro.
And it's more so people making like the regular shit than the superstars.
It's true. It's not like an NBA contract where they're making like fucking 150 million.
But it is a larger group of people. So yeah, if it's
like NFL,
bro, can my nigga talk?
No,
if it's like,
go ahead.
Bro, it's a lot easier to punish a small group of people than it is a larger group of people, bro. Mm-hmm. So if it's 1 or 2 niggas that's sitting out, then you can like, oh yeah, bro, like yeah, we gonna get them niggas the fuck out of here. But the whole team sits out, bro. What the fuck are they gonna do?
You know, honestly, Corey, I would if it was all. What about all the quarterbacks? What about the white quarterbacks?
That would then everybody would have been on board.
With change, with great change throughout the years, white people have to be a part of it. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
niggas,
if Tom Brady sat out, if fucking Patrick Mahomes sat out, if fucking Jared Goff sat out, then you're seeing they be like, okay, it's serious.
Okay,
now.
we got to do something. Well, it's not even just.
If fucking Todd Gurley sit out, they're gonna be like, all right, well, shit, CJ. Anderson,
but this is the whole thing. You have a ton of people in the NFL that are literally, I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't give a fuck about anything. I just want to fucking play the game and do what I want to do. Like,
I don't think the amount of people matter. I think what matters is the quality of person, right?
Who's doing it? Who is doing it?
In
the NFL, it's different than the NBA because in the NBA you only have 12-man rosters. In the NFL, it's 53. And not only is it different, is because the NFL doesn't have guaranteed contracts like the NBA.
That's tough.
In the NBA, whenever you sign a contract, all that money is yours no matter what. If you get cut, released. In the NFL, it's not.
You can get cut at any time, bro. The thing is,
your paycheck can be. I
think you would need the quarterbacks to make a stand. Mm-hmm. Kirk Cousins, Tom Brady, fucking Ben Roethlisberger. Those niggas need to make a stand.
Yeah, we saw what Ben Roethlisberger did. He wasn't down to do that.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't give a fuck.
I think that's very effective.
Tom Brady got a MAGA hat in his fucking locker.
Do you see what Dak? Do you see what Dak Prescott did? He said, "I'm gonna listen to my owner."
Yep, that's what he said. I'm gonna listen to my owner.
Yeah, but he's a quarterback though.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Those are the people. If he would have sat down, then he would have been.
Those are the people. Those are the positions that are in power, bro. If say Saquon or fucking Le'Veon sit out, bro, everybody was hyping the fuck up out of fucking his backup because they're like, oh, running backs don't matter. Like wide receivers don't matter.
Bro, so let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think if there would have been some type of union where where people were just like, yo, we not fit, like, forget it being black, forget it being all black players. Yeah. Okay. If it was like just players, they're like, yo, we not about to play until Cap is on the team, until he's playing football again. Okay. You don't think that the owners would have eventually caved?
Okay,
I think you know why they're not gonna cave. No, you know why they're not gonna cave.
Let me answer the question.
Their money a lot longer than fucking the backup running back for Seattle. They can hold out a lot longer.
They definitely would have caved.
The team is a fucking hobby for these niggas.
Okay, but look, look. There's two things though. There's two things. The more players that sit out, the less the quality of the NFL games become.
Right.
It depends who's sitting out.
No, nigga, no.
No, that's not Matt. If the quarterback,
bro, obviously I'm talking about starters and shit, bro. I'm talking about starters.
Yes, I'm talking about starters.
I'm talking about starters, bro.
Yes, starters. I'm trying to say if a quarterback sits, that's worth more than half the entire. Like that's worth the entire team.
Yeah, that's jersey sales going down. That's everything.
Bro, no. Here's the thing:
the quarterback is single-handedly the most.
No, that's facts.
Position
that's
in
facts
the
because
in the NFL.
Look at the Green Bay Packers. When Aaron Rodgers is playing, as opposed to when he's not playing. It's a fucking completely different ballgame as far as like watching the teams.
It's a completely different team.
But exactly that's what I'm trying to say, Matt. If the entire starting offensive lineman were to sit, if the entire starting receiver coach is supposed to sit, like those aren't as big or impactful as if the fucking main quarterback. So it doesn't matter how many people you get, you have to get the main people to sit. And the thing is,
if you get the quarterback on the offensive line, they got to do something. Your quarterback on the offensive line, they got to do something.
They're not going to sit.
I would say it's either you get like the main players like the quarterback or you get everybody except for the quarterback.
Well, this is the thing. In that situation, I definitely think it's possible for a situation to happen to where enough players got together and they like got Kaepernick back into the NFL. But like there's two things about that. One, like I already stated earlier, like not every like NFL player like really gives a fuck about that shit. Like they're just trying to like just do their job and like not get involved with all that shit. Like that like a lot of that shit is just like I don't know enough about it. I don't care enough about it. I just want to do my job and just stay in my own lane. And then there's the other part to it to where it's like, okay, say it works and they get Kaepernick back in the NFL, right? It's not just gonna be like a good like thing all around just for like the NFL in general. Like they're gonna lose like a lot of like jersey sales and shit in general because it's gonna become this huge fucking thing and like this huge like media attention. And now all like the fucking MAGA retards are gonna not like fucking protest the NFL and like not buy jerseys and shit like that. And like everyone's just gonna get fucked because of it in general.
I doubt they'll actually really protest the NFL. They'll probably go on a rant on social media, but
just the same as we're doing.
Yeah, like as we've seen, nobody really does anything. They just
but the thing is, I'm not watching the NFL if they got all
the
backup
worst
quarterbacks.
thing to happen though is if you a player, you protest and you get this nigga back, and then he fucking beat your team to win the Super Bowl. Just shit on your ass.
I'm not watching Chad Henne versus fucking like who's fucking Jimmy Garoppolo or some shit. Like
just look at the fucking viewer ratings of the Packers last season when Aaron Rodgers wasn't playing. No one gave a fuck about the Packers. So yes, it's possible to get Kaepernick back in the league, but you need the important people.
Wait, does Cap want to be?
You
in the
need
league?
the important. Because
you know why? I think his message
at this point
is stronger. It's stronger if he doesn't get back in the league. Because honestly, Cap was good, or he was decent when he was playing. But if he comes in the league and he sucks, they can be like, "See, this is why. This is why. This is why."
I think Cap won because Nike got behind this nigga, and Nike, Nike
made a brilliant marketing move.
Yeah, they're in charge. They're in charge of the fucking the uniforms for the league for like the next.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. So Nike is just they're just making money. That's it. That's all it was for Nike.
It is what it is at this point.
Yeah, Nike because a lot of people like now. A lot of people buying Nikes like, yo, we support Nike. No, Nike was just doing what Nike does. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, if you like think about the situation though, if Nike signs Kaepernick, what are people going to do? People aren't going to buy fucking Nikes. Like that's
they
that's
sponsor
not
the NFL. Like Nike,
exactly.
Nike don't give a fuck.
Like there's those dumbasses that like fucking cut their socks where they cut
that
the
was
fucking
so stupid.
off their socks.
That was so
but
stupid.
it's like that shit was retarded as fuck.
Cutting up their shoes and shit. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah,
you already paid for it.
I hope they know that the little people that's going to do that's going to boycott a company, they don't care because companies they account for that.
Yeah, loss.
It's like business costs. It's like they already account for that.
You account for losses at the beginning of the year.
It's like when that one guy comments on PewDiePie's channel, is like, I'm gonna unsub.
I'm gonna
It's
unsub.
like, okay,
wow, I'm not gonna notice you gone. Yeah,
it's like I have 85 million subs, dog.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you? Like, you're just a number to me.
But yeah, I think for players, the thing is, the players they kind of went wrong at the when they had the lockout, right? When they said, all right, we're gonna have to hold out if we want to get what we want. They folded quickly because they need their money.
They ran out of money.
Like the NBA. The NBA, they locked out for like a legit month of the NBA. The NFL,
didn't they miss like 30 games?
They only missed training camp.
No, but
they only missed training camp.
But the thing is, they missed a hella games, and that year, that was like 2011.
Yeah. In the NBA, that's like the shortest season they've ever had.
The NBA didn't start until Christmas.
They missed hella games, bro. But the thing is, for them, those contracts are guaranteed, so they're getting paid no matter.
Yeah,
what.
they're getting what they want. And then the NFL, they fucking
they're not
folded.
guaranteed. And it's like if you're the running back, they'd be like, all right, B, you out of here.
Even the preseason got played.
Bro, I guarantee you, right? Say fucking a basketball player, like a star basketball player. Let's say James Harden punched that woman, right? That like Kareem Hunt did.
Okay,
he's not getting cut.
He's not
getting cut.
Hell no.
Hell no.
No, he's not getting
cut.
You're cutting James Harden. Okay, let's say James Harden, like, because James Harden's like the Patrick Mahomes of that team.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Let's say Chris Paul.
James Harden.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's not getting
He's
cut.
not getting cut. You're not.
The person that I can see that can get cut is probably someone that doesn't have like the social standing of like an all-star player, but is really good. So say someone like
Kareem Hunt would have been an Pro Bowler this year.
Otto Porter would get cut.
Otto Porter, but fuck his. Yo, they can't wait to cut that nigga.
Somebody.
D'Angelo Russell would get cut. D'Angelo Russell's an all-star. He would have gotten cut if that was him.
Is he really an all-star though?
He is.
He made the all-star team, dog. What do you mean?
How did he make the all-star team? Don't fuck around.
It don't matter how you make it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, Brago, listen. He's on the Brooklyn Nets. He started from like the month of January. That nigga's been
he's
averaging like 20.
He's having a great month.
25 points a game. He brought them up to like to the playoffs.
It's not just him. Spencer Dinwiddie been balling.
I mean, you gotta remember too, there aren't very many players in the Eastern Conference that you can really choose from.
Yes, I'm saying, like, he's averaging what, 19 and 6.
That's pretty good.
That's okay.
Yeah, but it's also because, I mean, I'm not gonna say that he doesn't deserve it, but it's not like he's choosing all the good players to go play in the West. Like, it's definitely harder to get in the West all-star, but he's still an all-star, dog.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, for all-star, as far as he's getting into the all-star game because Oladipo is injured. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
That is the only reason, but still, like, he's the all-star.
I mean, even when he didn't get selected, people still thought he got snubbed.
Over who? Like Kyrie, Kemba? Who the fuck was gonna pick like D'Angelo Russell?
Fucking Chris Middleton. I would rather have D'Angelo Russell than Chris Middleton.
No, because you would have to have him at a point guard position.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about in players. I'm not talking about position wise.
But position matters.
Why would you have D'Angelo Russell over Chris Middleton when Chris Middleton does literally everything?
Because I think D'Angelo Russell is a better player than Chris Middleton.
The thing
Chris Middleton.
Some context. Let's add some context. Ali's a Lakers fan, and D'Angelo Russell was a Laker. So
D'Angelo Laker ain't a Laker no more.
But he was.
So wouldn't that make?
He was.
Wouldn't that make me want to hate him?
No, because he got traded.
Yeah, he got traded, nigga.
He didn't leave.
It don't matter.
He didn't leave.
Bro, this nigga Ali's logic sometimes, I'll just be like, bro, what?
You gotta love it.
Yeah, you got to.
Wait,
facts.
Did you guys hear about that Facebook shit, the sexual assault?
No, whatever.
What?
Where a girl got assaulted on Facebook Live. Like the dude, like first off,
like a dude pulled up.
No, so the dude. When
you said that, for some reason I was thinking like she was getting like people were commenting on Facebook Live and she said it was sexual assault. Okay, never mind.
Nah, so she was on Facebook Live, right? And then when the live starts, you can see like a big pill in her drink. The dude brought it to her. And I guess she didn't notice. And
I saw that shit. That shit pissed me off.
Oh, I've seen a video about that, but that was a long time ago. I don't think this is the same thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
So you talking about the chick that was in the club?
Yeah.
Just let him.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she's probably just on live, and like you would see in the background someone spiking her drink or some shit.
Just let him explain.
Yeah, and then they were dancing on the floor, and like he was like fucking her, and she was drugged and she couldn't move.
Yeah,
on the floor.
Shit.
What?
Like on the dance floor.
On the dance floor.
Like, yeah, so like he was
y'all
like,
niggas is weird, bro. Like not y'all, not y'all, but niggas is weird, bro.
Yeah,
niggas
and
is
then,
so
bro,
fucking weird.
She was crying, bro, and she was screaming for help, bro, and like nobody knew what was going on.
Wait, I am so confused. Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to explain this a little bit more to me. Okay, so first off, how was this all caught on live?
She was on her live.
I don't know who was recording it.
She was on her own live. Like,
you know how these girls be. You know how these girls be on live.
No. I get that, but like she's on the dance floor and her phone's in like her.
You know you got it propped or
something.
The thing is, I didn't see.
No, because that doesn't make any sense.
I didn't see the video, but from what they were saying, I can assume she had it propped up somewhere, and she's just like looking at her
it's
phone.
like she was holding the shit.
I didn't see it,
but in like I guess it seemed like she was like holding the shit, and like the drugs kicked in, so like she didn't let go of the shit, but her hand was going down, like so you can see various angles of what was going on.
That's crazy.
But like. It was like,
but yeah,
she couldn't help herself, but she was still holding on to her phone. It was weird,
bro. Niggas is fucking weird, bro.
Wait.
Yeah, bro.
And this is kind of to say, but like, why are you still holding on to your phone?
Well, the thing is, because she held onto the phone, they were able to identify.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, all that to just to feel up on a girl in the club?
No, like I'm saying, like if you don't hold on to the phone, you have another hand, so you have.
Bro,
more,
she couldn't
like,
really move.
The thing is, she was drugged,
when you're like if you get fucking drugged like that, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, nigga. Like that. Like niggas be drugging girls with muscle relaxers and shit.
That's so
and
insane.
Yeah,
though,
so like
how do y'all niggas know these things?
Yo.
Nigga, because
I mean,
for one, I know some of this shit.
Corey, get your mans. Corey, get your mans.
I know some of this shit because
Corey's
I got one of my homegirls told me about this time where she knew that she got drugged. And she knew that she was in the situation, but I can't remember what happened. Like I think she called one of her friends, and one of her friends like came and knocked on the door and like kind of just stopped the situation. But yeah, nigga like put some muscle relaxers in a blunt that they smoked.
Didn't you tell a story like that?
No,
like recently,
nigga, I didn't tell that story. I didn't tell that story, nigga. I told a story of when this nigga tried to rape this girl at like a party.
Okay. Y'all was going double team.
No, we wasn't going double team.
Matt turned it down.
This nigga asked me to double team.
Matt declined the offer.
Master J, don't do that shit, bro. Relax.
Relax.
Muscle
relax, nigga.
No, but I think the fact that niggas are out here doing this shit is so fucked up. Like it's just, bro. Why are you trying to drug a girl to fuck her?
Yeah, I was like, bro, like
in the club,
and then you, bro, yeah, like her shirt was coming down, so you could like see her titties.
Fucking crazy to me,
bro. Whether it's whether it's in the club, whether it's at your crib, whether it's anywhere, nigga. Why the fuck are you trying to drug a girl, bro? Like, nigga, you can go to a strip club and you can literally pay for pussy if you really struggling that bad.
I'm sure pussy would cost the amount he paid for those pills.
That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
I don't have the exact details.
And then nigga, if you just pay for some pussy, bro, you don't gotta be going out sad. Like you still going out sad, but you know you're not going out.
She leaves voluntarily. Sad. She leaves voluntarily.
Exactly, bro. Like you don't gotta go. You don't gotta go through the problems. You don't gotta go through the backlash and shit. Like you might go through backlash with your homies.
Wait, hold on.
You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to get raped in prison.
Wait,
you know,
actually, you could go to jail.
Better.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I saw that, bro.
Could.
And like, it just made me like, I want to like kill that nigga, bro. I didn't even know her, bro. But like,
because that could be somebody. It could be somebody we know. That could happen to anybody that any of us know. That's fucking like somebody we know going to the club and like some dude buy her a drink and all of a sudden she's getting raped in the club.
And then I was thinking like, bro, like what if you like your girl go out like having a good time with just out. Like, and somebody drugged her shit and like that would have happened to your girl or your sister or like, your mom or anybody.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna be fucking in jail then.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Would you kill somebody for your girlfriend?
Son, why not? What do you mean? If you drugging and raping my girl, like, bro, I don't know.
If you rape my girl, yeah, nigga.
I don't think I'm not killing. Nah, not for my girlfriend.
What's she gonna put on my books?
Not for my girlfriend, no.
Nigga, not for your girlfriend. What you mean?
I'm not killing nobody.
I think he's trying to
girlfriend.
say if he's with a girl for like 2 months, he's not.
I'm not
fucking
killing
Okay, bro. That's different. That's different. If you with somebody for like 3 years, 4 years, 5, like nigga,
man, that shit could be a setup too, man.
Wow.
I've seen some TV show where
hey man,
like
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if it's like, it got to be deeper than girlfriend. I'm sorry for me to kill this nigga. Nah.
I mean, I agree. I'm not.
kill someone over that.
Yeah, that's come on. Like it's just like what.
What do you mean kill somebody over that? It's rape.
Kill somebody for rape?
Yeah,
But
but
still, that's killing someone. Like,
but the thing is, but that
okay.
ain't gonna
Somebody.
unrape her.
Yeah, but he's
Okay.
Hey,
How
ain't
about
no rape
this? How
nothing
about
else.
this? How about you just plant some coke in his car and you snitch,
Exactly.
and then get him beat
I
by
mean,
the
you could
cops?
fight him, but I
Master
don't
J,
think.
now you a snitch.
I think you beat his ass.
I understand what you guys are saying
Yeah.
when you mean like you want to get back at him because he did something fucked up, but it's like you guys are really gonna throw away
Your
your
life.
entire fucking life.
Then she ends
Just
up with this.
for
Then
that?
she ends
Bro,
up with this nigga.
Froob. What? Yeah, who says we getting caught?
And I
nigga?
just said,
You're
if I
dumb.
get caught,
Oh,
if
you're
I
so
get caught,
dumb,
You are
then
getting
I'm
caught.
leaving.
What is this,
You
the
from a
fucking
different-
1930s?
You
where
are
people
getting
gonna-
caught.
I'm
You
not-
ain't
I'm not
fucking
gonna-
Matt
I'm not
B.
gonna feel
Bundy.
bad. I'm not gonna feel
Yeah, what are you
bad.
talking about?
Matt
Bro,
Bundy.
Niggas
Mugiwara
do
Matt
not-
Bundy.
Niggas do
Don't-
not.
don't-
Niggas
way
do
people
not.
don't get
Niggas
caught.
do not get caught all
Bro,
the time
the only
for
people
killing a
that-
nigga, bro.
Dude, if you're
They
in like
don't.
Bro, if you're her
fucking
girlfriend,
ghettos and shit,
They
Iraq,
don't
maybe,
get
where there's,
caught,
like,
bro. No, nigga, they don't.
Matt, you're the prime suspect though. If
Huh?
because if you're her boyfriend and the nigga that rapes your girlfriend dies,
Nigga, the dad would
You
be
don't
the
do that
prime
shit right
suspect.
away?
The dad would be the prime suspect,
it
and then you
too.
don't do that shit right away, bro. You got to think about shit in a
do
logical
that
shit
sense,
right
bro.
away. How
Yeah,
long you
don't
waiting?
do that shit right
So now
away.
you gonna hold a
It don't
first
get-
degree,
it don't-
bro?
Bro,
Okay.
it don't matter how long you wait, bro.
What if y'all break
Because,
up?
nigga?
Oh, I'm just doing it right away and just going to jail. Like that's it.
all right, let's say we wait, we try to
The
wait it
baby's
off, right?
dead.
And then it's like, why are you waiting it off? You guys break up. Are you still gonna fucking kill him?
Nah,
Oh, no.
If we break up, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, then you gotta make jokes off of it.
But like, bro, what's the? What,
I'm just not killing nobody for
okay.
girlfriend.
What's the harm in killing
okay,
someone?
I feel.
Allah.
I feel you. You're not killing nobody for your girlfriend.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We can just leave it at that.
Yeah. But if it's like my daughter,
Bro, it is so hard to get Brago to do things that's illegal. It's annoying.
well,
Wait,
there's no.
what?
Yo, relax. Relax.
Bro, this nigga Froob act like because technology is progressed,
bro.
niggas can't get away with
Froob is from the
crimes, bro.
suburbs where they
I
got
know-
freaking
I
cameras
know
everywhere.
plenty.
Come
I
on,
know
bro.
plenty of niggas that murked the nigga, bro, and nigga they
Hey,
still walking
Don't
around
snitch on
free.
yourself.
Yeah,
Don't
cut that
yourself.
one out.
Yo,
But-
don't snitch on yourself. man.
He's trolling.
Nigga, I can't
Allegedly.
snitch. Nigga, I'm not snitching
Allegedly.
on myself, bro. Like, bro, I
Bro,
don't give a
you-
fuck about that shit.
Don't catch no Rico.
You literally just said earlier when we were talking about the 6ix9ine shit. If you know something, and you don't tell nobody.
Hey, bro,
He was
the
joking,
streets-
bro.
The streets talk. The streets talk, nigga. Like, bro, I'm not implicated. I just know shit.
The point is, there's plenty of stories that, like Matt B's saying,
He
that,
ain't
you know,
implicated.
play
Oh,
people
I
walking
mean,
around.
obviously, people murder and get
That's
get
a
away
select
with it,
few.
but that's
That's
like
a select few.
probably like I bet you.
It's not a
probably,
select
like,
I
it's
think
probably
right.
like
I think currently
15%.
in today's society, probably 20% of people get away with that.
Yeah, and you also got to
I'd say
remember
it's
a lot of
probably
the murders
higher.
that
Yeah,
like
you
don't get
wild.
away with
Like
is like
40.
fucking some shit deep in the ghetto where there's like fucking 40 murders already being fucking like
Whoa,
solved.
man.
No,
Whoa,
nigga,
Bro, the
stop, bro,
racism.
Froob, the guy.
Wait, how is that
Damn, bro.
racist? What are you
Nigga,
talking
because
about?
what the fuck did you just hear what the fuck you just said?
Deep in the fucking ghetto, like.
What?
Wait, what are you guys
Nigga,
fucking
did you
retarded,
just
dog?
no, did you just
think
hear
that
what you
there's not
said,
a lot
bro?
of fucking
Wow,
murders
now
in
you're
Chicago?
questioning our intelligence.
Yo, relax.
Because I hate when people do
Relax.
This
man.
nigga Froob.
Froob was like, I've been
bro.
there, I know.
Yo,
This
we're all
nigga's
just gonna
wild.
sit on the high road here and act like there's not like fucking 30 murders
Sit
in
on the high
Chicago every
road.
fucking day.
You
Nigga.
saying that black people always on the low?
Yo, Froob, you just gotta stop talking. Take it from me, dog.
Froob. What I'm trying to say, bro, is that nigga, like, bro, you're just as you have just as much chance of getting away with a murder in the suburbs as you do in the hood, bro. It don't
I
matter
don't know about that, Matt.
because
No,
nigga,
that is not
bro,
true. That's just not
bro,
Matt, I don't know about
nigga, bro. Most times you get caught, it's because a nigga snitch. Can we all agree
Not
on
in
that?
the suburbs.
Bro, come on,
Bro,
bruh.
no. What I'm saying
let me,
is,
people-
let me
people
put it
got
to you this
rings
way. Let me
nowadays,
put it
bro.
to you
They
this
got
way. Hold
rings.
up. Let me put it to you
In the
this way,
suburbs,
okay?
they got forensic
If
like
you're
Corey.
Yeah.
if you're in Chicago, right, and your fucking police district has like fucking like I don't know, let's just say fucking like 10 murders a month or something like that, right? There's just constantly fucking murder cases being opened and closed just like all the time. Like they can't put full resources towards every single fucking murder case and like get to all that shit. Okay, if you're in a town where like I live in where there's like fucking one murder every fucking 10 years, they're going to put every fucking resource into that fucking case and they're going to definitely find who did that.
That whole sentence.
Devil's advocate, though.
That's actually really true, though.
If you're in like a city where they have 10 murders a month, they should be better at solving murders versus the one city with no murders. They probably
but quietly, out of those 10, how many you think they get solved?
I'm saying if they hitting like 8, that's like 80%.
I doubt they hit
Nah, bro. It's not even like, bro, because like I've like interned at a city where they have a lot of shit going on.
Coming.
And then I've been in a city where they only have 3 to 4 murders a year. And like it's not a difference as far as like professionalism, because a lot of people, or like as far as how they're working the cases, because a lot of people are coming from those overpopulated cities, because the suburb cities, they just pay more. So it's not a difference in quality of how they're working it. But what I will say is, just because you're working the scene doesn't mean you're going to find shit, because at the end of the day, you have to have something to compare it to. If this is somebody's first time killing somebody and they use an unregistered gun, and like even if you get their prints, if their prints aren't in the system, bro, they don't have, unless they don't got shit.
No, what I'm saying is, as far as like say the suburbs where it's like you got fucking cameras on street lights, you got cameras, you got rings, man. You got ring on the fucking door.
That's why you
in the ghetto, nobody got no fucking ring,
bro. But that's why you pick your spots, bro. It ain't cameras everywhere.
I got a funny story,
bro. Also in the suburbs, they don't care about snitching. It doesn't exist. They're gonna tell.
They got well lit areas. That's why they don't got no dark alleys.
That's why you pick your spots.
Aside from this, bro, this nigga was in Atlanta, bro. This happened in Atlanta, like when the girl got raped. So like that nigga, like he should
in
definitely
Atlanta.
got touched.
That's like,
he should have definitely got touched, bro.
I mean, it's just this all goes back to like killing a nigga because somebody raped your girl. Like
bro, that sounds wild. That you like. Maybe killing is like
it's a bit excessive.
That's excessive, but that nigga's getting touched, bro.
You could hold him hostage.
Maybe more than touch. He's getting harmed.
Have you guys seen?
He's getting harmed.
Yeah, until you junior that man and find out he wasn't the real person.
So back to the whole like murder thing. So if you look up Aspen, Colorado, they literally had 1 murder in like the last 20 years.
Yeah, it's because
and when it happened, they weren't good at.
They weren't equipped.
They weren't good at it because they hadn't done it. But they still ended up finding them, but it took them a really long time because they since they don't deal with murders, it was hard for them to really they didn't know where to start.
Yeah, Teddy did a murder up there as well. Ted Bundy.
Okay.
And they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Teddy all like cool like that.
Teddy did it. Man. I knew what he was talking about, but I was like, why you calling that nigga Teddy?
Like I feel uncomfortable that you calling him by a first name.
I feel like I know this nigga now.
You got him on the first name.
You know how many things I read about this nigga after I saw that fucking special on Netflix, bro?
We know you call him Teddy.
This is a Netflix special?
Yeah, this nigga's a sick. He's a sick dude.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Hold up, I just looked up this article. It says that Chicago Police Department solves 17% of homicides committed.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Dude, that is fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really
I didn't know
low.
it was that low, but
crimes don't get solved like that, bro.
In those areas,
inner city shit like that, it's fucking terrible. But
because it's like the other day,
there's too many cases. Like you can't fucking
there was
it's not just that, man.
A lot of times, even on top of it being a lot of cases, bro. Like if somebody just pull up and shoot a nigga, bro. And they did. It's nothing to get, but cartridge casings.
Because it depends on the area too.
On top of that, it depends if it's like a rural city or if it's like a whole.
I know what y'all talking
about. Let's say for instance, if a nigga get shot in the hood, no cameras, nobody probably nobody seen that shit. You know what I mean?
Even if you see that shit, you can't say you did.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
all you get is cartridge casings and that's it,
bro. If you go to fucking Southeast DC, right? Yeah. What's the other day? 2 kids were fucking chilling in the car. They both got shot. Young teenagers just chilling in the fucking car. Yeah. And they're like, oh, we have no leads. We don't know what happened.
I don't know. I agree with everything you're saying, but I also just say don't fucking underestimate When if
I
the
agree.
police really
I
want
agree.
to like get something, like they are crazy. Like I was watching this YouTube video one time about this like fucking guy that like robbed a bank and like he got away with that shit scot free, but like fucking some like random hobo on the street.
Oh,
like,
you're talking about the river shit?
Yeah. Some like random like hobo on the street like sent a tip into the like the fucking police department, and like they followed up on that tip like randomly.
You know
and,
that
like,
they that they talk to homeless people about these cases, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
Homeless people are used.
Yeah, like sometimes like the gang
really
units
homeless
and stuff like that, they'll talk to like the homeless people because they know that they're always on the streets.
I was gonna tell y'all like
pretty smart, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, police have a lot of like resources to do shit when like if
that's
they
why you
really
gotta pay off
want
the
to.
homeless guy.
But like that's the problem. Like that's what I'm saying. Like in a lot of these inner cities, they just don't have the resources, so they like
You
can't
just
get
gotta
to
make sure like
But
you.
they
Like, you
also
gotta
don't really care that much either. Like,
if it's happening.
I mean, yeah, that's
frequently,
kind of true
they're
too.
like fucking,
but yeah,
they're like, yo, it's
like
another
you
one
just gotta
bites
be
the
careful,
dust.
bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Just don't kill niggas.
I mean, do what you gotta do. But yeah, I mean, bro, he can touch, bro.
Like I said, my daughter, hey man,
he can touch.
I'm cool with that. It's my daughter. I'm cool. I'll go away.
Apparently, I was like looking this shit up. Apparently, like the guy turned himself in, but his attorney said that there was no evidence and hasn't been convicted of anything.
Bro, yeah, bro, he getting touched, my nigga.
Yeah, that's rape.
I mean, with that, he got. With that, he got to
bullshit.
get like he got to get touched. He got to get.
He got to get touched, bro. We know who you are now. Like that's like in that area, like niggas know who.
Yeah,
you
that's
is.
another
Speaking
thing,
of
like,
touching
okay.
people, R. Kelly's been banned from Philadelphia.
What?
I mean, he should be banned
Is that
everywhere.
impossible?
The thing is, they say they can't stop
Master
him.
J would say otherwise.
They say they
Well,
can't.
people get banned from a bunch of places like T Grizzly. He can't go to wherever he did that smash and grab at.
But no, but they said they
It's,
can't. They say
right-
they can't ban him actually from the city. But the thing is, with him being banned as far as performing
Niggas
there,
ain't fucking with it.
yeah, he like more than likely can't.
Oh,
perform
okay,
anywhere.
yeah. I was gonna say like you can like ban him from going to that.
Yeah, he can go to the
What?
state, but it's less like.
Yeah, you can't
no
perform. No
performances.
I get that.
So like,
I mean, Chief Keef was banned in Chicago for like the long.
but I think what's gonna happen is like more states.
He was banned in Chicago.
Yeah,
I was
isn't he from
niggas
Chicago?
gonna tell me I'm banned at home.
More states are
Well,
gonna.
yeah,
copy
because
that.
like the argument was like they were fucking causing too much violence, so they didn't let him perform at all.
I'm surprised he don't got a RICO.
Niggas don't talk about that shit. Well, in his music a little bit, maybe.
Well, I mean,
but,
Chief
like,
Keef was like the really smart one. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people
He
gave
did
him
it-
shit for it.
But he just
but-
did this shit in like one area,
I
and
never
then
thought someone would
he
actually
did his
say
shit.
that.
No, he did it.
And
I mean,
nigga,
God damn, I hate when
loyalty
you
is
guys
a
never let me
motherfucker.
finish.
Oh, my
I was
bad.
gonna say he's a smart
You can
one
speak from your chest.
because a lot of people gave him shit for this because like the whole thing in Chicago rap is like, oh, you got to stay in the city. But Chief Keef got his money and fucking
And left.
dipped to
He
LA
left. That's what I'm
immediately.
saying. He left.
and everyone gave him shit for it.
He did
but,
his
like,
shit, then after he got his money, he went to fucking LA. So he's
Yeah.
Well, but the thing with Chief Keef, he
That's
didn't
what
just
Soulja
dip.
did.
He didn't just dip to LA immediately. That nigga stayed in Chicago for a minute, and niggas was telling him, "Hey, bro,
Get outta
you
here."
should probably
Yeah.
dip out your city." And then he dipped. So
because there
it
was like a bunch of
for-
murders like from people that were like staying in their cities and shit. Remember T.I.'s artist was Dobie?
Yeah, Dobie.
Yeah.
Dobie.
Yeah.
We had Chink. Remember
Chink.
Chink?
Whoa,
Chinks.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yo, relax.
His name is
relax.
Chink.
His name is Chinks,
Why is
man.
quietly just thrown out?
right. Chinks. The dude, Meek Mill guy, the kid.
Lil Snoop.
Lil Snoop.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaker knockers.
that shit just bro. When you're in your fucking city, it's gonna be a
Niggas
bunch of
be hating.
niggas gonna be hating.
Yeah, but in his city.
Niggas gonna be hating, dog. Like if you were a rapper and you come up and now you popping, you can't be saying like, yo, the streets don't fucking love you, dog. The streets hate you right now because they're envious of where the fuck you at. So like, get the fuck out of there. Like Kodak did the right thing. Kodak is in LA
the
now.
only
Right?
nigga that's like 21.
Bro,
still in the
X.
hood.
I mean, hopefully it's not too late for fucking.
Bro, XXX. He got fucking killed in Broward, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Then Biggie
By
killed
some
in New
dudes
York.
he knew, I'm pretty sure.
that's
too.
fucking ridiculous.
Nah, Biggie got
Oh, no, he got
killed.
killed in
Biggie got
Vegas.
killed in
Cali,
Cali.
dog.
Biggie got killed in Cali, nigga.
Cali? Okay.
I thought Eggs, what's it called Drake set that hit out on him.
Bro, shut up with this bullshit conspiracy shit.
Oh, because
man.
was it
I mean, honestly, I don't like throwing that conspiracy out just to like not put dirt
SMS
on the guy's
XXX.
name, but like I really do low key kind of think Drake did that sometimes.
Facts.
Nah.
Why you
come
keep on shooting if
let's
that
not do
nigga
that.
did? Nah, Drake ain't do that. shit.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, there's
Stop
some
it.
weird. Listen, I'm not the type of
Why
guy
would he
to
kill
believe
X, though?
conspiracy theories, but like that, there's.
Why
some
would he
weird
kill-
shit
He knew
around the
X
whole
was gonna
thing.
be the next fucking Tupac, so he's like, I ain't
Stop
trying
it.
to have
Shut
all
up.
No. But I'm saying, why would he kill
Bro,
X?
get this nigga
Why would
the
he
fuck
kill
outta
X
here.
and not Pusha?
What does Pusha do?
Nobody. That nigga talked about his kid
and his mom and his dad.
Yeah, but Pusha ain't really pushing
and his best friend that has MS. Oh, there's rules in this battle rap shit, nigga. If you gonna kill somebody, kill that nigga.
For real.
I mean, Pusha ain't really pushing.
Matt, maybe he's waiting. Like you said, you just gotta wait it out.
It's too soon to kill Pusha, dude.
Bro, I doubt it.
Nah, the thing is, no rapper is that stupid. He's not stupid,
like, bro. All I'm saying is, what is Drake's motivation to kill X?
Hey man,
no, I agree.
The popularity
it's just
that X
some of the
great.
lyrics in the song are fucking weird. That's all.
But they each have their own lane. I don't think the popularity meant anything.
Nah, there can only be one person in a certain lane.
There can't. That's not true.
I would understand J. Cole, Kendrick. Niggas in his lane, niggas that he's being compared to, but like not X.
Yeah, not X, bro. That's dumb.
Like I said, Pusha. Pusha was talking hella shit, but Pusha's that nigga as far as like
he's a real one.
As far as like,
bro, if Drake was gonna kill anybody, then it would be Kanye or Pusha.
He's not killing Kanye.
That's it.
The reason why he's not killing Kanye because Kanye is scared of him. Like he's not killing Kanye. Kanye is fucking tweeting like crazy,
bro. I would rather kill a nigga that's. I would kill a nigga. If I had to choose between the two, I would kill a nigga that was scared of me before I would kill a nigga that
that I'm scared of.
That wasn't. What? Because
why not? Nigga, what?
Because
why would you kill the scared guy first?
Because nigga, a scary nigga will try to kill you.
No, he won't.
No, if he's scared of you, why would he kill you?
Because that nigga's fearing for his life, bro. If a nigga is scared of you, bro, then he's gonna try to think outside of the box to get you out of his way.
Either
it's a saying that like the niggas who shoot niggas the most are the scary niggas.
Oh, the scary niggas.
No, what I'm saying, but either that or he's gonna avoid you at all costs, my nigga. It could go either way. But the nigga that's not,
Kanye's not avoiding Drake.
He can't. He lives right next to him.
Exactly. Yeah, he can't avoid that nigga.
I feel like Drake should really just get his ass whooped. I don't know why. But I just feel like somebody should just put. I just want to see that nigga fight somebody one on one.
Why?
Who?
Why?
Drake be talking.
What kind
Drake
of
be
shit?
talking like he just that.
He talk like a mob boss.
He's a rapper.
But he's not.
Yes,
let him catch that Rico if he is.
Yeah, let him catch them.
Yo, y'all niggas are so fucked up, right? Because if you're a mob boss, right, getting caught is something that you absolutely avoid, so you would not ever know that. So it's like you want him to get caught.
Brago, why do you have so much?
Why am I so invested? Why am I so invested in Drake?
I was gonna say, why you have so much pride in this man? And like on top of that, you're not even talking about like a good thing. You're talking about this man being a mob boss.
He's Ted
and
Bundy.
you're still defending him.
Well, no. I'm not saying that's a good thing. That's not a.
Brago's two favorite people are Drake and Ted Bundy. Straight
Facts.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Ted Bundy and the shit. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Ted.
Listen, no
Bundy.
ever sentence has ever been good that started off. I'm not a fan of Ted Bundy, but
I'm not a fan of Ted Bundy and what he did. What I'm interested in is his mind and how it works and why he was able to do this.
Doesn't that make you a psycho too?
No, yeah. I'm just interested in.
We all know what happened. No, because
that's how the story of what's it called? Isn't that the story of how Harley Quinn started? She was like interested in what the Joker was there.
You just compared Brago to Harley Quinn.
That's what you think of me. That's what you think of me.
But then Harley Quinn like fall in love.
That's what you think of me. I'm falling in love with Ted Bundy.
You're gonna fall in love with Ted Bundy. You already got caught up by the charm. You already got caught up by
the thing is,
crazy
Ted Bundy, he was doing all this stuff and he was living a regular life. That's what made him so different. Like, that's the tendencies of his personality. It didn't match up with like with Charles Manson and the niggas that was fucking up like back then.
What does Charles Barkley have to do with anything?
This nigga, but so that's the interesting thing. Like, why? Like, why were you able to do this and so comfortably? That's all. But I'm not. But with Drake, it's like I'm a fan of Drake. He's just
that's your baby daddy.
Yeah, Drake.
Soulja Boy was hating, but it's all good.
No, he's speaking facts. He's
thought
He
his
took
song
his whole
shit. Bar
fucking
for
flow.
bar.
Oh my
Word for
god.
word,
No,
bar
he
for
didn't.
bar.
Yo, I haven't heard from Soldier Boy.
You know he
Bar.
paid him for that.
I know.
Word
I'm
for
just
word.
I've
bar
heard-
for
Wait,
bar.
but that means that he did take the flow. Though,
He didn't take
if
a
he
flow,
But
paid
he
him.
bro.
paid him, so he wasn't doing it to like.
But did I give you the consent beforehand? You can't just be paying me off. You know what I'm saying? After you already did the
Nah,
crime.
You can't just be paying me off.
Bro,
What?
listen. That nigga, bro, he literally gave Soldier Boy credit
He did.
for doing
On the
that,
song.
bro.
And it's like-
he got a writing credit on that.
He got a writing credit. Like, bro, Soldier is trolling.
He's trolling.
He's
I don't
not
even
trolling.
know.
He's telling
Word to word,
Yeah,
bar
he's
for bar.
trolling.
But the thing is, he made it. He said, "I made Drake," because, and he said his first song. That was not even his first song. Like,
This
that's,
is what I was gonna say earlier, though. Did you see fucking designer fucking like trying to go at Kanye or whatever?
That's what I said earlier. I already said that.
wait,
Fruit.
has it been
Oh,
has
I
it been
didn't hear
dropped
you.
from Good Music?
No.
Did he? I don't know.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming, boy.
Because
He's been
basically,
dropped.
like
Nah,
I said, he said that Kanye was crazy and he's not getting pushed
it's coming.
to push out his music and stuff.
No matter what
Like,
happened, they probably already called and be like, "Yo, you haven't, your music ain't hitting like you used to. You may have to like reassess your contract." He mad.
That's kind of that's
No, but
low
he was
key
saying
trash though,
crazy-
because Designer got some good music.
You got me good music,
I
but it's
mean,
not.
I
I'm
know,
talking about it's not
but
hitting.
kind of-
It's not hitting.
I mean, the thing is, designer had two good songs. Everything else was fucking trash.
No,
He
it's
had
not.
two. He had
It's
two
not.
good songs, nigga. That nigga had one.
Well, y'all like
No,
Timmy Turner?
You ain't fucking with
Y'all
Timmy
probably
Turner?
don't fucking know goddamn Timmy Turner.
Sucked.
You
But
suck,
Timmy
man.
Turner. I've been looking for a burner.
I
Kill
think
everybody,
what-
walk.
I think
You know what really
Designer
bothers me
was
about
was
artists-
retarded.
Wait, say that
Like
again.
if
to
he
me?
would have acted like he was a drug dealer or something, he would have probably had a longer career.
I mean, if
Oh.
you would have just made better songs, you would have had.
I
Well,
think if
no,
he tried to
no.
sound like
Fruit,
Future, he would
you're
be
wrong.
alright.
Froob, I was about to say, because what sucks about artists like Designer is that he has such a perfect voice and a perfect flow, but
Whoa.
he has terrible
You're a
bars.
hoe.
So like if they would have just put him on a bunch of features with a bunch of new artists,
I mean,
or like
he stole somebody else's.
No,
whole
that's
verse, though,
the
so.
problem with Designer.
He got a
Dude,
grant.
what
He
was
came
it?
in. He came
Does anybody
in.
remember what his first album was? It like Old English or something? Or my
it's
thing
New
is somehow-
English.
Oh,
it's
New
New
English.
English.
There we
It's
go.
LOD. It's
No,
New
but
English
that-
and
Have y'all
LOD.
seen?
Yeah, New English was fucking ass. That
But
shit
LOD is
sucked.
fire.
No, but
though.
Master J, you know the
Bro,
problem is
we're ignoring the first thing that was wrong with Designer in the first
What?
place.
you sound like
Whenever niggas heard that nigga on Father Stretch My Hands, let's be real, everybody thought that was
Future.
fucking Future.
I thought that was Future
that's the
for the
problem.
longest.
That's the problem. Where he came in and the wave was already there.
That was his problem.
The wave was
That
already
was his
there.
problem.
I felt so disappointed when I
think
learned
I-
out that Father Touched My Hands was not
Bro,
Future.
I
I was
don't-
literally sad as hell. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
That-
I
what the
feel like
fuck
we
is
are making
Designer?
this way more complicated than it needs to be. The dude came out with Panda and it was a fucking hit because it was fire. He came out with Timmy Turner, it was another hit because it was fire. And he didn't come out with another.
Bro, Timmy
single
Turner
good
was not
song.
a hit, nigga.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Fruit.
it
It was over here.
But
I'm not
Fruit,
over
but
here. They
Fruit.
play that shit all the time.
But Froob, the problem
Wait,
on
did they
that
make the
at that
charts?
point
I don't
is
think
not
that shit
on
made the
him.
charts.
That's on good music because they're not releasing his music.
Wait, what
Yeah.
do you? I mean, if he has a hit in the vault, then so be it. But I doubt
doesn't-
it. I
the
think
thing
he
is-
just fell off.
He came in with
I mean, the
Future
thing is, Designer's
sound.
kind of retired.
He sounded like
But that's
Future.
what he just brought up. He was saying I've been making music, but they won't let me put out the more than two
Because
projects.
they know
he
it's
already made.
trash.
But no, it's not trash though. If you
Have
listen,
you heard his fresh? What's called?
Okay,
Freshman
okay.
Cypher?
Bro,
I
you
did.
know,
Brago,
you know what
Name a song off of LOD. If you can't, then you can't say this man music trash.
What do you mean? It's,
Okay,
no.
here, let's do it
Master
the other
J,
way
Master
around.
J, Master J.
Wait, no,
The
hold on.
label
Every
doesn't
rap artist
assess.
has at least one good song. No matter how bad you are, you most likely will have a good song.
But the label's responsibility is not
That's
like
not
it's
true.
not like the quality
It
of
is
the music.
true, though.
The-
Every artist has at least one good song.
Yo, name one good song
Yes,
off
it is.
Master J's mixtape.
Brago. If you
Yo. No, but Master J,
name
Master
one
J,
off-
the label isn't responsible for the quality. The label doesn't care about the quality of music. They just want to know, like, are you selling? Are you making this money back? Is he?
bruh, but what I'm saying is that in itself is an issue because if you look at pop or any other genre,
Yeah.
you got A&Rs and a bunch of people behind them making sure that the music is quality
No, but-
and that it's selling.
No, but the thing is, based on what they put out, do you think they made their money back from Designer?
I don't know.
Do you think they did?
It's just
Because
the
if they
whole
did,
situation was weird because,
they're gonna
like, they
push
did
out
that-
everything.
But they could,
Bro,
but
They
I
did
feel like they're not. No.
8-7.
But here's the thing though. If they would have put him on a bunch of features, like say if
why
they
is
put
that?
him on
Why is that?
features,
Wait, why is that their responsibility to get them on features?
Because
that is the
bro,
label's
that's the bro, that's the label's
whole point of
responsibility,
it is.
bro. That's
Wait,
the
wait.
point. That's the point of signing. If you sign, bro, then
They
you're
supposed to
putting
take
your
care of all that
career in somebody else's hands, essentially, bro.
And
No.
they're giving
Right.
Right.
Right. No. You said putting it in their hands. You get them for the backing. As far as them responsible for your career, you got to do some shit too.
No, they're usually responsible for features though. Like
They're responsible for music
if you
videos.
think about
features,
it-
No,
everything that you
but
gotta fund.
that goes back to the Future thing, where it's like, why would you get designer when you could get Future?
Facts.
No,
because he
at the
wasn't
end of the day,
Future.
they're
That
two
nigga
different-
was from New York.
But he sounded
No,
like Future.
listen. No. Listen, if you listen to his music, like on LOD, those songs do not sound specifically like Future.
That's
It sounds
why-
like Designer.
That's why nobody cared about him.
Wow, Brago just
Bro, I think,
Bro,
like I
that's-
said,
bro,
bro,
you gotta
I
be-
think
All right,
nobody
yo, listen,
cared.
man,
That's
I
why
hate
he
to
blew
use
up,
words, but
because
I
he
listened to
sounded
this
like
song with Lil
Future.
Pump and Designer. This shit's kind of fire.
Yeah, I just think something's funky with the situation, especially like when
Wait, Fruit,
when they dropped the little
I said-
7 album shit, and he's the only one that
This
didn't
song
get,
with
like,
Lil
7
Pump is
songs.
pretty fire, man.
But Corey, my thing is like,
Thank
as a business, right? If somebody is gonna make you money, why would you not support them? It doesn't make sense.
If you don't fuck with them personally,
What? Then drop them.
Well,
I think that's what
look.
they're talking about to
Here's the thing. I think what's going on with Designer was kind of what was going on with Wayne and Birdman, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I think
no.
that no, listen. I'm gonna be real. Look, listen. I think Birdman told this nigga Wayne, or Birdman didn't release Carter 5 because he saw that Wayne was declining, and he didn't want that nigga to like go out like that.
I don't think it was that
So,
simple.
No, I really think that it was just something that
Nah.
simple, bro.
Carter-
He
the
just
Carter
did not
4
want that nigga.
Nah.
The Carter 4 was trash.
No, but it
The
made
only
money.
reason-
It made money.
It did make money,
what
but
I'm
it was
saying.
still
That's all
trash,
Birdman
bro.
cared about.
But there's a certain thing, bro. There's a certain.
But bro, like, you're saying that like
Carter
he
4 really trash.
Look,
he cared about
the
the
Carter
quality
4
of his
was fucking
music,
trash.
right?
That shit
If you
sucked.
care that much about the quality of this
Carter 4.
man's music, taking the music away is just the same thing.
Dog,
Yeah.
look, at the end of the
That's
day,
even
I don't
worse, bro.
6 foot, 7 foot.
No,
I don't
the Carter 4. I don't think it's
Bro,
trash.
6 foot, 7 foot was one.
Wait, are you
song,
comparing
bro.
it to the
Tell me
other?
another. Tell me another song on
Blunt
Carter 4.
blowing.
Blunt blowing.
was it up and away?
She
Or was
Will?
that the mixtape.
She
Will
was hot.
Was Mega Man
Yeah.
on there?
The Carter 4 wasn't trash. But I'm
Yeah,
saying, like,
Mega
are you
Man was
comparing
on
it to Lil Wayne's other albums?
Yeah, it's compared
Compared to his
in
other
the Carter
things,
3.
yeah.
Bro, if you compare the Carter 4 to the
Carter
Carter
3,
3, Carter 2, Carter 1, the Carter 4 is that, bro. Even now with the Carter 5 release, and Carter 4 is still the worst one out of all of them.
wait, which one was Mrs.
I don't know.
Officer?
John was kind of hard.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Officer was
Carter
on
3.
Carter 3.
Carter 3 was hard. I mean,
Carter 3 was.
But I think
That was like his
that was the
peak,
beginning
wasn't
of the end for Lil
Yeah.
Wayne. That was the beginning of the end.
that was his transition in the mainstream.
Yeah, because after Lollipop popped off, he was like, oh, he like,
it?
oh,
Yeah,
Bring up
Lollipop.
Yo, don't
No.
say that. Don't say that.
after Lollipop
Don't say
popped
that.
off, no, for real, because he started fucking going crazy with the autotune.
Yeah.
That shit went
Bro, that
wild.
prom queen shit.
Prom
I
Queen was
like, what the
trash.
fuck?
I hated
The
Prom Queen.
prom. I was
I
like, what
hated
the
it.
fuck?
Oh
was
yeah,
going
I mean
on?
he had that like rock rap album that was.
And that's what I'm
fucking
saying,
dog.
bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I like she's on fire.
Seeing Lil Wayne.
Everybody does that though.
No, after seeing
Yeah,
Lil Wayne
they
in that
do.
fucking Carter 3, Lollipop music video, I was like, what the fuck is he wearing?
I mean,
Lil
I think you're
Wayne?
tripping on saying Carter 4 was trash. I think
It was,
was
I mean, compared to
fine,
Lil
like-
Wayne's other shit, I guess.
bro.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess
bro.
you're comparing it to Carter 3
Yeah.
and Carter 2, maybe. But like,
No, bro. All you have to compare it to is the music that was present then,
Yeah.
and then his discography. Carter 4 was not a good album.
6 foot.
And
He had some
and
hits, though.
Wayne,
He had some
and,
hits.
and he
I
had
think
hits
when
on
he
it,
got
bro.
locked up, he fell off after that.
I think
I
Carter
agree.
3 was like the peak. After that, he just went too far with
That was
like this
it.
shit. Like, because
Yeah,
Carter 3 was hard.
bro, after Carter 3, everything was just like
I think he
But
had,
you know
like,
what
one
happened?
cool
I think
mixtape
Wayne
that-
Wayne hold himself out.
Mm.
even
Bro,
with him trying to bring
who,
back No
Drake?
Ceilings
No,
2, right?
everybody-
No Ceilings
bro,
2 was even trash.
Everybody got a Wayne
Whoa,
feature.
not trash, but not as good as No Ceilings.
It wasn't
was.
close to No Ceilings.
Bro, No Ceilings 2 was
It wasn't
not
close to what
good,
No
bro.
Ceilings was.
Like, look, bro, I'm a Texas nigga. I'm from the South. I love Wayne. Like that nigga
here we
is
go with it.
that nigga is amazing, bro. But like, nigga, you just gotta call a spade a spade. That like, bro, after the Carter 3, bro, that nigga was just on that shit. And I'm like, bro, please just pick up the cup again, bro. Do something.
no.
Like,
no.
bro.
Yo, this guy is praying.
Yeah, I don't want to look at
Yo,
that.
actually,
like,
bro,
I was
fucking
Was the White Iverson remix or Dedication 5 mixtape? Because whatever one that was fucking hot.
I
That shit
think
was
the
good.
one I think
whole
the
thing.
what was it, Dedication 4, where he's had that Green Ranger song with J. Cole?
That was fire.
That shit went, bro. Dedication 4 was fire, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna stunt. Like, when I heard that shit, I was like, oh my god,
J.
maybe
Cole,
Wayne is back.
How you gonna jump me up my
bro,
leg,
after,
broke nigga? I'm gone. That shit was clean.
yeah, bro, that shit was fire.
I think no, that's what I'm saying. Wayne, like, he hold himself out where everybody got a Wayne feature that, like, for like a span of like a year and a half, 2 years, where it's like that's.
Oh yeah, dude. I think
you got.
Did Wayne probably put in the most work out of any artist ever,
for like
right?
that span of
like
rap?
Gucci Man.
Nah,
no, Gucci Man got the most.
You can't compare the work because every artist that reaches that height.
Well, I guess Wayne's. Well,
but
more
Wayne
of
has,
Wayne's
like,
shit
1,000
popped off though.
songs.
More
Like,
of
that shit
Wayne's
is
like
fucking crazy.
Wayne's shit popped off. Like every fucking hit was like, all right, let me wait for this Lil Wayne verse.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
bro,
count the number of verses that like every artist has done. Lil Wayne has to have like the
He's
most,
up there.
Bro, there was
Gucci
a
Man
year.
definitely
There
got
was a
like 15
year.
out.
But
Gucci
like,
Man is
quality,
crazy too.
Quality definitely matters as far as like, you know, the work that you put in. So if you, I think it was like 2007
2006,
or 2008,
2000 because 6 was like father like son, right?
And
like around that time with like Leather So Soft, Stunting Like My Daddy, and then he had the DJ Khaled shit with Rita.
Yes, when that nigga, bro, that nigga did. Wayne did like 110 features in a calendar year. Yeah. I don't think nobody has done that many. The only person that's come close is 2 Chainz. Whenever 2 Chainz was popping in like 2011 and 2012,
the shit wasn't near the quality of like Wayne shit though.
The thing is, like, Wayne almost bodied every single
fucking song. Bro, he had a song with Ja Rule that I liked. In 2007,
that just shows more about you.
Why do we keep on bringing up Ja Rule?
Because man, we care about Ja Rule.
You always find a way to bring up Ja Rule.
Ja be in shit.
Ja Rule, dog.
Ja be
this
in
man listen
shit.
to Ja on the low, bro.
But I don't like Ja. I'm a 50 Cent guy, so I don't really like Ja Rule like that.
You can like.
I think
Ja
everybody is a 50
You
Cent. I think everybody.
You can't. You got to pick a side. There's no 50 Cent and like no.
Why do you have to pick a side? Why can't you like both?
Because
of them?
after 50 Cent, like I couldn't listen to Ja Rule.
Facts.
It's just like you had to pick a side.
Nah, bro. Like you, like if niggas was listening to that, I got 100 guns, 100 clips.
Nah,
like niggas was like, bro, turn that shit off.
Yeah, nobody was
turn
fucking
that shit off.
Yeah.
Wait, that shit was fire. What?
Nah, bro.
Fruit. Listen. It was a good song, but during that climate, bro, niggas was not fucking with that, bro. If you was listening to that, you was a op. And that word wasn't even around then.
That's hilarious.
What year that came out? That came out. What year that came out?
Like, bro, I remember, and then especially after like 50 came out with that song, Piggy Bank on Massacre. Oh, nah, bro. You
so that came out New York.
Doja.
That came out 2004, right? New York.
What did
Ja Rule's song?
Yeah,
What
New York.
was the
I'm never the type
song
of person that would like not listen to people because they're beefing. Like back when
Yeah.
Game and 50 Cent were beefing, I would listen to
Nah,
both
I
of
didn't
them
listen to Ja
like,
Rule.
for sure.
Nah, I dropped Ja Rule. I was like,
Yeah,
cool.
bro, you wild,
Cool.
Fruit.
Wait, what? When Game and 50 Cent were beefing, I listened to both.
Nah,
of
give
them.
me Many Men. Give me Many Men
bro.
and fucking
I was
Wankster.
definitely with 50.
Nah.
Oh, nah, when Game and 50 was beefing, I was definitely
you listened to
I was
both of them.
definitely
I was listening to both
fucking
of them.
with
I was listening to
Game,
both of them.
Oh, bro.
I wasn't fucking with Game.
Bro.
The thing is why I wasn't fucking with Game is because Game was all up on 50 Dick when he was with 50. Then after he was like, yo, nah.
Yeah, I was like,
Bro, that was his that was his fucking artist, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, the same thing is with like Young Buck and 50 Cent.
And then they came back. They all came back.
Yeah, honestly, that was like the saddest beef of all time.
Come on,
Game and
dog.
50
Like
really were the
you
fucking
talk all
duo,
this
dude.
shit, then he come back like, nah, bro. Like you gotta keep the same.
No, bro. No, they like. I don't think. No, Game didn't come back, bro. Them niggas.
Bro, Game been trying to come back. He been.
Game didn't try to come back, bro. They just tried to They tried to reconcile shit because shit was getting out of hand because niggas was really.
They did. No, they did. Right, and they went on stage and did all.
Yeah,
that
they
shit.
should. Yeah, they should.
I'm talking about
that
after
shit was
that.
fake as fuck.
I'm talking about after that because they would actually feel like fuck Game. I don't fuck with Game. Game be like, man, you know,
Yeah,
we can go to G
and then
Unit tour.
remember, bro? You okay? Okay, look. You remember what happened, bro? Game was responsible for like G Unit fucking breaking up and like all of them niggas falling off the face of the earth. You don't remember 300 bars and running, 200 bars and running, bro? Like,
you
bro,
think Game was responsible for G Unit falling off?
I ain't never seen. I don't think nobody has ever broken up a group.
Game ain't break up G Unit.
Wait. Look, the only person that you can, the only person that you can that you can compare is Ice Cube and what he did with No Vaseline. Other than that, bro, nobody else broke up a fucking clique the way that Game broke up G Unit.
And I used to like Lloyd Banks.
With one diss.
Why you say that? Why do you say that? Why do you say you broke up?
Why do I say what? Because, bro, after 300 bars and running, Olivia left G Unit. Like 50 stopped putting her music out.
Bro, we talking about
Tony Yayo got locked up. Bro, that nigga couldn't put out no more music. Bro, yes, bro, that is because of the game, bro.
How did Tony Yayo get locked up because of the game?
All of his artists.
No, bro. By 2009, was that Curtis is coming out? 50 wasn't fucking with G Unit. G Unit wasn't a thing at that point.
I mean, G Unit really wasn't. Really
09?
To be honest.
Bro, when did 300 Bars and Running come out? I think that shit came out in like 2007 or 2008.
Nah.
I'm about to say, I feel like Curtis came out in 2006.
Nah, Curtis was in 06. That was like Massacre.
Oh, yeah. You talking about albums. I'm thinking of the fucking movie.
Nah, yeah. Like Curtis.
Am I the only Young Buck fan in here? I just want to know.
Young Buck?
Yeah, probably. Young Buck.
I didn't fuck
with all these years. Like,
he's the garbage one out the group.
Nah. No, I like a few Young Buck songs, but I just didn't like how he went out. Like he was wishy-washy.
Lloyd Banks was the best one. Tony Yayo was just kind of cool, but
Yayo dropped some fire for a minute though.
I mean, yeah, Lloyd Banks is like easily the most talented outside of 50 Cent. Like,
definitely
for sure.
You mean outside of
because Banks came back with his Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
You mean outside of Young Buck?
That Beamer, Benz, and Bentley was a killer.
That shit was hard.
Another thing about Game, bro, is like whenever Game came on, that nigga, he didn't have to be in the shadow of 50. Because that nigga had, bro, listen. I know that he got like he got his push and shit because of 50.
Like his best songs were with 50.
Yes, that is true. I'm not like denouncing that at all because 50 was the face of G Unit.
Yeah.
So as the face, you're supposed to bring your niggas up in the light. But after a certain point, after you bring your niggas up, then you let your niggas run with it.
No, I agree. Because I feel like Game and 50 was like Shaq and Kobe because they were like, as far as rapping ability, I felt like they were pretty close as far as just being artists. They're relevant. But I think with 50, it's like with his ego at the time, and for Game to try to like be on his level, it's like, nah, relax, little nigga. Like I'm 50 Cent.
Bro, that's exactly what it was. He felt like Game was getting too big.
Yeah. But I mean.
He is a West Coast legend at this point.
But that nigga going out sad, bro. Yeah. Like all that shit, all that shit that he be doing for attention.
Game is trash.
Yeah, you don't do that shit, bro. You don't talk about a man.
He was dating India Love when she was like 16, 17.
If we go back to like the history, a lot of these industry niggas.
Master J would say.
What do you say, Master J?
He said it's illegal.
Nah, don't repeat.
I just said it's that legal in some places.
What are you talking about?
It's only a year difference.
As like it
was cool.
Master J is also an R. Kelly supporter. Like, let's.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing you today, bro. But you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, I've been canceled, Brago. Come on now.
That's true.
You canceled me a long time ago.
What is this narrative? What are you talking about? Wait,
I haven't been in streams in like 3 months.
Weren't you just in the fucking ghetto reverie?
Yeah, you left the BDA chat.
You left the BDA chat.
Look, man, I was kicked out by
Why were you? All right, let's talk about this. Master J and Fruit. What the fuck?
I'm still not back in because of this white man.
Wait, what's the beef? What's the problem?
What's the beef?
What's the problem?
I don't know.
Man, I followed him back on Twitter, man. There's no beef anymore.
He ain't following me back on Twitter.
Yeah, you did. Go check your Twitter.
He followed you back.
I followed you back literally an hour ago.
Exactly. He said a couple days ago. It's like,
all right, so then wait. So is he still? He's not blocked anymore. So I guess you can join back the group chat then. Fruit, can you add him?
No, you have to. No. You have to send.
No, Fruit can add you. Fruit can add you.
Oh, so now Fruit can add me. So do you really want me in there? That's the next.
That's why I'm gonna leave it up to Fruit.
Really. It's your chat though. Actually, technically, I created the chat.
Oh, you did?
I put you on, Brago.
You put me on my own
facts.
chat.
And look how you treat
He
me.
did create that BDA chat.
Whoa,
No, he
Matt,
didn't.
what the fuck is
He
Matt
wouldn't have got
talking
kicked
about?
out of it.
Yeah.
The reason I got kicked out of the other chat because you created the fucking.
You created that?
LA
Yeah,
chat.
you created the LA chat.
Oh yeah, he created the LA chat. That's the one.
Yeah, and that's why Fruit got
Okay.
kicked out. So are you gonna
okay.
add Fruit back to the LA chat, Master J?
Why? He's not going to LA.
He is.
I mean, the thing is,
Nah, he's a
Master
broke
J, if
boy.
I give you my money, you gonna fucking steal it?
Oh shit.
Did I steal anybody else's money last time?
I mean, you hate me because I'm white.
Bruh, oh my god.
That's Canadian.
Very true.
Wait,
We'll see what happens.
all right. Wait, I got a few more shit I want us to talk about. The thing that I saw today was Bowwow. You all saw Bowwow?
Yo, I've
shit.
seen it.
Bro.
I've seen the pictures and everything.
What's up with
You
that?
talking
man?
about?
Bowwow got his ass beat, and why he get arrested? How that happened? You saw this man's face?
Bro, because look, if you're involved in any type of domestic violence, what they do is they take both people.
Fuck no,
I
bro.
believe.
No,
That,
bro.
That's what it is,
bro,
bro. That
niggas-
like, talk to 12.
Niggas get locked up.
Talk to
They do not take that woman down to the station.
Bro, she got a mugshot.
No, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about on a regular basis. Like they,
It's not
the man.
Oh,
regular basis.
no.
This is how it goes.
If
This is
a
how it
man,
goes,
if the
though.
man, if the man is
If the
the
man beat
aggressor,
the shit out of her, yeah.
yeah,
Nah,
Exactly,
it doesn't
that's what I'm
matter for
saying.
the-
How- that's fucked up.
It depends on who called, because usually what they do is whoever called, the other person they take in. But in this case, they could have been fighting, and if a third party calls, then you both go to jail. Like if a stranger here, like there's fighting in your house, and they call the cops.
But they ain't domestic. Wasn't it at the
Both
club?
of y'all
Weren't they at a
beating on
club?
his girl.
Weren't they at a club?
I mean,
And it's not his
I mean,
girl.
it's
It's his
still-
ex.
Still.
And his
Well,
girl.
that's
So
the
that's not
That's
domestic.
how
Is
they
that
do
domestic violence?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's just assault.
It's
at
just
that point.
assault.
yeah.
Mm.
Domestic means in the house.
Oh yeah, dude, she just assaulted that nigga.
But the thing is,
So-
she had no scratches on her. This nigga's
Yeah,
face
I
was
literally
fucked
just saw
up.
that, and it was like she looked untouched, and that nigga looked fucked up.
I mean, she low diffed him. That's all. Like,
Yikes.
The thing is, bro, is that the cops is automatically gonna take the girl's
Wait, did you
side
say low dipped
anyway.
him?
The cops is gonna take the girl's side anyway. Like that's just
Yeah, that's just the fucked up reality.
yeah,
of-
that's just what it is. Like so, and this is part of that conversation that we was talking about, bro. Is like I don't know why niggas, I don't know why people complain about double standards because everybody benefits and suffers from them equally.
Bro, that nigga got.
I don't know if
Kevin
it's
Hart.
equal.
He got
No, it is
Kevin Hart.
equal.
Nah,
It
it's
is-
hard
it is
it's hard to
equal.
put
Like,
equal
bro,
it's
on
not
it, but
equal.
I can definitely
look, we
say-
get certain advantages because we dudes.
Yeah, but it's
Girls
not
get certain
equal.
advantages because man, come on, bro. It's okay. Look,
It's hard to say, but
It's
Yeah,
hard
they-
to
they
say.
definitely
It's
have
hard
more
to say.
advantages than us.
It's hard to
Yeah.
say it's hard to say who is more advantaged because like in the workplace, obviously
It's
dudes
definitely-
have a better advantage.
Are we?
Do we?
Yes, nigga, we do.
With
We
what?
get paid more than
I mean,
girls.
Brago, how often
Because
do you
we
get hit
ask
by
for
your
more.
boss?
We get
What?
paid.
no, I don't think in the workplace we got it better.
We
because
ask for
if-
more money.
If you see your female coworker struggling while you just doing your job, you obligated to help her immediately. So like now you
Bro,
gotta do
but
your
we get
job.
paid, bro. A dude
We
gets
get paid
paid
more.
more.
Because
A
what?
dude
No,
gets
no,
paid
no,
more.
Why-
I
wait, why does the
not-
dude get
not-
paid
Be
more?
like
Why does
for
the
a
dude
pretty
get paid
girl in the
more? Why
workplace,
does the
all
dude...
these fucking slimy ass dudes
I'm
talking
not,
on,
you know,
which is probably
I'm
annoying
pretty
as
sure,
fuck.
Matt. If
Yeah.
it was you and a female bartender, this female bartender will make more
She's
money
fucking
than
making
you.
more money than you.
Nah.
That's because she's pretty.
No,
Like,
that's
that's
true.
because it's a
Women
bartender. person.
bartenders do make more money.
What about
Yeah.
what about nurses? Do you think men make more?
And servers. Well,
No,
Yeah,
there's
but
Like a regular corporate.
What I'm
job.
saying-
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
think about, like,
A regular
corporate America.
corporate job.
Corporate job.
So the reason why okay, so why do you think the reason why the man would make more than the woman?
But
What?
I
because
don't know.
men, they're not afraid to be like, I'll do the job, but I want this amount.
Exactly.
Women, we're not
Exactly.
really as vocal.
Exactly. So women would get to the job, right? And they'd be like, all right, the person, it's an offer. All right,
They're not
that's cool.
assertive.
And the man would be like, well, what about this? And they're asking for more, where the man will be more so.
Yeah, there's more negotiating.
Exactly. So like the thing is just right now, I think for men and women like making different. Of course, it's like shit out there that like affects like women in a way. But I feel like if women would be more aggressive, right? That's why a lot of the women that's at like the top, you know, like your supervisors and managers that are women, they're typically bitches because that's
Yeah.
how they got there by being that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate.
All right.
Well, Hollywood with actresses and shit, then
that's different.
What do you mean?
actors and actresses.
Actors pull more.
I feel like that's
Actors just
equal.
pull more in the box office. Men.
Yeah. Plus, they got it. They have if anything, we're more at a disadvantage because we don't get offered to sleep with some sort of director, and then we just get a big deal.
I'm sure men
That's
definitely.
not an advantage.
Master J, Master J, go test out that theory.
Hey yo, go ask
Go see somebody take your butt for a roll.
No. I'll say it like this: we don't get advantages. We don't get advantages for straight.
Terry Crews like.
Yeah, I don't think sucking off fucking Harvey Weinstein is an advantage.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, but
that's wild.
Men in Hollywood do that.
Let me put it in.
Yeah, men do that too.
No, but at least they get an opportunity to do it the straight way. We would have to do so many.
What the fuck are you
straight way?
Hey, Master J is definitely sucking dick.
Yo, we do not agree with Master J and how you talk about this shit.
Okay, no, let me clear myself up. I'm saying females
for some studio time.
When females have to go to Hollywood, whenever they go to Hollywood, they get opportunities with males.
That's not cool, bro.
Whenever males go there, they get opportunities with males.
So I'm saying,
if you have a male in order to get,
I don't know if that's an advantage. That's a disadvantage on both ends.
No, it's not.
If you got
a female, that's not disadvantageous.
Yes,
that's normal. That's just a normal day.
If she has to have sex for
you assume just because it's a male.
I'm not doing this Master J.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
I'm just saying, at least that's an option for them. At least that's an option.
They don't want to do it.
That's just not cool.
You say that's not an advantage. You say that's not an advantage, but look at the chick from Hunger Games, bro. Look where she at.
Jennifer Lawrence?
Who does she sleep with?
Her career's popping.
Who does she sleep with?
No, it's not. What has she done lately?
Her career popping.
The last thing she did.
She's the highest paid female actress. Her career is popping. Let's not front now.
The last thing she did was like.
What has she done lately? I'm like genuinely asking.
I think X-Men.
The Chris Pratt.
movie. Dark Phoenix.
X-Men.
Yeah,
but that shit not coming out though.
The Chris Pratt movie.
Red Sparrow. Red Sparrow was last year.
The Russian ass movie.
That was a good movie.
She getting paid a shit ton of money.
Because she was hella
women
naked in that
will
one.
always have a
white actresses get paid way more than black actresses.
Who's the highest paid black actress?
Tiffany Haddish.
Probably Kevin Hart, maybe.
Actress. Damn, you said Kevin Hart a bitch?
I think she's not a second role.
Whoa. Why you say that?
Maybe Taraji P. Maybe Halle Berry.
Maybe Angela Bassett.
Viola Davis.
Serena Williams. Probably Viola. I said Viola. Probably Viola. Because she's popping right now. Kerry Washington got a lot of money for like scandal and shit.
What about that girl from the Ghostbusters?
What girl? Who's that? Oh, Leslie Jones. You fucking racist. You fucking hate food.
About Monique.
But Leslie Jones had a moment for a while, then she just fell off. I don't know what happened. Monique?
Is she really not funny?
I don't see why people say Monique's not funny. Have you seen the Parkers?
She is funny.
God, but she was funnier when she was fat.
Maybe Tracy Ellis Ross.
Dang.
I think now she's just more like she's too kind of PC a little bit. Where I've seen
Brago, you saying your girl's got to be fat for you to get a good laugh?
Facts.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be that way. Wait, do you guys watch Amanda Seales special?
Who that?
I don't know who that is.
I know
Amanda Whale, but not Amanda Seal. Who's that?
If y'all don't know, she's all this. It's like what I'm saying is like I watched the Dave Chappelle special the other day.
What has she been in?
You watch female comedians?
Get this nigga out of here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't normally. I tried watching Tiffany Haddish's, and it wasn't that funny.
She's more of an actor.
She's not funny at all.
Yeah. It wasn't that funny.
Yeah,
so.
if we're being honest, there really aren't any fucking good female comedians.
Tiffany Haddish is not funny. Fruit, that's some bullshit.
I thought Girls Trip was funny.
Tiffany Haddish is not funny.
You didn't like Girls Trip?
No. Huh?
Girls Trip? You didn't think that was funny?
But
the movie is funny, but Tiffany Haddish is not funny.
Well, she made the movie.
They got writers, right?
They literally gave her that script. I mean,
yeah, but she still got to perform it.
I mean, who's the fucking highest paid female
comedian? That doesn't make you funny because you perform a joke.
But
yes, it does.
No, it does
not.
If you give me a joke,
she hasn't been able to do successfully.
No, but a joke depends on how you deliver it. What I'm saying is it's like even if they give her the lines for the movie, I think she still did it. So she's
still an actress at the end of the day. So she has to perform whatever.
Your stand up is what makes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like her stand up was not funny, right? But I feel like as far as like her and delivering material in movies, I think it's pretty solid.
No, yeah, I feel you on that.
Okay, then that's an actress, bro. That's a
definition of an actress.
that's different, nigga. That's not a comedian.
But she's funny.
If a comedian,
It wasn't. We weren't talking. No. We
No.
weren't talking about like
Brock, are you
definitions of like of a comedian versus an actress. I was just talking about she's funny.
Yeah.
But what's the point of talking about that?
Can you say
Right,
that?
like,
Can you say that
anybody
somebody's
can
funny?
fucking-
Can you say that somebody's funny though if they're not writing their own jokes?
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin Hart doesn't write his own jokes.
That nigga's done stand up though.
But I'm saying he has a group of
Kevin
people.
Hart proved himself already.
No, but he has a
when
group of people with him to write his jokes.
That nigga's
Yeah,
already.
now, but
he's been putting in
No, those dudes
that
always
nigga's
been with
putting
him.
in work like years, bro.
Like,
Look,
since
this
he
is
was
what I'm
18,
saying.
I
This is what
think.
I'm saying, bro. If you,
But
for you
we
to call,
still think he's funny.
Now, but I'm saying like now
he was successful at it.
Bro, it doesn't
Now
matter
he's-
how funny the fucking joke is. If your execution is trash,
Yeah.
That's just dumb. That's not what a comedian is.
What execution?
no, a comedian is both execution and writing your own material.
No, I don't think so.
But
Right.
whenever
Yeah. I think
You
should
said
write
you
your
don't
own
think
material.
so.
No,
Listen,
it
Because
doesn't have to
a lot
do
of
with
comedians
writing your
don't
own
write their own
material.
shit.
Yeah.
They have
No,
they have
I mean,
they
really?
have a team
What are
of
you
people. They
talking
have a
That's not the impression that I
no.
got.
When you get
personally.
No.
when you get to a certain point as a comedian, right?
but that's whenever you get to like a superstar.
Okay,
level.
but you
What
still
we're
consider
talking-
them
yeah, bro,
funny
that's
though.
when you're selling out like Madison
No,
Square
but you still
Garden and
consider
shit
them
like that.
funny. You're saying
Yes.
you're
Yeah,
saying
but
no.
you-
You're
yes,
saying no.
bro.
But
I don't know.
no,
The same,
no,
the same
no.
thing that you're wait. The same thing that you're describing, Brago, is the same shit that Drake does, bro. Drake has a team of writers, but he's still a good rapper. He makes good music.
That's
yes.
my point. You guys
I mean, I
say
don't
you
know,
guys
though.
say
Hold
you're
on.
not
Like,
funny if you have people
What
writing your
comedians
shit.
do you guys think
That's
have
what y'all
writers, though?
said.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
Cat
say that.
Williams, he did his stand up and he was funny. Kevin Hart, when he was coming up, he did his own stand up, his own jokes. So he proved himself as a comedian.
Exactly.
No,
Stephanie Haddish has never proved herself.
she's done. Wait, she's been doing like fucking stand up for years. That's
She
when she
just
started.
okay.
Stage,
Okay,
like,
no.
No,
I'll
she
say
has
this.
though.
No. I'll say this. I've been listening to a bunch of comedians and stuff and what they've been saying, like on YouTube and all that. And Tiffany Haddish, she has been doing a bunch of stand up
For over a decade.
But they say that she's always been more of an actress. That's what she's been better at. So like, yeah, she's proven herself on both fronts.
That's what I'm
But she's
saying.
not as funny when it comes to stand up.
But we're talking about proving yourself, and they're talking about like as far as like delivering jokes. Oh, you're not a comedian. Then I'm talking about like it doesn't matter if you're writing your shit or not. It's just how you deliver it.
Well, she's not a stand up comedian. It's just I would say that.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't know.
not.
I think
stand-up.
we're
Yes, she is.
overestimating how many fucking comedians.
Why isn't she a stand up comedian?
Because she's not funny as a stand up comedian.
Because she's not funny. She's not a
think-
stand up.
Look. This is the thing. I feel like you should be identified with what you do best. And
Yeah.
she definitely is
I feel like that's
a better
boxing.
actress.
I feel like that's
She's
boxing.
a better,
you win if you do that.
bro. She's a better. Okay, look. Would you?
I really wish
what,
I knew
what
who the
would
fuck
you
you guys were
call?
talking
So
about.
what would you
Tiffany
call
Haddish.
Drake? What would you call Drake? You would call him a rapper.
Rapper actor. People say that all
Drake,
the time.
no, you would call him a
People
rapper.
call him rapper actor. People don't just.
Bro, you will call bro.
He hasn't
Bro,
been
when was the
acting
last
like
time?
how many-
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
bro,
He's
bro,
acted?
Drake. Bro, Drake has acted in Degrassi, and then he's done things here and there
Yeah.
throughout, like throughout his like stardom, his
Yeah.
superstardom.
Like what?
He's done like little, bro. He did that little thing with Will Ferrell.
What do people?
where he
What do
was
people say?
talking about,
Perfect
DeMar,
example. What do people say about Jamie Foxx?
DeMar.
What
What do
about
people
Ja-
say about Jamie Foxx? Jamie Foxx is an actress or an actor.
No, people.
No, he
it's
is an
an
actress.
They
say singer,
They say singer,
comedian,
comedian, actor. They say all that shit, bro. They don't just
Yeah.
box him in like that.
They list out all of his accolades, but what is he known for?
Yeah, he's an
known
actor.
for
Yeah,
acting.
No.
he's a
Well,
known
no,
actor.
Jamie Foxx does have good stand up
What?
too.
He,
like,
bro,
he does.
Jamie
Oh,
Foxx
okay.
has-
What about
bro,
Eddie
I'm
Murphy?
not-
Eddie
I'm
Murphy.
not saying-
What about Eddie Murphy?
But not a lot of people know Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
hits. He didn't.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was a comedian, and then he made the transition to be an actor.
What did Jamie Foxx do?
I would say.
Yeah, but Brago, I feel like
Same
these
shit.
things aren't standing up because you're
Same
like
sh-
naming people who are good at multiple things. compared to
Yeah.
someone
No,
who's
no,
good
no,
at
no,
one
no,
thing
no.
and
Because
sucks
what
at
I'm saying
another
is
thing.
relative. Because to us, Tiffany Haddish isn't funny, but she's selling out like
No, but to
huge
other-
places where
To
people
other
find her funny.
comedians- To other comedians, they do not consider her a stand-up comedian.
Kevin
because
Hart
she's not
does?
Funny as it. That's Kevin Hart because he's trying to save face, but I'm talking
Trying
about
to
real
make money off
comedians.
her. You'll say anything if you're trying to make money off somebody.
What's his name?
Yeah,
and if you are making money off of them,
Exactly. You're not going to defame them in public. I'm talking about real comedians that
Wait.
have grown up with her doing stand-up. They're saying she's not that
Wait,
funny
who
in
did?
stand-up.
Like
She's
who?
more of an actress.
Like who?
Okay, Joey Diaz.
Mike Epps said it. Like she just.
Wait,
did a
Mike Epps said
stand-up on
Kevin
New Year.
Hart wasn't funny.
yeah,
Wow.
Mike
Well,
Epps does say that Kevin
I
Hart is
personally
funny.
don't think Kevin Hart's funny. I think he's real corny and lame, honestly.
Is it? Do you think? Wait, hold on. Do you think he's corny because you've heard a lot of him, or
that's it? That's
no. I just don't like how he plays the whole like
annoying person.
Yeah, Mike Epps is much funnier.
He plays the whole short man. I'm a
Stop it. Mike Epps is not much funnier. Mike Epps is a funnier in movies. His stand-ups are not great. Let's keep it a buck. They're not great.
They're not.
You know who stand-ups are great though? D. Ray Davis,
Lavelle Crawford.
Yeah, Lavelle Crawford.
Yeah. That nigga is funny than a bitch.
But the thing is, D. Ray does have funny. But Mike Epps is a lot funnier in movies.
Yeah, Steve.
Bro, wait, is Lavelle Crawford the big dude?
Yes,
bro. I thought that dude made a joke about Trump.
He's funny.
He's funny.
He's hilarious.
Bro, Kevin Hart is funnier in movies, in my personal opinion.
Nah, I think he's funny in his stand-up.
Whoa, Matt, I say this in his early stand-ups. I thought those were fucking amazing. Like Laugh at My Pain.
Now I've heard him so much.
What is it? Grown Little Man. Like he had like his early shit was fucking phenomenal. But
I don't know that one.
Grown Little Man.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
That was like one of his first shits. Stands up.
Yeah, but
I wasn't into him whenever he first came out.
His stand up is like crazy.
The one that kind of popped off was the Pimp Chronicles, right?
I would say Pimp Chronicles.
That popped off.
Bro, Cat Williams be sweating on stage.
He's sweating that perm out, man.
I mean, I think it like the right now it's the era of Instagram comedians kind of transitioning. Shiggy, Jess Hilarious,
dude.
Who's the dude that was
DC Young Fly?
But those people are only funny doing
Shiggy is
videos and stuff like that. They can't go on stage.
Well, DC Young Fly be on stage a lot. He got a podcast, don't he?
They got it's him,
the 85.
It's DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Chico Bean.
Yeah, they got like a.
They be firing niggas up in.
Well, they do weird. I've seen some comedies.
DC used to be funny. I think Emmanuel.
They do some weird stuff.
Emmanuel Hudson is better. No, he's not better than DC.
Yeah, I don't like.
You talking about like
much.
Emmanuel's videos are funnier than DC's.
I don't know. DC be firing people up. So.
DC it was like cool when he was like roasting, and then he
transitioned. He grew.
Outside of like roasting, he don't got real jokes.
Yes, he do. Nigga.
Okay, that shit funny.
Yes, he do.
He does stand up and he's in movies.
Bro, his stand up.
I ain't seen him.
Even if he wasn't, like roasting the nigga is never not gonna be funny.
Yeah, he was roasting.
No, I know he can roast, but I'm saying like I want to see if he can do more.
Bro, but you just said you ain't seen it, didn't you? Didn't you just say that?
He's on. Did you see him on Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, I see him. I was seeing him.
Yeah, I think he shines on Wild 'N Out.
No, he be roasting niggas on Wild 'N Out.
What's the name?
Yeah, his like his good shit is when he's like roasting.
You know who failed on Wild 'N Out though? Jess Hilarious is on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah, but she's a better actor than she is. What?
Jess Hilarious.
The chick with the
You don't know who Jess Hilarious?
I've heard that name. I just can't put a face to it. I don't know.
She from DC, I think.
She from Baltimore.
Oh yeah, but she said like something along the lines of like
they're black.
That type of comedy is like not as structured.
She's an Instagram but now she has stand up and she was on
she's on the Rail,
the Lil Rel, whatever his show he got. So I mean, like all these Instagram people, they kind of like blowing up, and all the comedians is kind of like.
Yeah, I'm about to be Instagram funny. That's what I'm about to do.
Man, you're not funny. What the fuck?
You got to be funny first of all to get.
What are you just gonna call Matt gay every single one of your jokes?
That shit funny to me.
You're just gonna tell people to take their shirt off.
Hey, y'all niggas be laughing, Cass.
A worldwide shirt off tour.
All right. That's what did you guys hear the Dream Doll track?
Oh, the one with no. I don't. My bad.
No.
How can you just say Dream Doll? Like this has to be a joke.
But Dream Doll was she dissed Tory Lanez?
No. Yeah, I heard it. It was trash. Even the quality was trash.
Wait, who's Dream Doll?
Why is Dream Doll dissing Tory Lanez?
Because
why is she even being involved?
Who is Dream Doll?
He involved her.
He slept with her. Yeah. He said that he slept with her.
He said she slept with her for free. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. So then,
matter of fact,
respond to this nigga, bro, like and make a diss track. He definitely hit.
Yeah, he probably did hit.
No, she said she confirmed it.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then what is we talking about?
And let's see
what she said. What she said he was trying to have a threesome with her and another dude.
Yeah, with her and another dude. I heard about this. I seen that shit. I seen that shit on Everyday Struggle, and I mean like
with hoes you don't care about.
So
no, I'm talking about
that shit not for me.
Nah, but she's it seemed like she was trying to say like he was trying to get like penetrated.
Yes, she was trying to say like he was trying to do something with the dude as well.
That's
So,
I
mean, at the end of the day, bro. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal because I feel like she's just trying to. No, I feel like she's just trying to make her diss spicier. She's trying to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nigga, like y'all niggas so fucking
all
gay.
These Hollywood dudes are gay.
So all the Hollywood dudes are gay?
Dog, I listened to this dip song, and oh my god, I cannot believe what I'm listening. She did a remix of "Whip Your Head" by
I whip your head, boy.
And then she said,
"I put that pussy on your head."
Yeah, she did say that.
I thought it was funny. I thought this track was funny, but
I'm gonna go listen to it now.
But she's not a comedian, so why would it be funny?
Because that's what I'm saying. Not only comedians are funny.
Jesus Christ!
It needs to be a good track. It needs to have funny bars.
Wait. A diss track is supposed to be. I think being funny is like a part of it.
Bro.
I mean, it depends what type of beef it is, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she said put that pussy on your head.
I'm trying to resist. I'm trying to resist something so bad.
Don't.
What, you want to put that pussy on your head, boy?
Nah,
Get off
we
your
off
chest.
that.
You either gotta do it now or LA.
Oh shit!
Anyway, I was just asking y'all because a lot of people were talking about it, and I thought it was funny.
Nitty.
No, but have you heard that?
You just had to do it. This nigga here,
bro. You getting dropped in.
Yeah. So wait, do you guys want to address that?
No.
I mean, listen,
it
man.
don't matter,
Regardless,
bro.
this is what I'm gonna address. I am not No Shoes Dustin. Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Nigga, stop lying.
How do people think that?
Okay.
Let's be
Danae, just so we can just so you understand. There's this nigga on YouTube, and this nigga got beef. Some shit happened, and so we just finna. We
have a disagreement on YouTube with.
It's a disagreement.
With the way
it started off IRL and then it turned into some
but for right now it's like it's kind of turned into just somewhat subtle shots and just back and forth. So I mean I just wanted to say that I'm not going to address it anymore. I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of past it.
Yeah, let's just go for you. Shit.
I think it's gotten to a point where it's just not funny anymore for me, at least. I think it's just shit I'm seeing. I'm more concerned than anything, and I don't want to add to that fire.
I mean, all I gotta say is I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why the fuck he thinks that I have he's said it in his stream about me that Froob is on a second Twitter account saying when you gonna pull up to LA? Dog, what the fuck?
I mean, I think
you think I'm making second Twitter accounts to harass you and shit like that? What the fuck?
Yeah, he thinks the No Shoes.
Yeah, that nigga thinks the No Shoes.
Not even that. He thinks that account's me, but he also thinks that I have a second Twitter account that I'm using to DM him yo, when you pulling up to LA, cuz
I mean, oh yeah, I remember that.
I guess because you're the master troll, so he figured.
I mean, I get it, but it's he's
doesn't go that far. That's some chat person.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. Because another thing he said, he brought it up in the stream. He's like, "Oh, trust me, I know for a fact it was you." Because when Joy Boy entered the stream, Dritz was like, "Yo, Froob, we better hop on your other." I'm like, "Yo, what? What are you? You're pulling strings that don't even exist."
So let's just say this, man. Just to clear the air, Froob, as far as I know, isn't No Shoes Dustin.
Man, Froob ain't fucking No Shoes Dustin, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, yo, dude has
the Dustin fanboy
YouTube channel, so it was it's just a fan.
It's just a fan. I mean, I just hate that it's turning into a thing, but right. But the thing is, I'm not.
It should have been clear that nigga wasn't No Shoes when that nigga he was modded. He was modded.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I just don't want I don't want it to turn into a thing. But all right. So here's the thing. Dustin came out and he said, "Yo, I have a problem with y'all making those jokes because it was a traumatic experience for me, and every time I got to."
That was his first time admitting that.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
so he eventually got to that after plenty of times in that same stream saying, "Oh, the jokes don't bother me," and then he finally said, "They bother me."
So that's what I'm saying. Right. So now with that, I'm like, all right, if somebody came out, he came in as a real not coming out aggressively. It was just all right, yo, it bothers me. Can y'all just keep my name out your mouth? If somebody came on some yo, if y'all don't keep my name out your mouths, I'll kill y'all. We would stop.
Whoa.
So on this level, I'm just all right. If it's bothering somebody that jokes are being made about them, then it's out of respect, I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, the sucky part about it is that's all he had to say from the start.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I disagree with that because I mean, we were making jokes and knowing that it would upset him. I mean, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, it was just kind of.
It wasn't.
Froob. The weight behind it though was different because, like Brago said, the tone was way different with this last stream that he did. Versus the other ones, and
because y'all literally did spend like 30 minutes. Y'all even acknowledged y'all was like, "Can we stop talking about this, man?"
And then like we said, like I don't think it really matters about the time. I just think that like the shit affected him, and he was trying to act like the shit didn't, but it did.
Well,
and
this is
I think the reason. I think the reason why it did affected the nigga is because he finally admitted that the shit was a panic attack. Or whatever, well,
I mean, he didn't
whatever the fuck
it
it was.
He kind of admitted, yeah.
No, that nigga said it was a panic attack on stream, nigga. He said that.
I mean, we can get back into that later. I don't want to argue semantics, but the thing is like,
regardless of what that is, I just feel like with him saying that, I'm cool on it.
Yeah, like it's cool. I'm just cool on that shit.
No,
like,
I mean,
I'll leave that nigga alone.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
I'll leave that nigga alone.
All I was gonna say is the reason that it was even happening in the first place was kind of because I felt like we probably maybe should have said something because we never really addressed. We
never
whatsoever.
We didn't. So the thing is, we had that.
Like
we had
that whole thing to where like we were just kind of sending like one or two things out there just to like make a joke, you know, because it was just funny because it was like the thing that's not supposed to be said.
Right. So it was like an inside joke of people that knew about it, right? So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like
I'm gonna say this too. Like the niggas that's in the comments and shit, bro. Like to me, in my eyes, bro, they all bitches because.
Oh, I mean, I agree 100%, but
because look. So
I don't say all of them. There are a few.
No, not all of them, but a lot of them.
90%.
A lot of them, bro. Like a whole lot of them, because they like, bro, we bullying this nigga and we doing this and we doing that, bro, and we fucking with him, fam. Nobody said nothing bad that attacked Dustin's character. The only nigga that did that shit was fucking Joy Boy. Joy Boy came in there and he like, yo, I don't fuck with this nigga. Like that's pretty much what he said. Yeah, he said I don't like Dustin probably more than anybody in this stream. Nobody said we didn't like him. We kept that shit strictly to the motherfucking shoe jokes because a nigga related New York to Sabaldi, and we anime fans. So yeah, bro, we gonna run with that shit because that shit was funny. So. Like we gonna leave that shit alone.
Yeah, and another thing,
like don't sit up here and act like we was just fucking with this nigga and we just was like, hey, y'all, let's talk about Dustin for a fucking
I mean,
stream.
I expect
like,
the chat. I expect the chat to be two-faced like that. Because they're the same people making the jokes that we read out on.
Get your shit off.
That was interesting because a lot of people that were in that stream, they were in Dustin's stream, and then they were like,
exactly.
They're like, I saw the same, like somebody that made a joke in that stream. It was like, yo, Brago letting subs get to his head. He doesn't even want to respond. I'm like, huh? Like,
people really do.
That's just people that don't know the situation. They don't know the intricate parts, so they just. Talking,
right. So
I mean, that's another thing that I gotta address now. Even though fucking no one's probably gonna watch this because it's at the end of the podcast, but I just want to say just to clear the air. Like a lot of people
niggas be in there for the entire premiere
all the way to the end.
Wait, hold on. The end. We haven't even done the introduction yet.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Grove 29.
Fuck off. I gotta get my shit off and then do your interview. Nah, but like. People are saying like the dumbest shit, like fucking like people think that like I'm some like fucking Machiavellian evil character that's like fucking trying to like produce like a beef between Dustin and Brago, and like if fucking Froob didn't exist, the evil white man, that Dustin and Brago would just be fine right now. But I'm like fucking whispering shit in Brago's ear to make him hate. No, fam, it's nothing like that. I'm just making jokes about the situation, saying my shit isn't making the situation. Well, I guess it kind of did make it a little bit worse, but it's not like I didn't like ruin the fucking. It's not like everything was fine until fucking Froob came along and then fucking ruined everything. Like that's not how it went.
No, but I will. Well, I wouldn't blame it on Froob per se, but I would say that a thing that he did bring up. Anyways, I would say a thing that he did bring up in the stream was that there was a lot of people that he didn't like how people that weren't there were talking about it, like Froob, Ty, and then like how it was brought to YouTube's attention. So now you got people in the chat talking about it. I can see his perspective, but
I can see
I
that.
can see his perspective.
No, I get that 100%.
It's half our fault and it's half his fault for what happened.
Right, so yeah,
And,
right. No, I feel like multiple people are at fault.
Let me say something real quick. Okay, so as far as the situation, I don't really care about the situation. Whatever, like it's between whoever was there. But I felt like I feel like he kind of wasn't getting the point as to like I can understand him saying like, okay, bro, y'all didn't have to tell the story, and yeah, of course y'all talked about it for like 45 minutes or whatnot, and like all y'all really had to say was like, okay, well, we just looking for that nigga, let us know. But at the same time, he admitted that he was watching the fucking stream. While y'all was saying like we don't know what this nigga is.
Yeah, I would say
all he had to do, and he kind of spun like he said at the moment he was thinking like maybe they trying to smoke me out, and it's like no nigga, they just kind of just wanted to know if you was okay. Yeah, you said that you were saying like he said something along the lines like, yeah, like I wasn't missing because I came and got my stuff, but like nobody know what happened after you left there. Like you could have went to jail.
Matter of fact, but hold up. Here's the thing though. Only 2 people knew that you weren't missing. To us, to everybody else, we weren't there whenever you came back in the morning. We were not there. We didn't even know. We didn't even know until later on that he even came back. I don't even think that they told us why we were still.
I think and like ultimately, I just think it's a waste of time. Like as far because like. Both sides believe different things and nobody's budging. It's like, okay, well, yes, we believe that like maybe it should have been handled differently, but it's like as far as the intricate details of it, it's like, no, nigga, like we feel like you're wrong. And it's like, oh well, I feel like you're wrong. So it ain't going really.
So it's not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, right now it's like it's at a standstill and just like
I don't think it, and I don't think that it is gonna go anywhere, bro, because the simple thing is like man, bro, fuck this. I don't even want to talk about this shit. Like,
and the only thing else was like, I still feel like that comment when we was all joking, when I was like, oh, bro, he gonna put on this album. He took that way too far. It was like,
well,
nigga,
but you gotta think that. I mean, he kind of takes his music seriously. So
we all take our music seriously.
So we all take it seriously. What the fuck does that mean?
Can I explain it? I'm saying he takes his music seriously, and people have been making jabs at him before about the music, like, oh, if you got any issues, you're just gonna throw it on the on the album, whatever. Okay, but I don't think he wants it to be seen as that. So if you're saying that against him, like, oh, you just gonna put this on the mixtape and this and that, like he takes that personally.
Corey, I think
hold on, let me give you the context, bro. We're talking about in a situation where Matthew was like, hey, bro, get Drake's dick out your mouth. Yes, that was disrespectful, but that nigga was like, I bet. In 2 hours or so, that nigga came out with
a fucking diss, bro.
Diss track. Hold on. Let me get my shit off. So he came out with a whole diss track, right? So if we're talking about that same person, how's it? I was trolling and I was really joking, but like, how is that not like comparable? If like we didn't hear from this nigga or whatever, and he was like, well, y'all talking about this nigga. Okay, what if he makes a song about it?
Because
like, I don't think Corey. I don't think it's about what you said.
Led up after that.
Yeah, I don't think it's about what you said, Corey. I think about you saying
it's the climate.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another like when Trent made his video and he took it down. Trent was saying like, yeah, I don't even know why he pointed out Corey for doing this when he said the same shit that everybody else said. Because Fruit was like, yeah, that'd be funny if y'all didn't hear from him and then y'all just hear a diss track and we laughed about it and that was it. And then he like put emphasis like, oh, his album. And it was like,
well, I think it's the fact that you guys are coming off. You guys are coming off like kind of like some tension, right, between you, Matt, and Dustin. So it's like you guys saying anything about the situation, it seems like added sauce.
It's just like
because I was about to say it. Hold on. I was about to say it. Just look at what's happening right now. As soon as we mention Dustin's name, look at the 2 people that have been talking the most. That's not a knock against y'all. I'm just saying, look at the facts. He's gonna look at it that way. It's not me, Brago, and quietly the people that are actually there saying a lot about the situation right now. It's Matt and Corey. So he's gonna look at the stream and see it that way.
I see that.
I can see that. All I'm saying is I just have to address like just a few parts that was like mention my name, and I'm like I said, I don't care for the situation. I wasn't there. Like I think back in the day when it happened, like everybody was like, okay, what does everybody think about it? And I just said my piece, but I don't care. That wasn't my situation.
Yeah, I'm like I said,
Yeah, I mean, but we can be done with it. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to like kind of just address this fucking shit that was lobbed against me because the fucking literally had a stream named Fuck Froob. Yeah. So I mean, gotta at least address the shit.
I'm mad I didn't make the freaking title of the stream.
Shit, I'll make a title of my stream called Fuck Froob.
Freaking that joint said it said Trent Money. It said Brago. It said everybody except for Master J. I'm kind of salty.
Yeah, I'll keep my trolling as hard as I can inside myself, and I will try my best not to make any fucking Dustin jokes.
Well, I guess my sin from that stream was that
Did you let shit go on?
Yeah, I let it go on, and it's like, I mean, yeah, but it was just my thing that I told him because when I was typing in the chat was like, that's ninja. That's what we do. Like, it don't matter. Like, we talk about Matt and Chibi. We talk about you and Joy Boy. We talked about you, Corey, and Matt. We talk about, like, whatever feud is going on.
Yeah, that is true.
We make light of it. And like I said, I told him, like, he's been in them when we done it as well. You know, so he was laughing right along with us. So it's like, but I guess when he's the butt of the joke in some ways, and again, it being traumatic experiences, he explained it, I get it. So for me, I'm just like, I'm gonna respect that. I'm not gonna make jokes about it anymore. I mean, the thing is, all right.
Yeah, so I feel like I said,
I'm not gonna intentionally like go to a joke like that. But if we stumble into something, it's like, all right.
Yeah. kind of like how we did today on this stream. Like I'm not gonna say who, but somebody stumbled into a joke, me, and then Brago kind of he diverted like immediately. He's like, yeah, we ain't doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. That's why the jokes were like all going out like right there, because like the thing is like, realistically, I'm just gonna say this. I mean, some people might be mad if I say this, but like, the whole entire time that situation happened, we kind of like kept quiet, like publicly about it for like the entire time. Yeah. But like behind the scenes, like people were talking about it like pretty much almost every week, like what was going on. So it was kind of like this fucking thing to where like it was like seriously like on most people's minds, but we like weren't allowed to talk about it. I think
that's how we were coping with it.
Yeah.
In a way, it was a coping mechanism. So
so like that one stream came around, and then like I guess everyone was just feeling fucking crazy just like, because the Ninja stream. So like they pretty much just let all the jokes out.
Yeah.
Even though we've been talking about like the same time, so it just seemed random.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I feel like in both sides is kind of just acting like it really don't matter. But again, we off it. It's I think it's just it's run its course, and we'll see.
Yeah, fuck it. It's over.
I'll find some new jokes.
We'll see.
But I will have to say this though. I'm not doing any more jokes starting from here on out. But I did make a joke on Virgo's stream, so. Just so you're seeing this, that was before I said this.
This nigga. This
nigga's funny.
Yo, Quiley sounds crazy right now. Quiley, you good?
Yeah, Quiley sound like he's snuggling with
his like he under the covers, right? With the headphones.
Hey, is Danai asleep?
No.
Why you press?
All right. Does anybody else have anything to say on this topic so we can just leave it alone for now?
Bro, fuck no, Fru. We done with that.
I think we done. All right.
All right.
Like.
The last thing. Well, this is a question. The question.
Oh wait, I got one more thing to say. Fuck J. Cole. Okay, what?
All right.
Bro, kick this nigga.
Somebody asked a question, right? If your girl is at home waiting for you, would you rather for her to be naked or in lingerie?
Naked. Fuck the lingerie.
Lingerie.
Nah.
I want to know what was she sitting on.
Well, I guess it don't really matter.
It does matter.
Because we got to fuck anyway.
You don't think presentation matters?
I don't care.
What?
Say, would you rather your girl be waiting for you naked or in lingerie?
I don't.
It don't matter.
We about to fuck anyway. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter at all.
Yes, it does. With the lingerie, you got to take shit off. Like,
okay,
bro,
that's
what?
Cool.
That's not you gotta take.
I mean, you gotta.
But that's cool. That's part of it.
It's foreplay. Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why I said I'd rather lingerie.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really care.
Sometimes I get straight to it. Sometimes
you gotta
want to do some foreplay. I guess it depends if you're cheating or not.
Whoa.
I mean, it really just depends, bro. Like, nigga, sex is different every time you have sex, bro. Like, you don't do the same position every time.
That's why I said what
nigga quick pump Ali do.
Right.
Oh yeah, that nigga quick pumper Ali, bro. Yes.
What the fuck Matt is? This guy got like 60 crossover moves or some shit. You know, we keep it simple over here.
60 crossover moves.
You got to keep it simple because
hey, Ali, that's what I'm talking about. You just put that 3 quick minutes of some missionary.
That nigga Ali. Hey, look. That nigga Ali be like. man, I'm gonna see if I can be like them niggas in the podcast, and I'm gonna just try to beat the fuck up out of this shit. And then that nigga, oh damn.
You gonna have
that's what happens.
Nah,
like 10 seconds.
But that's why I said, what would you rather? Like, if you had an option, if you come home,
bro, it don't matter.
It don't matter to me.
Oh my god,
it's whatever.
I just want to come home to a female.
Yeah.
So wait, what you been coming home to?
Right. A dusty house.
A lonely ass bed.
Okay, hey, Danai, what would you do in that situation?
Would you rather be naked or in lingerie?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, dead ass.
If your dude was coming, home,
if Matt was coming home,
nigga, relax,
stop,
nigga.
Stop.
Damn, chill.
Damn, SJ.
I don't even know who she is. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Matt,
it's just a homie. What?
Yeah, no, I was saying finish asking the question.
Oh, in that situation, would you opt to be naked or would you opt to be in lingerie?
Naked.
Let me see you bust down. Hey.
All right.
Wait, is she the same chick from the last stream?
No, bro.
Was a chick was in the last stream?
The alley chick.
She's
I think
talking
he's
about
talking
the girl
about.
that's been in the last few streams. Yeah.
The one that was hyping up Corey's music for no damn
But she was
reason.
on the podcast. Okay.
Hey, bro, my shit fire, cat.
She was. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, she rocking with it. Like, shout out Ali. Shout
I think Ali hating though.
Shout out to Allison.
I mean, compared to Matt, you're fucking trash, but
I mean, what?
Corey about to go in the booth right now after we done recording.
Nah. Fruit was tripping. I might make jokes about Corey, but Corey definitely got it. He got it.
I mean, I'm trolling. I like the way. If we're being 100% honest, the way Matt raps is like way more my style than the Corey raps.
Yeah, Corey.
They rap the same, bro. Fake woke hope, hippie hope to.
That's not true, bro.
Nah, Corey.
Matt rapped over a fucking like a Biggie beat, and fucking Corey rapped over like a Snoop Dogg beat. Like that's like two different fucking things.
But that's the type of beat. But what they're saying is the same thing. They both.
Wait,
got
what are you
that
talking
Kendrick
about?
style.
No, I
The
think
beat that you pick is gonna change how you rap. On it.
What the fuck are you saying?
I think Corey's more melodic though.
I'm saying I don't listen to either one. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
It's fine.
Right.
I don't think. No.
Well, I would listen.
I don't know why you would listen to them when you're like 1,000 times better than both of them.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Corey just said fuck Twisted Fingers.
Bro, I wouldn't want to listen to me either after I caught Spirit Gun.
Bro, what? Oh my God! Why?
Actually, look, man, I can't even say nothing about that because it's not even really my situation.
No, nigga, it was your situation.
It was your situation. We was dissing you, nigga. What you talking about?
What I'm saying is I don't want to. Well, you weren't mainly dissing me. I don't want to.
Oh, he was. Wait, Master J got a diss. Master J got a diss.
You and Dustin got it evenly. Pause.
Okay.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah, like, what kind of shit is that?
No. The first half.
Let him reply.
The first half was for Dustin. The whole second part was for you, Master J.
Wait, what did Master J? Oh, okay. I forgot.
The whole second part was for you.
I was about to say, what did Master J do? Then I just thought back to like last year and like.
About all of last
year. This nigga,
that nigga's trolling. That nigga's trolling made him catch a fucking stray bullet. God damn.
No. Look,
Twisted
Twisted
Fingers 2 coming at you, boy.
I said it.
Look, let me say this though, because I don't know if it's been said before, but the one downside I see to us not talking to Dustin no more is that we had a whole album planned to go against y'all. Like that joint was about to be
that would have been hilarious, bro. Because nigga, we would have had to do was drop another song, and niggas would have forgot about that shit.
Hold on.
Look, we would have just had to drop a song, bro, and niggas would have forgot about that.
Look. Matt,
I need to ask a question. You had an album with Dustin? What?
You had a whole diss.
You had a whole bro. Y'all niggas are retarded, bro. That shows that y'all, bro.
They were gonna pick.
Matt is so not.
They were gonna pick y'all apart.
Yo, hold on. I need to interview Master J for a second. Can we please chill? How many songs did you guys make?
How many songs did he have planned? I think it was like a Kanye album. It was like 5 or 7.
You didn't make them,
bro. That would have been.
Yeah,
funny,
we started writing and stuff.
Oh, I thought you had like 6 already recorded.
Okay. That would have been hilarious, bro.
Y'all was gonna come out with 5 diss songs.
I would have laughed bro. I would have made a reaction laughing about that shit.
Well, I mean, look, whenever y'all drop something called Spirit Gun, we have to come back with something. We can't just come back with just
y'all
one song.
Y'all niggas didn't, bro. But y'all niggas didn't come back with shit.
Well, no, Matt. We couldn't though, because look what happened right after.
But bro,
everything happened right after.
Master J.
When did y'all go to New York? When did y'all go to New York?
October first.
Bro, that shit happened in July, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Well, actually, no. Okay, I'll say this. That was Dustin's fault because he wanted to wait. And I was like, bro, we should just pump it out now.
It was for the best, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was definitely for the best, bro. Because like, y'all would have got a spirit bomb. Y'all niggas would have got.
I would have been fine with that, man.
Because con guns and all types of shit.
I would have been fine with that because that's better than just going out with a spirit gun. Like, because y'all did that thing to that track, so we was gonna come back. We was high key inspired. So we was gonna come back.
So you're
admitting now we can't come back.
Bro, Froob, yes, or whoever just asked that nigga, yes, he's admitting that.
Why you admitting?
Yes, he's admitting
I just
that.
Said it. What do you mean? I need to say
Nah, you can never admit the losses.
Yeah, bro, but not.
Like, regardless of how that turned out, that shit was fun.
That shit was fun as hell.
I knew that shit was over when fucking Corey did the Ed and Eddie references. I was like, oh man, no.
Yeah, that was.
I had to do it.
Giving bitches all his double D.
Yeah,
like, bro, when I was in my car, when I was in my car and when I wrote that hook, bro, or when I wrote my part of the hook, I was like, oh yeah, bro, these niggas don't even know what the fuck gonna hit them.
Wait, what
I
was
called
the
this
one that you
nigga?
said? Like Ralph, bitch, I'm spitting. I don't even spitting beats or something. What was the part?
I feel like Ralph when I'm eating.
Yeah,
beats.
Ralph when I'm eating beats. That was fucking.
Who said that?
Corey said that.
That was fire.
So Froob talked about like he preferred Matt music. He always quoting Corey.
Yeah, but Corey killed him on that track. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but
damn.
What's that line Corey said? He said, "No bad feelings, black man," or something like that.
Get your money, black man, or something.
Yeah, get your money. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I felt somebody said that.
Damn, Corey, we gonna make Spirit Gun in the we gonna play Spirit Gun for the outro, bro. We got y'all.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
We doing that shit,
bro. That shit, bro. And then look. I know that we off this shit. I know that we off this, right?
Come on,
no, nigga, no.
Saying that and then you go back to it.
No, but look, I'm not about to talk about I'm not about to say nothing bad about this nigga. Yeah, I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say. Look, this nigga. So somebody has said something about Spirit Gun or whatever in that nigga's live stream in Dustin's, and then. I said something like, yeah, bro, y'all niggas are still talking about Spirit Gun. Y'all ain't talking about none of them other disses that was released. So you know where that is. And then that nigga has said some shit about, bro, if you say no shoes on the track, bro, you know what's gonna happen. And
no. What he was saying was, what at least what I got from it, he was like nigga, all you have to do is say no shoes on the track and niggas gonna say it's fire.
Oh yeah, that is what he said.
He was pretty much the same. People are gonna like fucking.
They gonna overhype it anyway because you got all the ammunition that you need for the. But if I did a diss track, bro, I wouldn't even say none of that shit.
Yeah,
I mean the point is we can't
unless he said some real disrespectful shit. Then maybe.
Bro, but I'd never do no shit like that again, bro. Because the only reason Spirit Gun, like God is my witness, and the only reason why Spirit Gun was even finished was because this nigga Corey kept bugging the fuck out of me about finishing that goddamn song. Because I really after one shot, bro, I'm like, shut up. I was like,
he needs a bug bunny out of the rabbit hole.
Bro, that hole literally, after Master J dropped his track, bro, that hole was literally supposed to come out that following Monday.
Yeah, after Master J dropped his shit, it was gonna come out
that following Monday.
Yeah, that following Monday. But I was
came back in from New Orleans, and I literally I heard Master J shit, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I wrote
that's all you said.
I wrote that shit in an hour, bro, and I went to sleep. And then I was like, yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna record this shit.
Oh, wait, Master J, how much time did you spend on your diss track?
I don't even remember, man.
Yeah, you do.
That nigga had spent some time on that shit.
He spent some time.
But bro, I'd never do no shit like that again, bro. Because after one shot,
I mean, you
can't have been over.
You can't now because now it would be some actual beef. Like before, it was kind of like some.
Listen, man. Whenever everyone makes up good in LA and we're all friends again, listen, you guys gotta make a track. You, Dustin, Master J,
yikes,
fucking, and Corey, you gotta make a track.
Look, I'm telling you, when we go to LA, we gotta do, those pictures where you see the Bloods of the Crips, they tie their flag together.
Y'all, wow.
Hell nah, y'all niggas. Stupid,
Anyway,
bro.
No, we gotta have the freedom state in the BDA.
Move on.
Anyway,
But no, that shit was fun.
We're past that. Hopefully we get some more like tracks with like some more positive messages.
Yeah, when we getting Twisted Fingers 2?
That's what I want to know.
Man,
when is Dressrosa coming out?
July 2nd.
Man, we're off that.
that nigga Lord.
July 2nd, man. Wait for it. But
Wasn't it supposed to come out March this year?
Nah, that's Dustin's album.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Oh my god.
But
this ain't gonna work.
Nah, for real. Dustin's album comes out March 15th.
Bro, can we move on from this nigga, dog? Shit.
For real, you guys are doing too much.
It's not even intentional. That's what I'm saying. Like this is probably not gonna work.
I've been ready to move on.
Did someone get added on here?
Nah,
we still got the same niggas.
Nah, Ali finally woke up and started talking again, so that's why it sounded like more niggas.
I had to go take a piss.
Nah, Master J came in halfway through and
Master J
quietly like fucking got DDoS and shit.
Yeah, quietly went on
this.
Came
back.
All right. Wait, to wrap this up, Jussie Smollett, y'all heard about that?
The gay
from
Empire.
This nigga here.
Oh my god.
That shit fake as fuck. That nigga. Okay,
I mean, I don't want to go that far because if it comes out real,
you don't think it happened?
Nah,
it really
that
does
shit
look
did not.
fake.
That shit did not happen, bro. Or no, wait. Let me say this. He's lying about the details because he knew the attacker. Just straight up. Nobody is gonna be walking around in fucking negative 20-degree weather.
Shout out Chicago.
And trying to, bro, the nigga from Empire, the gay nigga, got beat up and shit. And then he said that like he got taken to the hospital, and then he said that it was two niggas, it was two white niggas wearing the MAGA hats.
Well, they said that's not true. They said that came out as not true.
Okay, well
they said they shot out MAGA Country.
It also came out that that they tried to tie a noose around the nigga neck or a rope around the nigga neck.
They say he ran into the building with a noose around his neck.
Yo, this question really don't matter that much, but is he gay IRL?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Okay. That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. That's why it's a
they
hate
say
crime.
that they attacked him because he was gay, pretty much.
But did you see what they were saying on Twitter? This didn't come out of his mouth, but it was trending that they were saying that it's important that straight black men like support him or something like that, or they were trying to blame straight black men for not supporting him.
Everything.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. It didn't make any sense.
I guess because what happened, straight black men were questioning it and saying, "Yo, this sounded like movie like it's."
But plenty people.
Well, yeah, because this is the whole thing about the
situation.
Right. Like because this is the whole thing about the situation, right? Because he made this like whole elaborate thing, right? And the thing is, they can't really find evidence of like the two people on the camera or anything like that. And also, the dude said that he was on his phone with his manager or something like that at the time when the attack happened. And when the police asked for the phone records, he didn't give them the phone records.
Correct. He didn't give it to him.
Well, they asked for the phone. He won't give them the phone. And
maybe he's cheating.
So he said he'd give them the phone records.
Yeah, like the police are gonna go fucking look through his fucking dick pics and shit like that.
Maybe
they might. They might.
How they do that? Wait, how comfortable are y'all with giving a stranger your phone?
I mean, I'll fucking delete all the important shit, but I mean,
bro, if it's for some shit like this, here, bro.
Yeah, you're talking about for an investigation from the police, right?
Even if it's the police, you don't trust the fucking police.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying,
go get my records. Go get my phone records.
You're going to the police.
What if they call my plug by accident?
Nah, I'm saying no.
Okay, let's keep it a buck, bro. Nigga, they got your phone records. Your phone records are updated on a daily basis. So if the attack happened on
I got some
Sunday,
software
shut up.
If the attack happened on a Sunday, bro, go take your ass to AT&T, Verizon, whatever the fuck you got. Go get your phone records. Go take it to the police. They say, hey, bro, you got 24 hours to give us the phone records or we just finna close this fucking case because this is some bullshit. It's stupid. Okay, then go do that.
Well, this is the
thing, Brago. I'm not exactly sure how this whole thing works, so I'm kind of talking out of my ass on this one. But from what I read, it seemed like they asked for like the records. Like they didn't ask for his phone. Like they asked for like permission to like
to
I guess
access his.
No, what
phone.
I heard is that he said he wasn't going to give them his phone, and that he will give them the records. That's what I heard. So maybe like shit is changing.
Maybe.
So
maybe
I could understand being a celebrity not wanting to give up your phone, but like Tom Brady didn't give up his phone. But anyway, that's
that nigga cheating though.
It wasn't proof.
You know
It
what kind of
was no
video
proof. It
people
was
can have in their phones, bro?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
but all I'm gonna say is if this shit comes out to be fake, it's gonna look real bad.
It's gonna look terrible. So
Black
I
privilege,
hope you
yeah.
didn't fake that, but because like that's just
Because I'm not gonna say any names, but I've been seeing some shit on my Twitter feed like, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all never believe
Like
fucking
who?
survivors.
Really? I haven't seen that on my feed.
I just hate. I hate how like
Say it.
the gay
Nah.
community wants to be oppressed so bad. It's like,
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, Danai.
Whoa.
Shit,
Well,
tell
Well,
them.
I'm just
Danae.
I'm
no,
just glad.
it's true though.
You
They
gotta
want to be
respect them
oppressed.
alphabet boys.
I'm just
Danae
glad
said
a
it.
female said it instead of a straight black man, because then there would have been problems from the community.
I think that's
I think it's too strong of a statement, but I
That's
agree with like,
that's a hot take.
the thing is it can be
No,
misconstrued and taken out of context, because I think that maybe they don't want to be oppressed, but it's just like they want you to more so care.
So they play the victim.
I don't even want to say that, bro. Like, I don't even want to say anything.
I just feel like shit be too dramatic, bro. That's it.
No, what I'm saying is like you
like,
can't
why
say
do
anything
we
negative.
need
You can't
the
say
world
anything
to feel sorry for you because
Dog, we just some normal people. We can say some stuff, man. Come on now.
I
Go
just
ahead and say
don't
it,
like
Master J.
understand it. It's like you could walk into a store and nobody really knows you're gay unless you put
say
that
it.
out there.
It depends.
For the
That's
most
true.
part.
Unless you're flamboyant.
Yeah,
That's
for
true.
the
I
for
mean
the
that's
most
true,
part,
but if you
for
grow
the
up in a
most
For the
Christian
most
family,
part, though.
if you grow up in a
For
Christian
the
family and you're fucking gay, you might get fucking
I mean, I just think
late term
Man,
aborted.
nigga,
That's
you
your
might
family.
get
That's
that.
That's a
family
huge
issues.
generality. That's a huge
Yeah,
well, my
Okay, obviously not every family. I'm talking about certain fucking
That
families.
nigga's
Like,
watching,
goddamn,
bro.
like,
That's
Bro,
a
but
huge
Fruit,
generality.
but
If you've
what-
ever been
Fruit.
to church, you know that there's gay people there. If you've been to a Christian church.
dog, you can't be serious. Obviously, there's fucking certain gay people in certain churches.
But I'm
But
saying,
if you're in like a hardcore Catholic fucking family,
exactly,
like,
that's Catholic, not Christian. That's my point.
I thought that
that's
was
my
like the
point.
same shit pretty much.
No, it's
Whatever,
not.
man.
He
It's
say,
not?
she say, tomato, semantics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same.
No,
it's the
but
same.
it's not the
don't
same
they celebrate
thing
the
because-
same God? They serve the same.
Yes.
I
Well,
thought
Yeah,
Christianity
yes.
was like the overarching
Celebrate
thing, and
you
Catholicism is like specific.
Bro, I'm not trying to get into no fucking
Yo,
conversation
we
about
about to
religion,
get
bro. Like,
killed.
let's not do that. Let's not
My
do
boy
this.
said,
What I'm
celebrate.
saying is it's
Look,
Okay,
it's two different churches and they're
I,
both.
understand,
holidays.
Master J, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're both
God
so
is the
big
reason
that
for
you
the
might as well
season.
make the distinction. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's
So
all.
all I'm trying to say is if you're in a more traditional family, and you come out as gay to your family, that shit could
That's
really
tough.
be bad.
That's tough.
That
That's all I'm
nigga
saying.
Fruit is watching the
Your
punishment.
I mean,
key word
if
is
you already-
family.
if you already
Like,
pay your own
that's your
bills, you can get
family.
your own family.
That's
Wait, Danae,
I
I mean,
that's
you
your
say that,
person.
but there are some fucking like. I mean, I've heard some stories of some people getting fucking straight up.
okay, well,
fucking,
here's
like,
the thing.
abandoned by their
let me
family
ask
for being
Danae this.
gay.
Who cares if you pay
Wait.
bills?
But that's
you ain't
your
gotta do it.
family. It's way different. A black man or Mexican man could walk down the street and they can get mobbed by the fucking law enforcement just for no reason.
Sure.
Like
With skin
it's
color.
a big difference. So I feel
Yeah.
like gay people, they're trying to be at that level of like
Yeah, but what if you're
oppression.
gay and you're black?
Then this
It's
is double
worse.
whammy.
Then
That's
nigga, yeah,
double
you're,
worse.
it's
Get
a
your
double
money,
whammy.
black man.
But like,
I
nah,
don't know.
I
People say that,
definitely-
but gay black people be the most free people I've ever seen. Like, I don't see them really
I
getting
don't know
no
about
pushback.
that.
Yeah, you
I
are
know
pretty
that
free,
one.
Master
Look,
J.
But the thing is, though,
Wow.
that message, they have it.
Wow, see me in LA. That's
They
what-
have it hard. They have it
Ain't gonna
harder,
do
though.
nothing.
Like honestly, because the whole black community, especially with hip hop and everything, is still not looked at as good. So like, you still gonna get even to this
Yeah,
day.
Yeah,
like,
that,
bro,
yeah, that's another thing. Like,
That's
okay,
not,
for example, like,
No, this is my
not
thing.
just-
I don't
not just-
feel like
not
niggas-
just hip hop, but in the whole like for like black generally. I know where I grew up at. If niggas came out gay boy, niggas was roasting.
Yeah,
these
they were
niggas,
Bro,
beating
I,
these
I
niggas
don't.
up.
But
I don't
people get
feel.
roasted
I
in the
don't
black
feel
community
like,
for anything, though.
bro. I feel like niggas at after a certain point, bro.
certain things are just more acceptable, and it's not even more acceptable, but people just don't give a fuck about the shit.
Yeah.
So like now we grown, bro.
I don't
Nigga,
give a
I don't
fuck.
give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck if you decide to stick your dick in another nigga ass, bro. That's
Whoa.
your business, bro. That's what you do.
Shit.
Or
Whoa.
if you want to take it, bro, then that's your business. Like that's what you do.
Yeah, that's your
But
business message. Jay.
the
Ain't none of ours.
the thing
Ain't my
that
business.
the thing that Danai said about people wanting to feel like gay niggas wanting to feel oppressed, or gay people just wanting to feel oppressed. I feel like that's so fucking real, bro. They want everybody to be like, oh, bro, yeah, my life has been so hard. This and this has happened to me, bro. When in reality, bro, niggas don't fucking care if you're gay.
TV
Like,
pulling up.
I think
Niggas
we gotta also remember that sometimes when you're not going through shit, you're not gonna see it. So
Yeah.
for some
True.
gay people, like
It might be hard.
it might be difficult because I know gay people that, you know, they are gay, but they still haven't come out, and they don't know how to come out as gay just because they don't know how their family's gonna react. And what I wanted to ask Danai was, do you think that gay people, because you know sometimes somebody's gay, they come out with like a big statement like, yo, I'm gay. Do you think that's unnecessary?
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point?
I
Just-
don't know.
Cause no, I think this.
I mean, if you're a
here's the
public
thing, this should
figure,
be-
I
this
think
should
I
be-
just don't see like why.
Oh, well, no,
like,
it's inspiration.
Nobody
You're-
really truly cares.
It's
Like,
if you're-
inspiration.
if you're a regular person,
inspiration
why would you have
for
to?
what?
I'm talking about if you're a public figure, because those are the ones that normally do it. If a public figure like say Kobe Bryant came out the other day and was like, yo man,
Yo, that would be crazy.
I'm gay. It's like
Take my jersey
the
back.
thing
to
is,
the
it's like a bunch of young
Facts.
men nowadays. Like
You see how some of y'all so some of y'all do care. You see how like she was saying, like y'all was saying nobody cares
Right,
if
you
you're
do
gay. Y'all
care.
do care. You're gonna
Dog,
take your jersey back.
Dog, my favorite
You're gonna
team's the
fuck-
Jazz. I don't watch basketball. I don't
what if
got no-
Donovan
Come
Mitchell
on,
come out
man.
and say he's gay?
Oh, I think
Okay, well,
That's all I'm saying. Like it's just, I think it can be inspiring
Someone
for
laughed.
the Corey just came out.
Corey just
Corey
lagged
left-
like fuck.
Corey left after he got exposed.
Bro,
right?
I would like bro, I literally mean this shit, bro. When I say, and I know that I'm not, I don't represent everybody, so I'm not saying that. But bro, my favorite cousin is a flaming homosexual. Like that nigga is the gayest nigga I've ever met in my life, bro. Like when I was 8
That's
years
crazy.
old, I called this nigga a faggot. And
Wow.
that nigga was like, bro, why you call me that? And then I said, cuz nigga, you gay. And then he was like, how you?
That's pretty
he was like,
toxic.
But no, this like bro,
Boy,
I'm
that's-
eight,
that's
I'm
real.
8
Let him
years
know
old.
before
Wait,
you
wait.
get
Let me add
Let him
context,
get
bro.
his
Let me
shit
add
out.
I gotta hear
context.
that
Yeah,
for
for
this.
real. Bro, the reason why I told the nigga he was a faggot, bro, was because that nigga made me do wall sits for like an hour.
Whoa.
Because of some other shit. So yeah, bro.
You get
Like I was doing fucking. I was doing
Wait,
fucking.
he was older than you and he punished you?
What?
He was older
Can
than you
y'all
and he
stop
punished
getting
you?
your jokes off?
Yes,
Like-
that nigga was older than me. That nigga
Bro,
was
that's
watching me,
for
bro.
real.
That nigga was like 16 or 17 when I was like 8. Yeah, that nigga was older than me.
Then why are you
So
telling me
I'm
he's gay?
doing
I'd have beat the fuck out you.
nigga, because
Yeah.
bro, I couldn't beat that nigga up. That
Bro,
nigga
that's what I'm
17.
saying. I would have beat your ass.
Dog, whenever
Oh.
I was 8, I beat up my 16-year-old cousin. Like you just
I
gotta
mean,
try.
No,
He duct
no,
taped me
but
to a
y'all-
chair. I got out and I jumped him.
Y'all didn't let me finish, but that nigga did
No
beat
wonder
my
you're
ass,
fucking
bro. Like
insane.
after I said, so I'm doing the wall sits and I'm looking at this nigga and I'm crying and I said, you fucking faggot, and then this nigga goes, why you call me that? Because nigga, you gay. And then as soon as I said that shit, this nigga punched me square in my fucking face, bro, and beat the shit out of me.
Oh shit.
Like, so I mean, but nah, it's all good. Like that's my favorite cousin. That's my nigga. That's like my brother. So yeah, he like, bro, that's my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if that nigga is gay or none of that shit. And I carry the same sentiment towards other people, bro. Towards other gay people. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you gay. That's what you do. That's cool, fool. Like,
Here's
whatever.
my thing. I've always taken it by a person, just like just like anybody else. If I meet you and you're acting a certain way and it gets annoying, then I'm not gonna like you. If I meet you and you're cool, then I'm gonna form a relationship with you and it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, who you,
That's how
who you
I've
have
always
sex
taken it.
with doesn't normally matter to me.
Wait, say what?
I'm saying who you I say who you decide to have sex with doesn't normally matter to me.
Dang, I feel sorry for any nigga that guests on here because like we just take turns bullying the guests.
That is true.
This is true. But yeah, hopefully it's not he wasn't lying because it's gonna be bad, man. It's just gonna be real backlash because it's just
yeah, it is.
It's just like, man, if a black man went out and ran into a store with a noose on his neck, say, yo, this white man tried to lynch me,
and it was nobody.
He's getting fucking killed. So,
he's definitely getting killed.
Yeah, especially with all the fucking MAGA shit he added to it. It's like you're baiting so hard.
Yeah, wearing the MAGA hat, screaming MAGA country.
For real, it seems too convenient.
It's just like,
do we have an album coming out?
Like, what?
I mean,
nigga, no, that nigga don't even do music.
It's
like
an
that.
actor, I think.
But he had a performance. He had a performance.
Maybe he does. I don't know. I have no idea.
He makes music.
He does. He's on Empire because
he under that Empire contract that they got, so they signed with Fox.
Yeah,
I was just asking, like, does that nigga? I hope he's not doing this.
He's like a Disney Channel star. You know what I'm saying?
Why does Corey always think people are making shit to promote their album?
Yeah.
Maybe
that shit be happening. Like Kanye did that shit. Like I still.
So is that like a gag now for Corey?
Yeah,
that's his
gag. If any fucking buddy pulls some shit, he's trying to promote his album.
I'm gonna start saying that now.
The only reason why Brago is on this podcast so you can promote his album.
That nigga trying to promote Dress Rosa.
Like, get the fuck out.
That's why you made the
Master J here now. He trying to promote Twisted Fingers too.
That's the only reason.
Look, dog, I don't even make music no more. I'm chilling.
Really? What happened?
I don't make music.
He makes his own shit.
Spirit Gun like fucking killed you.
That nigga
Wait, what did he say? I don't make music. I make memes. Is that what he said?
I said I don't make music. I make money. That's what.
I thought he said that would have been funny if you flipped the fucking Tory Lanez line. I don't make music. I make memes.
That's the Tory Lanez line.
Real quick, y'all saw the Hobbs trailer?
No.
What's that?
The Fast and the Furious?
Yeah, The Rock.
Oh, I did.
Oh, yeah.
That. That
spin-off?
The spin-off.
The Rock is a gangster and he's a hoe at the same time.
This man deboed the fucking movie.
Nigga, he deboed the fucking franchise.
It says Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and fucking, I forgot the name.
And they don't even want that shit to happen.
Wait, how y'all gonna be mad at this nigga?
We not mad. I said he's a gangster and he's a hoe at the same time.
How is he a hoe?
Bro, that nigga took a fucking franchise.
Nigga, they offered that nigga.
But this ain't the first time this nigga did this. Remember the Mummy?
Yeah.
That nigga did.
This nigga did Scorpion King.
Are you guys talking about The Rock?
The Rock, yeah.
The Rock.
Hey, man, bro, that'd be like you making like the Rabbit Hole, bro, and then Master J making like the Rabbit Hole series.
Yeah,
and then that whole get way more popular, and you like
Carrots in Wonderland.
Bro, but look. That nigga was in what? He's been in the series since what?
Fast
Five.
The last three.
That's whenever it went down though. That's when it went down.
Fast 5 was the best one.
The best one.
No.
Fast 5 was the best one.
Fast and Furious 2 is the best one.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not.
Bro, this nigga Ali, bro. What
you
is
talking
wrong
about? You talking about with Ja Rule?
Too fast, too furious.
With Ja Rule? Monica!
Or was that the one with Luda?
That's what No. Wait, that's Ludacris.
That's with Tyrese.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like the one with Bowwow in it.
Oh, that was trash.
That's Tokyo Drift.
Wow.
Tokyo Drift? That was trash.
I'm not even gonna lie.
The best character from that is Han. Han is the only character I like from Tokyo Drift.
That's one is the one with
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furiouses after like Too Fast, Too Furious.
You don't like
That's
Han?
what I'm saying. Too Fast and Furious is the best.
A lot of people,
No, it's
like I was
not,
saying,
dog.
a lot of the Fast and Furious fans say that after 5, not saying 5, 5 was good, but everything after 5 was downhill.
It was a stretch after 5.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
Regardless, like that's like Vin Diesel shit, and that nigga took that nigga shit, and he's about to make more money.
Bro, he didn't take that nigga shit, bro. They offered the nigga a pilot. They said, "Yo,
why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he?"
Here's the thing.
I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I don't support the movie because it's so far.
Tyrese is mad.
It's so far from what Fast and Furious is. They should have just took off the Fast and Furious
They
name, but they're doing that
they
for
should
money.
have stopped. They should have stopped at 5. At 5, like the shit should have
5 was
ended.
perfect.
Well, let's be clear. Here's the thing. 5 was
Five was
amazing.
the one in Brazil,
5 was
right?
amazing.
Five is the one
Yeah, in Brazil.
Yeah,
that's when The Rock first pulled up, and he was like, they were at the
Yeah,
fucking
that shit
car
was
party, and I thought he was gonna beat Vin Diesel's ass, and he's like, yo, this is Brazil.
I got a question for you guys.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Are you guys like upset that like fucking I feels like every movie that's coming out is like either a sequel
or
like fucking like if I don't know. I just feel like there's no movie concepts.
no original.
John Wick 3.
There is no creativity at all anymore in Hollywood.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Get out.
I mean, yeah, like very rarely, like
Bird Box. Yeah,
it's very rare. It's very rare. Look, well, all I'm saying is, why are they bringing back these old movies? Like why is
we really need another fucking Spider-Man?
Because we got
yes, we do.
Yeah.
Nah, we need another Spider-Man.
Hold up, Fruit. Have you not seen the last Spider-Man?
He doesn't watch superhero movies.
I don't watch superhero movies.
Homecoming was fire.
What do you mean?
What's wrong?
What you mean? You said that?
Wait, you didn't even watch Spider-Verse?
Okay.
No,
So look,
I didn't watch
look,
Matt.
I haven't even
what's
watched
up?
the Avengers.
What's up?
Let me answer it with this scenario. I was just watching TV the other day, and they had a commercial with the Pop-Tarts, like snack bites or whatever.
Yeah.
They had those like 10, 12 years ago. They already came up, and they're rebranding it as new. It's the same reason why they do that in television, because they can.
Yeah, I know,
wasn't it,
bro?
I
No.
agree
I know. I agree with you 100%, bro. I know why they're doing it. They're doing it for money. They're doing it because they can,
it's easy.
and
Yeah.
because they can just recycle the same
guaranteed money,
shit
pretty much.
I'm
over
kinda
and over and over again. But the thing is, the thing. Why don't you push the narrative, and why don't you try to do something different so that
Because a lot of people feel like that.
in the generations to come, then they're doing new renditions of your shit that you did.
But here's the thing, Matt.
It's also a way to connect other generations.
One at a time, niggas. One at a time. God damn.
Let
on one
Wiley
hand,
go.
bro, it's like
this next generation after us, they have no originality.
They don't.
Like
That's
they
fact.
just copy and then they say, "Oh, I'm paying homage," but really, you're just copying.
Yeah.
Like,
What was Quiley gonna say?
No, I was just saying that it makes sense because it's a whole like different group of people that you can reintroduce to your product, and then it also connects like
It's like the
parents
same.
to their
Yeah.
kids. Like, oh, I seen this movie when I was younger, and now it's coming out again, type thing. And then it's like it's always a whole nother demographic.
No,
with age, with people always getting older to tap into the like putting. It's the same way like with clothes and shoes. How like for 5 years this
They
shoe is
retro
then
shit.
it go away, then
Yeah.
it go away for 10 years, and when it come back out, it's hot. It's just
But-
like new people seeing stuff for the first time.
But
type
I'll
thing.
just say it's oversaturated
It's a
right now, because
cycle.
whenever we was growing up, right, there was a bunch of movies that was coming out that was like rebooted that we never even heard of because they came out in like the 80s or whatever.
Yeah, because we
But-
didn't even know it was a reboot.
Exactly, but at the same time, there was still a lot of original movies coming out. Now there's
There's
barely any original movies coming out.
Because y'all,
Okay, well,
we gotta stop
both-
just saying that.
both-
Do we check for movies like that?
I do.
I do.
Well,
I
if there's a
kinda
good one
disagree.
coming out, yeah.
You say what?
It
I'm on both ends of
depends
the
on
spectrum.
depends on what I'm like. I think one of the best movies to come out, or spare me on that. Yeah, I do.
Y'all watching?
Like,
Y'all,
okay,
wait, all right. Let me ask you guys.
I personally,
Have you
I
seen the
like-
new
wait,
Mission
What
Impossible?
movie did he say? What movie did he say?
Yeah, y'all just said F Matt.
I said
Matt.
well, Avatar. I think that's probably one of the best movies to come
Avatar, you
out.
talking about like the
And-
fucking
Like
like
the James
Uh,
Cameron. The James Cameron.
Yeah, the
James
James Cameron one. Yeah, the reason, but the reason why is because
pushed
like
the
that
envelope.
nigga figured out that 3D shit, bro, before anybody else.
Oh yeah,
And
he was
that's
ahead
how-
of his time.
Matt.
Like,
You-
nigga.
Matt, you were just complaining about people redoing shit, but isn't Avatar just like a redone version of Pocahontas?
No,
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that.
Yes.
Somewhat.
Yes. Think about it. Think about it.
Somewhat.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, wait.
That's like they said. They said Black
look,
Panther
look,
is Lion King.
Look, wait a second.
because
Wait
they
a
take the
second.
template
Some,
from Pocahontas does
yeah,
not mean
it
it's a
took.
remake
It
of
takes
Pocahontas.
it takes the template, but that's not a fucking remake, nigga. The niggas went fucking out of space, and they had fucking fox bodies, bro. That they. Come on,
Okay, look.
Ali.
Like, the concept is different,
I think Hancock.
but the
is
entire look, the concept is different, but the entire idea is the same. Like, oh, they went into space. Okay, the white people came into what, America?
Hey, white man taking freaking. I
Yeah.
like that. Ale. I like that.
Hancock was an
that's what
original
I'm saying, like,
concept,
maybe
right?
If you look at everything like that's a film, it's basically like a remake of a Shakespeare play,
Yeah.
like Hamlet, all that shit. Like Hamlet is like Lion King, is Black
Like
Panther.
a lot of these are based off of books.
No,
Yo,
it's not
I got a
Hamlet, nigga,
I got a
it's
theory about
Macbeth.
Shakespeare.
It's
I think
Macbeth.
Shakespeare.
You gotta get that right.
Macbeth. Not Lion King, not Hamlet, Macbeth.
Yeah, get that shit right. Get that shit
Get
right,
that
my
shit-
guy.
yeah, get that shit right.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
think
on
about
both ends
all
of
the
the spectrum.
2000s movies we had. We had like fucking shit like Lord of the Rings, fucking The Departed.
I've never seen that.
The
Yeah.
Matrix.
The
Yep.
Matrix.
Harry Potter.
Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, dude. There's so many
Law-abiding
fucking
citizen, nigga. That shit is fire.
Like most of the
we got good movies this year, last year.
Shit, look at the shit we're getting now. A Haunted House.
What was the best movie?
2.
What was the best movie we had last year?
Avengers.
Get Out.
Avengers.
I say
Avengers.
I say
Exactly.
Get Out.
It's kind of like with a superhero movie. I can't necessarily give it give a nod to that because
there has to be a sequel.
They're adapting.
You gotta grow. You gotta
from original material.
And they have their own lane, so they have a whole lane to take over.
And like with a superhero movie, bro, all you really have to do, you just have to find the source material and you just gotta fucking stick to it and let the shit tell itself.
It's not that
That's
simple.
it. Well, bro, it really is that
No,
simple, Brago.
No, you can't.
It really is that
Tell
simple.
that shit to DC because they've been fucking up.
Bro, look, all I'm saying, what I'm saying,
Avengers, they're not sticking to the source material.
Yeah, I know that. Look, I know they're adding their own shit. They're adding their own shit. But like, bro, what I'm saying is the characters, they don't have to create new characters. You just like, oh shit, let's get some people to play Steve Rogers. Let's get some people to play.
Brago,
it's so easy.
Brago, you're actually wrong. You know why you're wrong? Because they are adapting the source material. The misconstruction is that there's so many different stories in the comics, different storylines that people know. They're salty because they don't see their favorite adaptation coming. But this is pretty much a direct adaptation of what's happening in the comics.
Adapting the source material, but they're spinning it and adding things and combining characters,
but
combining
hold up.
storylines.
Very few things.
Avengers is literally
so Thanos in the comics wanted to do it because he wanted to split the world.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just certain things.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. But that's a minor detail. That's a minor detail.
That's not.
That's
minor.
a minor detail.
No, that's the entire plot of Avengers,
bro. No. Okay. So the reason why Thanos wanted to pretty much do the shit that he did
in the comics,
because he was trying
to.
He was trying to convince Lady Death, but that's not a fucking character. So you just got to spin the detail.
My point.
And on top, hold up. And on top of that, in order to market it to kids, they're not going to allow that.
That's what I'm saying. So it takes some.
It
does take creativity.
The reason?
No, but that's reasonable.
Okay,
that's
what I'm saying.
Y'all got to chill for a second because literally what Avengers is it's pretty much it's actually literally just fan service. Like it's just you're just throwing like a bunch of fucking superheroes into one movie. It's like
exactly.
Prove.
I don't need to see it.
But they do that.
Yes, you do.
Prove in the Infinity War comics. They do that though. They do that.
Bro, it's like if you took fucking. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like if you
take One Piece.
Yeah,
you take One Piece, nigga. You do. Let's just say you want to animate. For the sake of like complicating shit, niggas just want to do a trilogy of One Piece movies for the saga of East Blue, right?
You
bro,
do that.
Do you know how easy that shit would be able to like for y'all to do, bro? Like for a studio to do, it would be so easy. They would literally, as far as storyline goes, bro. It would
be easy for them to mess it up too, though.
I think you're underestimating like adapting source material and how it would translate to real life.
Look what happened to the Avatar movie that they did, like the Avatar, that last Airbender. That was
because they just fucked that shit up.
They didn't use the creators, and the thing with Marvel, they actually the creators that actually make the stuff, like Kevin Feige and all them niggas, like they actually are involved as far as making the movies.
Yeah, but sometimes my whole point was that whole adaptation problem. It doesn't really apply to Marvel because Marvel Studios makes the freaking movies. It's not like somebody random getting behind it and just saying, "Oh, I want to make an Avatar movie. Let me get the licensing and let me just put it together however I want." They're not doing that.
Let's take it away from Avengers. Isn't like shit like Black Panther? Isn't that like fucking source material or no? I don't know.
Yes, that is.
Yes, that's source material. That's Iron Man, fucking Winter Soldier,
dog.
All of that shit. All of that shit is source material.
Didn't they alter the storyline for
like they altered storyline depending on what characters they had available.
Bro, I don't even need to see the Avengers movie, and I can probably tell you exactly what it is. It's probably just a fucking ton of money thrown at the screen, and it just looks like fucking cool ass fight scenes. I guarantee you
you sound like a hating ass hipster right now.
Yeah, you really do.
It's like, bro, what the Avengers movie is basically you watching One Piece and then you seeing everybody fucking meet up on Wano. for the first time. But
like I said, look, which brings me to one point. If they was gonna do a One Piece movie, you would base it off of the Summit War, because you could just throw in as many characters, fan favorite characters.
You'd have to lead up to it.
You wouldn't even know what's going on.
You'd have to lead up to it.
Look, the reason why I said East Blue is because the complications that come with like CGI and shit like that, and just like the translation of trying to convey powers, and
you don't think Oda got that bad?
No, I'm saying I don't think Hollywood can get that down.
I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think the easiest one would be Usopp's, because
they would have to modernize it. They cannot pull up. They can't pull up like no fucking kid in sandals, and like they'd have to try to
on a ship.
Yeah, they would have to try to modernize it, because it's gonna be corny if it's translated like that. It's not gonna work.
I don't think that the shit would be corny. Like even if you take away the sandals and shit, I think like, bro, if you just stick to what it is, and the writing would have to be. Hell no, that shit would be gay as hell.
Wait, what are we talking about? Like adapting One Piece?
Yeah, but I said the East Blue Saga.
Yeah, proof. It'd be like if you watch like 10 years worth of movies where you just saw like a Luffy solo movie, and then you saw Usopp solo movie, and maybe a Crocodile solo, and then a Mihawk solo movie. Then you see the fucking Marineford War and all these solo movies.
That's just making movies about it based on the arc. Then.
Yeah. And you
I get it. I get the concept. I just don't like fucking superheroes.
Honestly, One Piece, it wouldn't come out as a good live action movie, but as live action movie. But Bleach, they could probably do Bleach a lot better because it's more of a modern setting.
They did it on Netflix.
And then for like Hueco Mundo,
it's a difference between Asian
for like
adaptation.
Hueco Mundo,
the Asian adaptation.
That's the thing. Like, I don't like how people say that like a lot of like anime and shit can't be live adapted. The problem is that they don't have enough money, or they're not throwing enough money at it. Like if you put some shitty ass like fucking Japanese budget and it looks like shit and with like shit actors, then it's like obviously
it's just money. I think the people behind the project
or this Alita movie.
The people behind the project is like, you got to have people that understand
the fucking material.
Understand the material, but also
like you can't tell me if fucking Christopher Nolan didn't direct a fucking Bleach movie, that shit wouldn't be fucking nuts.
But he would have to bring in people that understand the material. Where it's like people that's like being blunt, saying, "Yo, like, nah, this design ain't." You guys see? You saw the Sonic poster?
Oh, that shit looks weird. They gave like bit long ass legs. And shit.
Like
I ain't seen it yet.
The shoes are different. Like,
wait, there's a live action Sonic movie?
Yes.
That shit sounds stupid as hell.
Niggas was tripping about that Pikachu shit.
Oh boy,
I'm interested in
that shit. Yeah, that didn't look too bad. But it's like,
you know what they did do right though, right? A live action, when they did the live action Smurfs, that actually adapted pretty well.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
the thing that I have a problem with like live action movies is like it just never works.
It's always
rarely
easy.
works.
I mean, that's not true though.
Did you guys see Did you guys see Ghost in the Shell? You saw Ghost in the Shell?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
I think the best.
Master J, shut up.
I think the best movie that was anime or manga that was adapted is Edge of Tomorrow. That shit was
because I actually think it has
enjoy
100%.
that movie.
I honestly think it has 100% to do with budget, because okay, you think about something like an Avenger movie, right? Like all the powers and shit that they're putting in there, like fucking Cyclops, or not fucking Cyclops, but like all those fucking like all the shit that they put in there, all the shit that they put in there, like fucking Spider-Man and all that shit. Like, I don't know, like you really think that like that shit is like way easier to animate than like fucking Akainu's like Magma Fist? You know what I mean? Like they could do a lot of that shit.
I agree with Fruit, bro, because like, bro, if you just put a budget and you get somebody behind the budget, like the CGI ain't gonna be hard, because Hollywood, they figured that shit out. It's money.
Bro, we still get bad CGI.
Well, I mean, bro, look at Avengers, bro. If you look at Avengers,
look at Justice League.
Nigga, Justice League, all DC movies are trash.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
Tell me a good
Wonder
DC.
Woman was true.
Wonder Woman.
I heard Aquaman was
Wonder
good.
Woman.
I agree with Matt. I agree with Matt. They majority trash.
Look, you just named two fucking movies out of all of them.
All the Batman movies.
The Dark Knight.
Nigga,
all of them.
Nigga, bro, listen. Batman was probably the only good DC movie,
the old school Superman movies
that had come. Nah, nigga,
No,
they're good. They were
wait,
great
Man
for
of
their
Steel.
time.
Man of Steel was good.
Man of
No,
Steel
it
was straight.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. Man of Steel wasn't bad.
It was good.
It was straight, but
was
it's
great.
not,
Yeah, it
nigga.
was good.
It's not a great movie.
Neither
The
are
only
all
one that was
Marvel
really
movies.
trash was just the Justice League, which it shouldn't
Yeah,
have been
Marvel
trash.
movie that was trash.
Nigga, Batman versus Superman, that shit sucked ass.
Oh yeah, no.
All of them fucking.
I mixed it up.
That was bad.
Justice League was actually it was decent. Batman.
No,
v Superman
Justice League was
trash.
also trash.
Justice League was
Yes,
kind of
Justice
ass.
League was also
But-
trash, nigga.
But the thing that messed up Justice League for me was the CGI on fucking what's his name?
Yeah.
The lip.
Yeah, on Cyborg. No, look, I've never seen the full Justice League movie before, but it was on one time, and I just stopped. I was like, "What the heck am I looking
Yeah,
at?"
his
And then
lip was
I saw Wonder Woman come out nowhere. I was like,
Yeah.
"This is Justice League."
Yeah.
Suicide
Bro,
Squad was also trash.
Suicide Squad
Out
was
of how
bad.
long they've been making DC movies, bro. The only ones that you can really go back to and like
Batman.
you can watch at any time is the Dark Knight series. That's it.
No,
You're
all
not
the
gonna go
Batman
back
movies,
and
bro.
you're not gonna go watch these other
I'm not watching
bullshit
the
ass
old ass
DC
Batman.
movies.
I
Like
do.
exactly.
Dog, that's you. Everybody been watching the old Batman movies. Those
You know,
things
it's like
are fire.
the old Batman movies was cool. Like
Well,
the one with the Penguin and Catwoman, and like the
The one with Riddler is
the
fire
only
too.
one that was like the most fire old school one. The one with Mr. Freeze was trash. Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, and
Poison
Bane.
Ivy. That's the one that I see.
Bro, would you
That
rather
was trash.
watch Marvel movies or DC movies?
Marvel movies.
Marvel.
Exactly.
Yo, who's snoring?
Yeah, I heard that shit too.
That the name?
It might
It
be.
has to be.
She
Alright.
snoring like a grown
We
man.
put her to sleep with this fucking.
She said,
All
"Fuck
right,
y'all."
I had to
nice.
mute her. She was about to go crazy. All right.
Okay.
All right. We've been going for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Then they fell asleep.
This is
Yeah,
the longest.
fuck Brago, bro.
And you
You
gotta
fuck
unmute
up
it
my
one
sleep
time for
schedule
the
every
one time
time,
real
man. Fuck
This is the
dude.
longest
Yo,
episode we've
just kick
had.
her. Just
Can
kick
you?
her.
Hey, no, wait.
I muted her. I muted her.
Oh, okay.
But this is the longest
Can
episode.
you do
we've
our
had.
introduction?
Yeah, welcome to the Grove 129 podcast. I appreciate it. We got Danai in here, courtesy of Matt. Matt, thank you for inviting Danai. We got Ali, Corey, Master J pulled up. Obviously, Matt quietly through.
Master J pulled through for Brago because
That nigga trying to
I
promote
had to
his
get the
album.
views up.
Master
I had
J,
to get
Master
the views
J,
up
Master
for him.
J. Why were you late?
You got the stimulus package.
Wow.
No,
Why-
what happened is no. Don't ask me why I
were
was
you
late. You you gave out the link 4 hours after you told me you were gonna give out the link.
What
Yeah,
time did I
yeah.
say? What time did I
So
say I was gonna
That
give you the
sound
link?
that sound like
You
some
sound
Brago
accurate.
shit.
No, you said 8ish. You said
It
8ish.
was
and you
8ish.
sent it- No,
I
it
saw
was 12 o'clock.
10:30.
You sent
I
it
saw
at 12
10:30.
o'clock.
Wait, did you ask me what time? It's time code.
You can't weasel out of that. I'm looking at it right now. You said it at 12 o'clock.
What's that? Wait, what? No, what time did I say?
You said 8ish.
8ish what?
That means that's what time you're gonna send it.
Pacific time? Central time?
No, we on the
Eastern
same
time?
time. We on the same time.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what time I was talking about. We was trying to make time so
Stop
that
it.
Danai
The
could
point
join.
is, Master J came through regardless.
We were trying to
You know
wait
what I'm
around
saying?
so-
I got that stimulus package for him. I'm gonna get them views up. They're not gonna be as high. They're not gonna be as high as if Ty was in here, but you're gonna see a good increase. You know, he couldn't afford Ty at the moment, so I got him. It's all
I
good.
appreciate you jumping in for the low. I
There
definitely
you go.
appreciate it. But guys, thank you for watching. This is the longest episode by a kind of a wide margin. I don't know how the fuck this is so long.
My sleep schedule's fucked once again.
Yeah,
Nigga, how long was this shit, cuz?
4 hours.
3 hours.
Hey, I got him cousin over here, cuz.
That shit doesn't even include that bullshit ass.
It
thing
didn't
we
include, like,
did.
Already
that-
on record
yeah.
here, cuz now.
Yeah.
I gotta check Corey in
Like
LA.
3 hours and like
What you
50
think?
minutes. Shout out, like the video if you guys did leave feedback. Danai can't hear me right now. I appreciate Danai coming through and giving some insight. Master J as well. We gotta get a Q&A segment going.
Yeah, we said we would do
We
that.
said we would do it, but I'm gonna definitely do it next week. We'll definitely do it next week so we can answer some
Don't make
questions.
promises.
We got to
Hey,
get some
whatever
more
question y'all wanna-
girls in here too.
Yeah, whatever
You
question.
already got two.
Why?
I'm surprised at that.
Yeah.
Just to have different perspectives, nigga.
Fuck that perspective,
Man,
man.
fuck them hoes.
It's like, nah,
Whoa.
I'm playing. She's yo,
Nah, I feel you. Fuck these hoes. bro.
Nah, I mean, we've had like Sage been in
We
here.
had Sage. We had.
Quietly.
We got Sage, now Danai pulling up. I feel like it's definitely gonna be more women.
We
'Cause
been
I-
more diverse. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, you know, y'all do need more females because y'all just keep
We got you in here.
Don't quote
we
me
all
when I
have
say
very
this.
bad
Don't
We
quote
got
me.
niggas like Ali in here, bro, saying shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Put your
like
face cam on. Like,
yeah, bro. Come on.
When the
I mean,
fuck did
bro,
I
What
say
was
that?
what was
Think, like-
hilarious is Ali. The first question he asked Danai was like, "What's your body count?"
what's your body count?
Like, come
Yeah, that
on,
was wild.
like, come on.
But-
That was
That's how
wild.
you know. That's how you know I'm a real one.
It was
All these
wild.
fake
It was,
dudes.
Ali, as
think
wild
about-
as it was perfect. G.
It was perfect.
Think about this for a second. How many
I'm not no
females
fake
are
like
in the
y'all. You know, I keep that chest up no matter.
Y'all niggas
what
was
happens.
niggas was kind of like acting real scary when she came in. I was like, "What's wrong?
Facts.
What's wrong with the
Yeah, I was just
squad?
saying, yeah, she come in there. What's your
wrong with
body
the
count?
squad?"
Yeah, I know. Like everybody just got
Niggas was
quiet. And
quiet.
shit. I'm like, God damn. Like,
Nigga, I
what
was
did
trying to
y'all
let her
do in
talk, get her
I
rocks
ain't never
off.
seen a female before.
there?
I know you
Apparently
I know
so.
Froob hasn't. I know Matt hasn't. I know Ale hasn't.
Master
Brago
J,
and Matt is
Master J,
is
don't talk. We
questionable.
know what you did and why. We know how you
Nigga,
acted and
fuck
why.
what
Don't
you
ever
talking
talk.
what I
about.
did and
I'm
why.
the one. I'm
Hey,
the one
man,
that got
we
her.
heard
Yo,
that.
Like,
like
That
the
you break
video,
that bitch in the
like the
club,
video, like the video. Please
Hey,
subscribe
ask
if you
questions in the
haven't.
comments so we can go over them next video.
Ask
Master
questions,
J.
ask questions, or hit any of us on Twitter. The description, our info.
Not any of us. Hit Brago. on
Man,
Twitter.
don't ask
fucking
me
use
no
it.
Ask,
motherfucking
yo,
questions.
reach out, yo.
I'll be like,
Matter of
fuck y'all
fact,
niggas.
direct
Hit
your
Brago.
questions to @Mugiwara Matt B, and he can figure out all those questions that we're gonna have on the podcast.
Fuck is wrong with you,
Shout out
bro?
to
Hell
Quietly,
no.
Fruit,
What the
Master
fuck?
J, Corey,
Bro.
Danai, and Ali. We'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yo, Master J, we know you're a wall stander.
A wall standard?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means he just be in the club.
Oh.
Nigga, you meant